Hello and welcome back to the club. It's my show now. The boy, I've taken over. It's mine. I'm on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Already. I need to monetize that. Welcome to the club.
What's your at, man, on Instagram?
Well, at Flav_Bateman.
Mate, that was amazing. You're obsessed with trying to build out your Instagram following, aren't you? And it's really like they're coming in dribs and drabs,
slowly,
like two or three at a time.
Painful. I thought I was going to feed off you and James Alcott when we went to Germany.
Did it work?
No, I got
going. Tag me in your story. Yeah, it totally. You know, there's that like god awful term, influencer. Me and James don't influence no one. Literally nobody followed him.
You've got no power. No one listens.
You had 0 followers off the back of going to England watching the Bellingham bicycle kick.
I reckon 42, 43 followers. It weren't.
It's 0.
No, 43 over the
That's
case.
okay.
Is it okay?
Is that
hard
a
on
good
Instagram.
conversion? Is that
Hard.
Trouble is he lost
Hard.
35.
Because any Tottenham fan that follows him saw a picture of me on there. It was just like, Flav, I've got all respect.
Why are you still friends with this geezer?
Why are you
How
still
was it,
friends
by the
with
way? How was it?
Why
I've not
are
seen you lads in person. How was it?
I respect you. I respect you.
Must have been the most amazing moment ever.
It was sensational, Buvey. That when we was down the other end of the pitch, so we didn't have a great view of Bellingham's overhead kick, but you could see the way he was shaping up, and when it went in, because 96, it was the first shot on target, 95.
Yeah.
And the performances, everybody
Was there
knows.
belief in the stands?
No,
Nah.
no.
Yes, I disagree.
Rory's head has gone.
No,
I know for
I
a fact
disagree with
Rory's
that.
head had gone.
I disagree.
Rory's head had gone.
Your head had gone.
No.
Yeah.
What
are you saying?
I wasn't
Can I have
there,
an
and I know
example?
his head had gone.
Can I have an example of something he was saying?
Yep. All right.
93rd minute, Rory Jennings cut. What is it?
I've defended him. I was on the club. I've been defending Harry Kane. I love Harry Kane. I think he's a credit to England, one of our best players, but I can't do it anymore. Did you say that?
No. Didn't happen.
Liar.
Didn't happen. Didn't happen.
What
no,
did you say about Southgate?
Do you know? No.
I don't hear what he said.
You wait till final whistle. This is going to be a hell. This is going to be hell for Southgate. All of that was true.
But
And you were right, to be fair. You were right.
He was
Do
right.
you know what I would say is there's very few games where I think the difference between being at the game and watching on a telly can be more stark than what we saw the other day.
Yeah.
Because I think that if you were watching it on telly, like I got a text from Spencer midway through the game going, you were right, I'm now in favour of a mid-season sacking or whatever, mid-tournament sacking. And that's, Spencer very mild-mannered, very considered. And even he, watching it on the telly, was at the end of his tether. In the stadium, it actually didn't feel like that because the atmosphere
Was good.
is one of the best atmospheres I've ever been in my whole life.
Weirdly
Genuinely.
it was positive regardless of what was happening.
It was, wasn't it?
And I was speaking to James and I was saying, was it like this in Qatar? And he's like, absolutely
No,
not.
it wasn't. It's not. It's incomparable. It's actually incomparable to any experience I've had following England. Club football, I think, can be like that.
Yeah.
Club football, you will sing and sing and sing until something good happens. International football, people are on a knife edge, man. They're ready to turn.
Is it because we're so bad that the fans are kind of compensating, do you think? Is it related to how bad we are on the pitch?
I know what you're talking about,
Do you
and
know
that
what I'm
does
trying to
happen in football. You get like a stoical reaction to what's
Fuck
happening.
it, we're getting relegated. Why fuck it? Let's celebrate anyway.
Yeah,
It wasn't that.
No,
it wasn't that. It was. I think it was. It wasn't even a genuine belief. I think there was just for some reason everything aligned correctly, and everyone was in a relatively good mood.
What?
Don't get me wrong. People were like going after the players, like the guy from Birmingham.
Yeah, he's furious.
That's Saka. He's shitty.
Yeah.
My guy.
That's more or less.
Yeah.
That's
That's
more or
my
less.
guy, yeah.
Basically, yeah. No, but
I know
it
him.
was what I honestly was so surprised by. It was a very partisan crowd, right? So it was passionate. It really was loud. And when I talk about the best atmospheres I've ever been in, the one that I'll always flag as being the best was Argentina supporting Qatar. England support was like that. It was relentless. It was
good.
non-stop, and it was creative, long, funny songs.
Yeah.
It wasn't just England. It wasn't.
It felt like we earned that Bellingham goal in a way.
Yeah,
It was sort of
totally.
It was sort of us, and just when that went in, it was like I've been involved in many limsy celebrations with Spurs. That was on sort of the level that Lucas Moura.
Because it didn't feel like it was coming, did it?
No.
It was insane. And when obviously no, not at all. And just after the break when Kane scored the header, that went even more
man.
It was almost dangerous.
Yeah, it was great because do you know what I think as well with the Bellingham one? Often you think you celebrate a winner, don't you? You think a winner is going to go for a winner, but a winner is actually less significant than an equaliser in this particular example because an equaliser, your tournament's over. You're all going home. An equaliser keeps you in it. A winner, Harry Kane didn't keep us in the tournament, didn't keep the dream alive. Harry Kane won the game, so arguably it's the winner, and maybe it'll go down in history, and Bellingham's goal will be seen less.
No,
but it is.
We
Flav.
win it.
No, but do you know what? I feel like Sheringham, a good example of this is what Manchester United did in Barcelona in '99. Everybody talks Solskjaer.
Yeah.
I believe Sheringham's goal's more significant, but everyone talks Solskjaer.
Because it made it without it turned.
It's not the winner, and therefore Kane may in the future get the plaudits for that game.
No,
but it's all about Bellingham when you're there, isn't it? And I imagine that if you were in '99, the new camp, Sheringham.
Well, how do you see it? What goal?
Everyone remembers Solskjaer, but obviously Sheringham got a goal and an assist, really.
Yeah, he got the flick on.
He got the flick on as well. He only scored 4 goals that season, nuts, isn't it?
Amazing, yeah. In terms of weight of goal, in terms of most
scored in the FA
significant
Cup
goals.
final as well.
Did he?
Yeah.
Such a player.
Yeah, he came on as a sub for Roy Keane. Just reflecting back on something you said about the fans basically going for 90 minutes and pushing the team on and deserving the goal. What did you then make of Bellingham's comments after, when he said
I took it as he was going after the press and
wait, when he what
giving
one
it back to
specifically?
like criticism and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, he's saying we're getting a lot of criticism. There's a lot of nonsense being talked about. I don't think it's from the support.
Is the criticism not fair?
No. But
Yeah,
do you know what, Adam?
absolutely
I think you'll definitely get this because it's very Manchester United. You know, when we're sitting around this table, England aren't playing today. I think that we're totally within our rights to go. It was a disgraceful performance. This isn't acceptable. Kieran Trippier was woeful. Harry Kane didn't do enough. That's now. But you know, when you're in the stadium, they're different things. So Jude Bellingham can be right because the build-up and the noise around the game hasn't been... It's been at times toxic and aggressive towards the team. So his comments are right. I just don't think his comments are related at all to that 120 minutes of football, because in that 120 minutes of football, don't get me wrong, there were moments, Southgate, there was all that
From you.
loud on people, like individual voices, Southgate, right? There was a lot of that, but I'm also not joking. It was non-stop. The Great Escape. It was non-stop. How we get there, I don't know. It was non-stop doing that Mark Gay.
Start a fire.
Yeah, Phil Foden can start a fire. Right, that. Yeah, it was brilliant, and it was dancing. It was unreal support. It really was. And I'm the first to say when Chelsea's flat. I'm the first to say when England can be flat. But it was just brilliant. And like a lot of players got a lot of love. Giving it all that. You to me are everything. The sweetest song that I can sing. Mark Gay.
We used to sing that.
By the way, it's a big shame that he's missing for the next
He's
game.
such a boy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a player. That kid.
He's such a boy. But do you know what? I think I saw a tweet from the Buvey who basically acknowledged that the circumstance weirdly could benefit England. The fact that our best centre half, our best defender, isn't going to be available for the game could weirdly benefit us because it forces Southgate to make a change. It forces Southgate to drop Kieran Trippier. I mean, there's a player I gave stick to in the ground. I was on a one-man mission.
Well, Mark Gay misses the game because of Kieran Trippier's back pass.
Agreed. Absolutely right. Yeah. Absolutely agreed.
But leading up to that game, I backed Kieran Trippier because he wasn't losing the ball. He wasn't dynamic. But then the first 6 minutes, he loses the ball on his right foot. You think, all right, I've been poor in this game. Yeah, he was poor in the game.
Do you know, again, I know that numbers don't tell us everything, but they tell us something. I saw an outrageous collation of numbers with regard to Kieran Trippier. He played the ball inside him, so he picks the ball up, played the ball inside 33 times, played it outside him once. Because he played the ball forward twice in the whole game, played the ball backwards 42 times.
We were talking about it, and it was almost like not Trippier's fault because his limitations are such. It was Southgate's fault for just not having a backup.
Was it the setup of the team or him?
Yeah, no, it's him. It's the setup. Ask him to play left.
Both.
The only thing he can confidently do is bring it back on his right hand side and play it into midfield. When that ball was being played out, Slovakia were just choking the centre of the pitch. Bellingham and Foden couldn't operate. It was going wrong.
I think he's managed it all right.
It makes it so predictable. Though.
You think I'm being harsh?
No, you're right, Slovakia. I think he's up to that point. He's been thrown in the deep end.
But the two things can coexist.
It's bad management.
No, but the two things, Buvey, can coexist.
Shouldn't be doing it, should he?
This is like I had a heated, friendly argument in the stadium actually with James Alcott when I was giving it stick to giving Kieran Trippier some stick. James sort of acknowledged that he's doing his best or whatever, and I was like, I know that as well. Yeah. Kieran Trippier has been nothing but professional. He's doing a job for England. He hasn't moaned, and I rate and respect that. But this is an opportunity
Shouldn't
for
be a
me to
reality.
voice my displeasure at his selection.
Yeah.
It isn't personal. I
Well,
rate
Southgate.
Trippier and like him.
Yeah.
But he's literally not good enough to play for England ever again.
Yeah.
At left back.
Yeah, I mean, he could have been
Even a
looking.
right
He
back,
could have
but
been
certainly
looking.
left back.
No, but he could have been looking at Kyle Walker's performance, going, "God, I'll be better than him over there." It's the worst 45 minutes I've ever seen Kyle Walker have in my
Well, they're
life.
talking about
Bad.
It was poor. It was poor.
embarrassing.
It was bad. But then, if in a world that we can entertain the fact that Kyle Walker perhaps doesn't start the next game, he will. But if you don't, then Trippier should be looking at that side and going, maybe I can fill in.
What do you make of the? Sorry, Boob. What do you make of the chat about going back to a back five?
Superb, mate. It's superb because the Kyle
like it,
Walker
yeah.
limitations. And what Rory said is spot on. I've been watching him for 8 years now at the club. It was the worst 45 I've ever, or even 90 I've ever seen Kyle Walker have, and I think he's the best right back the league's ever
Especially
seen.
that 45. I
I've
didn't think he
never
was that
seen
bad.
anything like it.
The second half, I think he was.
He improved a little
he
bit.
was all
But
right.
the back five allows you then to give him protection with Trent and be alongside John Stones.
Oh, you play him in the
It
back
gives-
three?
Yeah, of course. He like in England 2018 World Cup
Yeah,
campaign.
yeah.
Trent then comes in. He can tuck into midfield. He can overlap. Then you get Saka in, and it's the perfect PR exercise for Gareth Southgate because then you can say to Saka, "You're not really a left back. You don't have to really work that hard defensively. You're a left wing back."
So you're
It's
Saka
the
left wing
great PR that Southgate lands butter side up every single time. He's the
Yeah.
luckiest guy I've ever met.
Mate, the draw. I mean, Gareth Southgate's ability
Switzerland.
to navigate a draw. Nobody's more impressive than
He
Gareth
tiptoes
Southgate.
through these drawers, doesn't he, mate? He tiptoes through these
Believe it.
tournaments.
You
mate.
know what's going to happen? You know, like ultimately what's going to happen? It's going to fall his way all the way to. I'm not suggesting that we're going to win it, although I
We are
kind
gonna
of
win it.
believe that we
We are
can.
gonna
Yeah, but
We are winning.
can you believe that on our side of the group there are only 2 teams in the top 10? On the other side of the group there are 4 teams in the top 10, and Germany aren't one of those 4, by the way. So there's 4 plus Germany.
Plus the home nation.
4 plus Germany at home.
We don't lose to Switzerland. I don't care what anyone says. I don't
I
care.
agree.
They're
I
good
think
side.
We'll be terrible.
Good
We'll be
side.
shit. I'm not saying we're
No,
any
we'll
good.
batter them.
We do not lose to Switzerland in a quarter-final.
So
It's just not
you
the way
like
football
saying
works.
England go to the final, defo.
Yeah, 100%.
We're going to win it.
100%.
It's coming home.
If we lose to the Dutch, that's a
The
different
Olympic
narrative.
Stadion, Berlin, mate.
I wish
who's gonna be in
was.
this flux?
I wish
Who do you think
Romania
it's
was
gonna
still
be?
in it,
Because
man.
big game tonight, Germany against Spain.
Yeah, I want Spain
What
to
we're
win.
making of this fixture?
I'm buzzing for this.
Yeah, it'd be great.
It's I mean, this is a final, and
It's a great game of football. It's a great day of football today.
Yeah, both of them. The way they've attacked the games, they've gone after it. Their forward line on both sides is impressive. Jamal was. It's a
Can't
freak.
beliave this guy, man.
I mean, what was your greatest
15
achievement?
years old.
16.
He was 15 when he started playing for Barcelona in that day.
What was your greatest achievement at 16? I'd probably got older than a bird. That was it.
16. Come on,
He was in
mate.
EastEnders. No, no.
Older than a bird at 16. Of course I
Up to
did.
here.
Did you?
No, you didn't. You
I'm
weren't
imagining
you were
21.
shagging at 16.
Well,
21.
No, getting older isn't
Far show.
getting older of a bird isn't shagging. I wasn't shagging it.
No, you weren't shagging at 16.
Nah.
No. How old were you when you were no longer on the V plate?
I lost. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
I lost my. It was 18.
18.
Quite
You
late.
just said 16.
Wait, Bloomer, but you
remember
see
the
me at
fellas
18 and you realise you understand.
You just said 16.
No, that was.
No, I was
that,
getting older. Of like, it's,
So you're saying that your greatest achievement was kissing a girl at 16, not even getting with her?
yeah, and that's what
So
I'm
was
saying.
it
It's crazy.
18 years old, yeah?
Yeah,
And do you
18
remember
years
the fella's name?
I have no issue. It could have been a man. No
No,
problem.
that's what I'm
if it
saying.
was. Yeah, well, you're the one that seems to have an issue. Dave. His name is David.
So, Buvey.
When,
Yeah.
when
Back
do you
back to you, Ross.
Single to raw.
No, 16 is a great age to be pecking a girl on the cheek.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that.
over the top,
at the
like an
local
over the
school dance. There's
on
nothing
top
wrong
of
with
the
that.
jump fondle at 16 is about as good as it got for me.
Is that A levels? What's 16? Is that A levels or GCSE?
Just finished
What is it?
GCSEs. How old were you when you started getting older, bird? Then
16, if not a bit younger actually.
that's what I'm talking.
If not a bit younger, actually.
I don't want to say anything.
Anyway, it's going to be a good game.
Yeah,
Who do you want to win?
Spain, obviously.
Who do you want to win, Booth?
I think
Spain,
England have a
million
better opportunity.
Isn't the tournament better with the home nation in the tournament?
Yeah, but not if it's
Not
anyone but Germany.
though. Yeah, not Germany. Though.
Germany's boring. They'll win it and it'll be like, oh, it's boring.
Yeah,
We can beat Spain. We can beat Spain, by the way.
I did a bit for someone else.
Wait, what? You cheated on us? Flav Iscariot.
Who with?
I'm available for any money, really. Basically, if anyone's got any money,
Who were you cheating on us with?
I can't remember where it was. It actually it might have been the pitch side versus the club. Did they do a little interview about
Don't
that?
mention their name on here.
So, well, I thought you were all on the same gang.
No.
No, all right. It doesn't matter. What the point is that they asked me who would get in the final, and I said England versus Germany before it even started.
England
and now
versus
it's coming
Germany.
to
It's
be
the
a
way
reality.
it's meant to be. It's the way it's meant to be. England beating Germany in Berlin. It's my dreams are made.
I
on
know
that.
we've been waiting since. Well, we've been waiting certainly since Euro '96, but maybe Italian '90. We have been waiting for this opportunity.
Oh, I
to
thought you meant
exercise-
another year. Maybe we were. Yeah, potentially.
I'm thinking Euro '96.
Euro 90, that's
or,
what I
or
meant, yeah.
1990.
Or 1990.
Chris Waddle.
Yeah.
Chris Waddle over the bar on that.
Yeah. Oh, mate.
Yeah, West Germany.
West.
But look,
Germany,
I really want Spain to win. I really, really want Spain to win. The only reason why I'm slightly intimidated by Spain is I just think that they're so good. The way that they play, they're overlapping wingers.
arrogance of
Carvajal on one side and Cucurella. They're brilliant, aren't
He's
they?
a player, though. You got a player on your hands.
You
there.
have.
I think
You
you should keep
You
him.
always did have. Cucurella was always. You should have always rated him.
That's true, but he was playing badly, Flav.
You was
Yeah, no,
shit.
fair enough. But
Like-
you saw the player who was at Brighton under a Potter, and you can understand why he wanted to bring him. Well, he signed before him, didn't he? If I remember rightly.
He was Brighton's player of the year. It didn't go well for him at Chelsea, but he looks like a
wasn't-
man possessed in
It was
this.
on Chelsea rather than Cucurella.
And that
not Newcastle.
Yamal, man. I just can't believe
Well,
it.
the front line of Olmo, Nico Williams, and Yamal is, and I know you don't even need Morata. You can play a full
Oh, he's an idiot. Have you read the story? He's a complete idiot. Have you read the story of Nico Williams? Have you read how he ended up playing for and living in Bilbao and that?
Him and his brother.
Yeah, they walk. Like it's an amazing story that
Yeah.
we will
I've not
never
read
do.
it.
We won't do justice here. So I'll just tell you that read it,
Yeah,
but it's heroic. They walked basically. Imagine walk
From where? That's a key detail.
a long way.
a long way, another continent. No, another continent.
Oh, shit,
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
They're a fascinating club, aren't they, Bilbao? Because they can only take,
Yeah, you can
players
only
from a
play
certain
if
region.
if you're from Bilbao, basically.
and they will not renege on that
No.
at all.
It feels.
I bet
Why
they
it's
have at some
difficult to get
point.
players out of there.
I don't
bet
think
they've
they
had a
have.
loan or
I
something.
think
It's
they
such
have.
a political
I honestly don't think
hotbed.
they
Not
have.
alone.
I don't think
What
they
if
have.
they're desperate? What if there's no one
I think
wants
they
to be a
don't
goalie?
care. It's before I don't.
I mean, they
I
have,
don't-
they have a healthy academy and stuff. because of
also,
that.
they don't
Because they
care.
can sign players from within the region quite.
Players never run down their contracts.
Yeah.
There's never any issue. The motive of Bilbao isn't necessarily about being as successful as possible. The political landscape of that club is first and foremost.
Yeah, it's the same with Barcelona. At least at one point were that, weren't they? It was the only place that you could speak. I think when Franco was in charge of Spain, it was the only place where you could legitimately speak Catalan and whatever.
Yeah.
Like I think that the football clubs represent. You know when they do that more than a club or whatever. I think it's because of.
Mescuan club.
Yeah, I think it's because of that. It is more than a club.
There used to
At least.
be no sponsors, right? And then
used to
a
be.
year later,
And
they
then
had
it was
Qatar
spotted.
Air-
Then they
Airways.
started pulling all the levers.
Yeah.
They had they needed a skin, aren't they? So they needed to find a way of generating money. They had, what was it? It was
It was Coutinho that done them up, wasn't it?
UNICEF.
Dembele, Griezmann. That's £400 million.
And the
They were
Griezmann one's
still paying
weird
bonuses.
because Griezmann's so good at football, man.
He's
But
good,
he
he's
didn't-
a
it's,
good player.
it's the Messi factor. They should have
what?
built around Messi. Maybe got better world class defenders. Maybe I don't know.
Was it when Coutinho won the Champions League for Bayern Munich? They had to pay
Yeah.
Yeah, and he knocked them
against
out.
them.
bonus.
And he scored against them, didn't he?
Nuts.
Yeah. But no, this Spanish side, they are. Look at Yamal. He
16.
actually looks like a child as well.
This
doesn't
So
he?
they both do. They
Actually-
both look like kids.
Actually looks like a child.
If he rips up Germany, I don't think we've ever seen anything like
I
it.
want
at
him
this-
to
at this
really
age.
rip up Germany.
You know, even
You used to
Messi was like
two-foot him,
18.
You'd probably have the old Bill talking to you after the game.
It's GBH, isn't it? On a 16-year-old.
Like to go to play 50 games for Barcelona or whatever it is at 15 years old.
I hope they don't ruin him, man. I hope they
I
don't
don't
ruin
think
him.
they will. I really don't think they will.
But
They end up pulling the lever and selling him at some point. Like recouping.
I'd take him at
loads of money.
City. I think he'd start for City.
Who are we talking about?
He's that good. Yamal.
Yeah.
But look at Pedri. He's been running to the ground because Barcelona have to keep playing him. 'cause
Well,
they're so poorly run, they can't rotate.
I was going to
He's
say
a lovely footballer. Just lovely, easy, innit? You know, get the ball, give
plays
it.
so many
Is he going to be done
minutes.
at 25 though?
Huh?
Like, is he going to be done at 25? Like Yamal, he's
A lot of people are saying, yeah, they're worried about that. A lot of people are
you've
worried
got to
about
pace it, or just play him into the ground. So what? So what?
No, but I don't think it works like that so much anymore
My
now.
problem is it 25.
I think the
We'll
players.
produce another one.
You know when you think about the world that Yamal is part of, the football world he's part of. As much as he's going to play an awful lot of football, he's going to be so protected, so well looked after that his body is going to be an instrument from day dot.
Yeah.
Like it's not like he's ever had. At 15 years old, he's going to be as finely tuned as you can possibly be. He's never going to.
Yeah.
It's not like he's going to have 5, 6, 10 years and then be told, "Oh, mate, slow down."
Well, and he goes to the manager, oh, my legs are already out. And he says, just get out of here, prick.
Yeah, definitely. Because you can't be like you're
16.
You're 16.
What are you moaning
When you
about?
was a kid,
You're not
play
tired.
all day.
Yeah,
You go out at like
what are you moaning
12
about?
o'clock
You've
and
got
play
big
till
games like
like
this.
8
You need
p.m.
rotation. Look
Do
at
you know
Phil
that-
Foden. You need rotation.
You know
Hey, till
that
it goes
whipped
dark.
cross? That whipped
You need
cross
a
that he
little
does
bit.
as well. You know, he cuts it, whoosh,
Yeah.
like plays it across like a
He's a
bullet.
great advertisement for football. He's what football should be about, Ross.
Yeah.
Not Southgate. I'll tell you now.
No, but
Yeah, but
I mean, I agree with that. But you're comparing, like one extreme to the other.
Maybe it's
like
the wrong-
England have our own version of Yamal.
Yeah,
don't we?
but De La Fuente, for example, what he's doing with Yamal
Yeah.
is what football should be about. What Southgate's doing with some of our talents is a disgrace to
No,
football.
I think this tournament is what football's about. I just love it. I think if England don't win it, I'm Viva España. I love Spain. I reckon I'd be a good.
Spain's a great
I'd be
country.
good Spanish.
Yeah.
Over Germany, over Portugal.
I reckon I'll be.
Nah, you're an expat in Spain. That's what
I'll be
you are.
good Spanish.
100%.
Morning
you're
about
an expat
Marbella.
in Spain.
You're not. Yeah,
One of them
you're,
I'll be
old
there.
like East End gangsters.
Well,
You're not sexy beast, innit?
Crazy
Yeah.
kind of
Sexy
beast go down
beast.
Lineker's bar.
Yeah. No, if you're not retired in the Costa del Sol,
I spend a lot of time in the Costa del Sol.
At 48.
I spend a
I
lot.
see
of
you at
amazing.
O Beach. I see you at O Beach.
I'll never go there.
100%.
I'll never go there. That's where mate. I literally never go there. I've been there in my life,
Yeah.
but never again.
Just
Why?
skin like leather.
It's awful.
He just
I
spends
do-
all
I
day
like
in the
Spain.
sun.
I put a thing on my Instagram today.
I
Me
saw
wearing
it.
a Spanish shirt
Yeah, I was surprised by that.
because I'm Spanish. In
You're-
culture, I'm Spanish. Look, I love gambas. To you, that would be prawns, but to me, it's gambas.
I'm
I
vegetarian.
love Rioja. It's my favourite region of Spain as
When you
well.
say
as my
welcome to the club, I'm Rory Jennings in Spanish.
Can't speak Spanish.
You don't need to anyway.
You don't
innit?
need
It's
to.
like
Where I go,
expats
it's all English people. But no, I do love Spain.
Two failed Chelsea strikers against each other today. I've been told reliably.
Morata versus Havertz, yeah? Morata
They've
versus
been
Havertz.
slagging him off in Germany,
Who's
haven't they?
worse?
They've been
Yeah,
slagging
Havertz
him
is
off.
getting it
Who's
in
the
the
best
neck.
player?
Morata.
Havertz is a better player.
No, Havertz has got to be.
Morata's trophy haul would suggest
Morata's a
him.
better striker.
But that's why you can't gauge a
No, but
talent of a striker
Morata's
by how-
trophy haul is probably better than anyone's.
They're both
that
shit,
you
aren't
could-
they?
Yeah, but it's better than Harry Kane's. Is he a better striker than Harry Kane?
No, that's true.
What's in Harry Kane's trophy hall?
Nothing.
Like, genuinely.
Literally nothing.
But what-
There's nothing
like-
there. No, nothing.
What- no, but I'm not even pre-season.
And
cups and stuff?
I'm not joking. Nothing. There's
No,
nothing
no.
there.
Like an Audi.
No,
thing.
maybe Peace
Did
Cup or something.
he ever play?
keyring.
Did he ever play for a team? Like, when he went on loan, he was at Forest.
Yeah, no, he's at
he get promoted
Leicester,
to Leicester
Norwich,
City?
Millwall.
Did any of them get promoted while he was there? Or
Leicester
anything
City?
like that?
Nah, I didn't do anything.
Nothing.
No, nothing.
Do you like Harry Kane?
Is he the problem?
I don't feel. Yeah.
Is he why these teams aren't winning?
How can it was his fault that Leverkusen was so good last year. They're just like, fucking, let's make sure this geezer don't win anything at all.
Good point.
No, look, he's just been desperately unlucky, hasn't he? He signed a 6-year contract at Tottenham, which meant he couldn't escape. He would have joined Manchester City if he got his way and would have won it all. So I think he's been desperately unfortunate.
I think
Dumb.
you know his poor fortune though. As much as he has been unfortunate, I think he's made some shocking decisions.
I think his agent,
Why do you
his
need,
brother's made
honestly, yeah?
Yeah,
Honestly,
having his agent.
this is 1947 when football's not even a professional thing. Someone gives you 6 years at Preston North End, you snap your arm off. Why in the modern era does he sign a 6-year deal when every year you're just getting brand new money?
Because
It was
What's the
no, but
point?
Buvey,
It's
because
the dumbest business move ever. You get sacked round one on the apprentice.
But it also, okay, let's. I agree with you ultimately, but in terms of why did he sign it, I think it's clear why he signed it. He signed it because at the time Tottenham were moving in the right direction. Pochettino, they were getting to whatever. Tottenham also said to him, and just imagine this: we will give you £250,000 a week for
guaranteed.
the next 6
You're set
years,
for life.
7 years
You're
as
set
well.
for
Was
life.
it 7 years?
6 years.
6 years.
Why not just say, all right, 3 years?
So
Do you know
what?
it doesn't- it's an arbitrary amount of time that's just locked
I
them out
think
of any
players
big
always
win.
think they can get out as well. If they
What
really
he
want
should,
to.
Right.
yeah, what he
And then he
should
knows Spurs inside out. He knows better than us what Spurs are like. We
yeah,
know
and he knows
Spurs are
Daniel Levy, but he should have had an actual agent, someone
Yeah,
that
not
knew
his
what he was
brother.
doing, not his brother. You can understand why he wanted to give his brother a job.
No, but
in that
Charlie
instance,
Kane-
when
but
you're
you give your brother a job in a different way, don't you? You
Yeah,
go, you're
yeah,
my
fine.
agent, but
He's my manager.
Mino Raiola, you're my agent.
yeah, you're
But Charlie, you're you. Yeah, just talk to Mino.
But no one. You if you're Harry Kane and you're Harry Kane's people, there's no way you sign a 6-year deal without a break clause of any case. And just quickly before we go to
Let's go on.
Bayern Munich
predictions.
has signed Elise and who's the other guys they signed? They've signed
Paulinho, they signed Paulinho,
two
right?
quality signs. If they don't win the league this year with Harry Kane, he is the problem.
Yeah.
The team news: Simon's in goal for Spain. Carvajal, Lenormand, Laporte, Cucurella, Rodri, Ruiz, Yamal, Pedri, Williams, and Morata. For Germany, you've got Neuer in goal, Kimmich, Rudiger, Tar, Rom, Cruz, Can, or Chan, Musiala, Gundogan, Sane, and Havertz.
This is going to be a
What a
game.
game,
It's going to be a game.
You look at that both 11s.
I mean, this is just beautiful.
This is the moment. If Rodri has a game today against this midfield, I think this is the moment.
This
He
is
has to be in
football.
Ballon d'Or contention.
on paper-
football in
what-
its purest form, isn't it? This is football heroin.
Rory, on paper, who has the best first 11?
The best first 11 on paper is Germany.
No,
it is
I
on
disagree.
paper.
I think
I
Spain's
I mean,
on paper.
hang on. Of course, Germany have got Tony Cruz. They've got player of the tournament.
Sane, Gundogan.
Best defender in the tournament. Best player in the tournament.
Best
Both
keeper.
German.
The
Best
keeper's
keeper.
I think I'd rather be Spain right now.
Yeah, I'd rather be Spanish than German, but
No, I'm not talking about my preference over the nations. I'm just saying.
No, combined 11, it's 7 or 8 out of order.
the best player in the tournament.
It's
The
not.
best
They're
player.
not- This is the conversation. at
Mate,
least.
you crazy Flav. Best player in the tournament, German. Best defender in the tournament, German. Best keeper in the tournament, German.
I've just looked at it like
You can take it back, Flav.
if you go goalkeepers,
I
you
don't wanna
probably
take
go
back.
Germany, right? Neuer.
Germany
Then you go
1-0.
centre backs, Laporte, Lenormand against Rudiger Tar. You go Rudiger Tar overall.
Not
No,
Tar,
no, I
not
think
Tar,
not
Rudiger.
Tar, not Tar. You got
Rudiger,
one
you
each.
do.
No,
Rudiger.
the combined.
Laporte.
If you had to choose,
No, if you're going to
No,
pick
one
either,
each, one
no,
each.
I'm
Laporte.
saying you can only pick either part.
Laporte and Rudiger.
Which one do you pick?
Laporte.
Laporte and Rudiger.
Yeah.
No.
no, but if you had to pick, that's right. What they said.
Yeah.
But by your rules, you'd probably
Viva
pick Rudiger
España,
and
come on,
Tar.
lads.
Yeah, you take
Because Rudiger's
Rudiger.
better than
Viva
Laporte.
España.
Yeah.
And then fullbacks, Cucurella, Carvajal, or Kimmich and Raum.
Carvajal.
Kimmich is Kimmich is out of position. That's the only thing.
He's still
Still
world
wicked,
class.
isn't he? Yeah, Kimmich is in.
All right, so we've got 5 Germans so far.
Yeah.
This isn't going.
Told you it
It's
was
not boding
Germany.
well for me.
Come on.
Chan
Give it.
Cruz against Ruiz and Rodri.
Ruiz and Rodri. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Rodri.
Go on. Go on. 1-0. Oh,
Unlucky. Say Viva España.
Then you got
Viva España, baby. Come on, let's
Pedri,
go.
Morata, or Gundogan Havertz.
Pedri, Morata, Gundogan.
Havertz. Probably
You would
Gundogan.
go Pedri, Havertz, probably, but who you going if you can only pick?
I think you go Gundogan.
You'd probably go Gundogan and Havertz. Yeah, you
Gundogan,
do.
Havertz, yeah.
There's not much before it. So I'm
Musiala, Sane, or Jamal Williams.
Musiala, Sane.
so we got all Germany, one entire German team.
Yeah. Musiala is undoubtedly
He's great.
the best player of this tournament.
I'd take
Like,
Williams,
not even
Jamal.
I
Musiala's class.
Musiala's the best player in the tournament, though. Like, he just has to be in this.
What's your score prediction?
My score prediction is España 3, Germany 0.
Jeez.
I'm busting for a wee. I'm so desperate for a wee.
Rory,
I haven't been
but
today.
before you go,
You've been to the wee today. You've had a
I
wee
don't think
today.
I've been today.
you
it's
just,
5
I
p.m.
literally don't think I've had a wee
5
all day.
p.m.
I haven't
Not a chance
urinated
you've not had
all
a
day.
wee.
You have.
No, I haven't.
You have.
Because I dehydrated myself playing football this morning.
What's
and-
dangerous, mate? You need to urinate every
and
couple
well,
hours.
there's no water in the building either, so I can't even rehydrate
This crazy.
myself.
This
I've now
crazy.
been like dosing up on coffee. Like, this isn't good for me.
this is fascinating.
Oh,
Right.
geez,
Go and
what
have
do you
a
think
wee.
about Rory's
It's
joggers?
going to be like glowing.
But how are you
don't,
picking-
don't put these on camera. Roven, don't put me on camera from the bottom half.
Yeah, what did the OGs think of Rory's joggers?
You can't say it and
Come on,
smirk
bro,
at me.
cut
I
to
know
Rory.
what you're going to do. Okay, cut to Flav, please, because I need to leave the building. Thank you.
Cut
So
to Rory.
Rory's just picked 11
Oh, no.
11 German players, and he's just predicted that Spain will win 3-0.
That's just the nature of football, isn't it? They're a better coach side, I think. They're playing better football.
My prediction is Spain 2, Germany 1.
I'm predicting Spain 3-0 Germany against Germany. Let us know your predictions in the comments down below. And make sure you subscribe, by the
I
way.
think we're in
Thank
for
you
a
very
long
much
one,
the
you know,
support.
lads. I really do think we're in for a long one.
In what respect? All games are 90 minutes.
120 minutes.
Oh, extra time is what you're saying.
I think 1-1, extra time, Germany win on penalties.
That'd be great for us. Fatigue is massive for England. We need as much help as we can get.
England look tired as it is.
I know, but we need as
Tired,
much help as we can
disjointed.
get.
They played
lacking
120 as
faith.
well.
Huh?
England played 120.
I know. We need these guys to play 120, then the next game 120. And that's it.
As long as
Fatigue is
Jamal
a big
plays.
thing.
You just
What
think
one's
other
the-
teams have kind of got fit. They look fitter, don't they? than
They look
England
sharp.
at the moment.
Yeah. I think this Southgate side looks like it's... You remember in 06 we used to say the Premier League takes out on Rooney and Beckham, and you think, why not Germany and Brazil? and all that?
Oh, was it a card? Surely.
Lord. Anthony Taylor's
Oh,
ref
fuck
today.
me, got an English
God.
ref.
Yeah, go away.
He's got no authority. He just told 3 to go and they
What
didn't
do you
go.
make-
Pedri got clamped. There.
That's a yellow card for sure. What do you think of these new rules so only the captain can speak to the refs? Like, I know...
It's not,
I think
No, that's a yellow card.
as long
That's
if
a
the
yellow
ref
card.
isn't-
Watch this.
That is a yellow.
That's a yellow card. But, like,
You know, if the ref is super over the top with it, so as soon as someone says, because
not yellow
what
cards.
happens in football is people react, don't they?
Yeah.
And
I
just
mean,
natural reaction.
you would be in trouble.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. People have natural reactions.
Yeah, I know that. But if this rule existed and you wasn't captain, you'd be in trouble.
Yeah, I'd have to be captain.
You'd have to be. We got to make Adam captain, otherwise he's gone.
is there no yellow for that? Has he been given a yellow?
I thought that was a yellow card,
I
but
thought
maybe
that was Stonewall yellow. English refs for both games today.
hasn't played well, does it?
How?
It's the best refs.
It's one ref per nation,
I
isn't it?
think they are.
Who's the other ref? Michael. Oh.
I think I think the referee, by and large, the referees have stayed out of the way quite a lot, and that's what you want a referee. You don't know.
Apart from the England game.
The England game was
The England
shocking.
ref where, not the England game.
He was well
It was
involved,
like a
wasn't
4-minute decision.
He was a dickhead. He was a twat.
he? He wasn't happy.
He
no?
was. He was a loser, man. And he must have had a bet on us.
What was the worst part of his performance? Was it just
Giving 4 yellow cards in 4 minutes, and one of them ruining the whole game for Kobe Mainoo, who couldn't put a tackle in all game.
made that kid?
Oh, he's an idiot.
That kid.
I don't mind what you want to do in your life. I don't care what you can do anything you want in your life, but don't be star of the show if you're a ref. You're choosing to referee football matches. It's not about being star of the show.
I know.
Whatever you want to do in your life. I don't care what you do in your life. I'm as liberal as anything.
Oh,
But
Megs.
don't be
Two
a ref
Megs.
doing that. Dickhead.
Nico Williams, Meg, 2 people there.
He's too good.
This is the Rodri show. He's going to dominate his midfield, no question.
He is unbelievable.
If he wins the Euros, he has to win the Ballon d'Or. I'm sick of this
He is
Rodri
an
getting
unbelievable
overlooked. He's a
footballer, I do
DM.
agree.
He's the best DM in world football.
He is an exceptional player. There is no doubt about it.
Yeah, he's elite. He by the time he finishes with Manchester City, he'll probably be considered the best.
I love his attitude as well. You know that hate that he has in his heart for losing, like that genuine the way that he despises even the concept of losing.
Just won't allow it, was he? He almost won't allow it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's a great wind-up as well, celebrating in front of Arsenal fans after scoring against them a couple of years ago.
Oh, I remember that. That was New Year's Day. That was a
At the
game
Emirates.
on New Year's Day. I thought that was a disgrace to Man City fans.
Wasn't
It
that
was
when
an early game, New Year's Day?
Yeah.
How on earth are Man City fans meant to get to Highbury?
Fuck,
And it's stupid. Oh,
That's the second.
oh
That.
la la!
Are we going to get the
Crusy.
books out
That
then?
Cruz again.
Cruz.
Taylor, books out now. Card.
He's a child. Yeah, he's an actual child.
Is he fully developed on a biological level?
What are you talking about? What are you asking about?
Weirdo.
Yeah.
No, but like,
You asked,
do
what
you,
are you
do you
Asking
still?
here, you weirdo.
What age do people stop
He's
growing?
going
I'm
through
saying?
puberty.
I'll let you know.
That's good.
Very good. No, but that's a good question. If he's not even
No, he's
finished
not.
You know what I'm
developing,
trying to say? Like,
No, you're
like
right.
soft
Of course
bones
he's
and all
still
that.
growing.
yeah, 18, 21, something
His
like that.
hormones be all over the gaff. You remember that?
Yeah.
I was a moody fucker. I was.
He's still are
still am.
moody. Yeah.
Okay, no, this is a nasty little game from Germany. 2 players down already for Spain.
Yeah.
De La Fuente's not happy.
No one got booked for that first one, you know.
Our refs are a
I thought that was a
shambles, bro.
booking.
Our refs are an embarrassment to the sport. What was the game they were reffing the other tournament? The other game. It was
When they had that
shocking.
long ass decision. What was that again? What game was it?
Unsure. What we
The
did.
Raw
VAR
blended
for
into
about
one
5 minutes for like a
It was the
basic
longest
decision.
VAR decision of the tournament, and it was
Gone
England
already. Almost coming on. That's not a bad sub,
That's
is it?
fuck.
Oh, who's going off?
He's going Pedri going on.
That's a bad challenge.
Terrible.
What's he
saw,
done?
you saw his leg sort of extend when the challenge came
not
across.
Pedri.
Oh, that's horrible, man.
Pedri.
Nasty
going on?
Germans,
Shit,
man.
man.
Fucking hope they win the Spanish.
Come on, Spain.
That's probably his tournament over.
Who would England fare better against in a final? Germany or Spain?
That
We want
hefty
Spain.
like start from Germany has kind of paid off for them.
Yeah.
But do you think this was kind
No
of?
one got booked, and one of their best players going off.
Yeah.
They looked like a booking to me, but it was the
Yeah.
first challenge of the game.
Yeah, also, you know, when you look at the Spanish side and you know how young they are
That's sad,
and
that
how
is.
delicate they are.
It break them.
Yeah, I think that the
Who-
German. I know that that's how Rudiger approaches football. I know that Antonio Rudiger goes into a game thinking, right, let's let them know.
It's what Collini did to Saka, wasn't
If
it?
you're lined up against these kids and they're talented and they're so good on the ball and they just want, if you roughhouse them a little bit, go through them like you've just seen there. You've taken Pedri out of the game, just
Yeah.
going to disrupt their flow. Almost on much before they probably wanted. They might have even wanted him.
8 minutes in,
Yeah, and he's gone.
they've got
Yeah.
a player out that makes them tick.
And
Yeah.
then these kids are getting the ball like Yamal's 16. He don't know.
Shitting himself.
He's shitting himself now.
It won't be. It won't be.
No, he won't be,
It
but
won't be.
But like, I
wouldn't blame
I'm,
him if he was.
I'm not necessarily against roughhouse tactics, and you don't go out to injure a player. Certainly in knockout football, but go through a couple of them.
It feels like they did.
They should have got booked for that, there's no question.
Yeah, it
They've
was a
now got an
booking.
advantage and the referees allowed it.
Also, you know, obviously Rodri can put it about and is heavy. But you know Alvaro Morata as the senior statesman of the team. I don't think I've ever seen a more cowardly forward, a more delicate forward. You know, there was a moment for me when I realised that his time was over in the Premier League. Do you know what he put upon his Instagram account? A picture
what
of
a
him
ball!
drying his wife's hair.
That's nice.
Or with a
Showing the
blow
affectionate
dryer or
side.
with a towel.
With his lip.
You've never
manual.
dried your. Have you never?
It was like
What manual?
curling her hair.
You've never done that for
That's
your wife?
romantic.
Using the curler.
That's romantic.
Could you use that thing?
No, I wouldn't.
You know
What
that thing?
Curler.
It's like this.
No,
it kind
never
of
used that.
pinches, and then the girl wraps her hair in
Curler.
it.
It's called a curler.
It's actually called a curler.
I think so.
It's not as inventive a name as I thought it was. Like, that's what I would have called it if I didn't know. Right, the curler. Yeah, he was doing that anyway, and that's when I was just like, okay.
What is the closest thing to that you've ever done?
Me, I'm a geezer, mate.
Rory, you haven't combed your wife's hair. You haven't mopped her brow when she's asleep.
I'm
When
a
she's
geezer.
Adam, I can't imagine you cutting your missus' hair. To be fair,
I've never done that.
Would you do that?
But then no one would want me to do
of course
that.
I'd do
It's
that.
gonna
I'd
end
do
up
whatever she wants.
badly.
If my wife is happy, then I'm happy.
It's going to end badly, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd fuck that up.
curling
I'd fuck it up
someone's hair.
completely.
Yeah, because also she's going to think she's going to lose all respect for you.
Also, like she's, you know, this is I've got an incredible situation where she doesn't let me iron, doesn't let me wash up because I don't do it properly.
Did you orchestrate that?
Absolutely, she's not watching this.
That's
wait a
years
minute.
of hard work, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's so good at it. You're so good at it.
So what does she get in return then? Like your
Sex.
personality.
You know what she
Sex.
gets? Fucking
Not a
5
great
inches.
deal.
He's
is it?
amazing at
It's
sex.
not a great deal.
Flat,
5 big inches.
No,
She's married to a guy, a Spurs fan. that Don't clean up and don't do her hair. Don't do nothing.
No, but look at him.
and then fucks off
Mate,
on
he
the
never
weekends
comes
to do
over
the
happy
club.
because
He's
Spurs
the
are
eye
shit.
candy, isn't it?
Fucks off to do Sky Sports every now and then.
Yeah.
He's the eye candy.
Yeah, she gets to see me get
It's
up.
a trophy. It's a trophy husband.
She gets to see me roll out of bed at 7:30 in the morning, looking proper unfit, making weird noises because I'm getting on.
Weird noises.
You're like, oh,
Yeah, you're right, Flav.
You need
yeah,
to see
I'm
a
fine.
GP. The waiting times will be better now, so you should go see a GP.
You fucking wait, mate. How old are you?
28.
28. You don't know your ass from your elbow. When you're 42 and you can't move properly. That's what's coming for you, mate. That's what's coming.
I'm going to stay ahead of the curve.
Can't move without grunting.
I can't.
Yeah, ahead of the curve with an 8-hour marathon.
Slower than Jim Ratcliffe.
Yeah, Jim Ratcliffe.
He's a charlatan. I'll tell you.
Runs-
That
runs
was never
quicker
in
than
doubt.
you, though, which
that
is
was never in
mental.
doubt. Although he's a
Has he
faster
made
runner
the court of
than
the staff redundant
compared
yet, or is
to
that
you.
happening
Compared
soon?
to you, he's Linford Christie.
I'm asking.
Yeah.
When are the redundancies
More
coming in?
ways
Russ?
than one.
When are the redundancies coming for half the staff?
But what? So I get that's bad. But if they are genuinely redundant and there's no need for them, isn't that the case of redundancies?
Business.
Not always.
Are they needed? What are these people doing?
I don't know. Like,
What are they doing?
I look at it from two. There's two ways to look at
You
it.
can't cut that many staff.
You can't
out
give
and
it the
then-
big and
Who are all these
you
people?
can't give it the big and like I'm a man of the people and I've come here and that and then sack everyone.
Is that what he's done?
That's mental. But then on the flip side, if they've done an analysis of the club and they've gone, we've got like
We're
far too many
hemorrhaging.
people
Baggy staff, yeah.
employed
he's-
in
I-
certain departments, we don't need them.
Ratcliffe's walked
Then
through
it
the bathroom.
kinda
and goes,
makes sense.
What's he doing?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Why
I
have you
don't
got
really know.
6?
Is he social media
What was the
manager?
comment he made
Yeah.
about the office?
How many
He
tweets
said,
have you done today?
What was it? He said the office was dirty or something. Didn't he say, the state of the offices in Man United is shocking or something? He said that, didn't he, recently? I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure, mate.
But then he's gone, Jason Wilcox. He's the
Imagine walking through the office and going, "What's he doing?" Because he looks like he's on Facebook.
Yeah.
What is that bloke doing?
Mate, when we used to work at Bullshit, I'd often look at you and go, what is he doing?
The geezer that
I
runs
wasn't
United's
doing anything, I
Facebook
was just-
gets sacked because he was on
I
Facebook.
was just watching like Aaliyah videos or TikTok, or not TikTok, TLC. Like I was just sitting there. The amount of time, you know,
Go on,
who was
Spink.
big at the time? Katie B. I used to listen to a lot of
Go on,
Katie B.
Spink.
Katie B and Magnetic.
Oh, yellow,
That's a yellow. That's a yellow. That's
Give
a
him
That's
yellow.
a
fucking
horrible
yellow.
tackle. That is a yellow from man. That was a
like
great
it.
move. Lamine
Fighting.
Yamal, I think, won
I
it
like
back
that
for
Danny
Spain.
Olmo.
They broke. Danny Olmo's
Good
been
player.
brought down outside the box as a free kick to Spain. Rudiger's got the booking.
See that. See that.
He
blonde-
actually
that
pulled out
blonde
of it.
Spanish thing. That could be me.
Yeah.
Like Torres.
He missed the ball
Could actually
completely.
be me.
Yeah, that's a booking.
He's a crazy guy, any Rudiger.
Yeah, he's a crazy guy.
Yeah, he's mad. He's mad.
He's
But
actually
I
mad.
still think he's world class. I think this is the kind of thing that he's like crazy and physical
he
is
is-
rubbish. He's
he
a
is
very,
world-class.
very smart
He
footballer.
misses the next match. Hold on a minute. Foot Yellow's got wiped.
Only for the final.
Semis to final.
Is it semis?
Must be.
No, semis next.
It's for the Champions League.
So that's
No, but he'll miss the semi.
if Germany get through and
But
someone
if they
gets
got-
Germany.
If you get a yellow in the semis, it's white for the final.
Yeah, exactly.
I think.
Yeah, it is.
It is for the Champions League anyway.
So France
There
or
we go.
Portugal will have a decent one if
If he bangs this in,
they'll have no Rudiger to play against if Germany get through.
That's a big thing because Tar is by reputation nowhere near as good as
He's
Rudiger.
half Neuer's age.
Who else
you know.
is-
It's crazy.
Who's the sort of backup in?
Who's taking
Germany?
it? Yamal.
Anyone know? What are you saying? 4-4-2.
Let's
Bang
have a
this
look at
down.
this.
Bang this in. Go on.
Bang it in.
Yamal.
Go on.
Free kick.
Oh!
It was a bit like
Clever.
Mario Barcelona, just not through the wall.
Clever.
You go underneath.
There was no draft excluder.
Through it.
That's the one time where a draft excluder would
Have you ever seen that ever work?
No, but
in
it
any
would've
game?
then.
I know, but have you ever
He
seen
probably
never
would
seen
have
it
done
work.
it.
De Bruyne scored it once.
He would have done it.
underneath the wall?
Yeah, De Bruyne scored it, and then after that, everyone in the Premier League copied that tactic to make sure it didn't happen again.
No,
but
De Bruyne weren't the first.
De Bruyne, no, the last. He's the last to do it in the Premier League, 100%. Find me someone who's done it since, I'll give you 50.
It can't statistically be
fantastic
that
pass.
worth it.
Germany are in here.
Like,
I think he's Bournemouth. Jack. Do you remember Jack? No.
Oh, I should have left it, man. Was that Sane who got in the way?
what was that noise you just made, Jack?
Musiala.
Ooh!
No.
Tackles are flying in. Is
Go
that
on,
Chan
Spain.
who
Do
flew
it.
in there?
Do it, lads.
Nice.
Look at
They
the
move
moves,
so
isn't it?
well.
They knock
This
it
is
around
football,
so
lads.
nicely.
This is football.
Yeah, England don't.
Cucurella on the overlap.
Mar-
Shoot from there, you fucking melon.
They can't be the best number 9 in Spain. It can't be.
I know. Well, they don't really do the number 9 thing.
No,
do they?
no, I suppose.
He used to have Torres, David Villa.
Diego Costa.
Morientes.
Diego Costa, wasn't it?
Raul.
He was shocking, wasn't he, for Spain? He was shocking.
Yeah, he didn't go well for Spain. He's amazing for us.
He converted
he's-
from Brazil, didn't he?
I can't tell you a more hated footballer for me. When you
Costa.
looked, yeah, he's just perfect wind-up
Loved
merchant.
him. Just
Yeah, I
loved
can. If he's
Yeah, if
yours,
it's yours, you love it.
yeah, of course.
Go on
Yeah.
then.
He was so
A bit
good.
like Zlatan.
He was
and that.
good.
He won
was
us the
good.
league. You know the way people always talk about Manchester United winning the league
What game this is? Go on.
because of Van Persie. Costa did exactly that for us. We went on a run. We won 14 in a row. Lots of 1-0s. 1-0 at Borough.
He's
1-0
in.
at
He's
Palace.
in.
All Diego
Great
Costa
pass.
goals.
Yeah,
Who was that slid that in?
Musiala, isn't it?
Unbelievable pass.
Who's this kid? Do you know who he is?
Isn't that Ruiz?
No.
Brian Ruiz.
No, they've got
Brian Ruiz.
in midfield.
He's with Costa Rica. Brian
Ruiz. He's-
Fucking hell, man.
Or that big boxer that Anthony Joshua had a fight with.
Spain.
Andy Ruiz. Andy, we're just listing Ruiz's off. 'Cause there's thousands
I
of
thought we were
them.
playing a
Fabian
game.
Ruiz just hit it over, by the
Fabian
way.
Ruiz.
No, it's
Brian
the centre back
Ruiz.
playing with Laporte.
Andy Ruiz.
Marchland or whatever his name is.
Anyone else? I win. I win.
Douglas Luiz.
Oh shit.
Lennox Louise.
Lennox Louise. Leona Louise.
This is
She
cracking
was
stuff.
amazing,
guys.
man. What happened to Leona Lewis?
Nah, she just
superb.
made it big time after one album, innit? And then
She was superb, man.
Whatever happened to
And
her?
the
doing
Christmas.
bits in
She's still about.
America and that.
And the
She live in the
Christmas.
States?
Germany giving the ball away.
In and out. In and out.
Who made mistakes?
No, does she live in the States,
Oh,
mate?
right. I
Clean
thought
your
you
lugs
I
out.
thought you said she made a big
You're
mistake.
right.
Big mistake. I like Leona Lewis.
Leona Lewis made a big mistake.
Sign for Simon Cowell, probably.
Keep bleeding, keep.
What a song that was.
She's got a good Christmas one.
Yeah, the new one, yeah. Newish one. Yeah.
Her Christmas song is
Can you
good.
just ask where she went and you know her newish Christmas song?
No, but it's new, like, as in 10 years, right, rather than Slade.
Yeah, I said the Christmas song. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I just said. The Christmas
Yeah.
song from Leona. Is he all right over there?
Is he older than he says he is?
Ooh, Buvey, yeah.
I think he
Got a
might
fake
be.
passport, mate.
Yeah. If it came out, you're like 48. I'd be like, yeah.
Would that be a scandal on Twitter? do you think?
Imagine,
would that be,
imagine-
would that be
Well,
the biggest
imagine
scandal
if
in
you
the
were
football
like
world?
a
You'd look
married
great for
father
48.
of 3.
Would that be the biggest scandal in football YouTube ever?
What if you had married
No.
at 48?
Mate, you're
I was 48.
overestimating your own importance here a bit.
No, but that's how big the lie is.
If people found out I was a different age, that'd be the biggest scandal in football YouTube ever.
If you had it, I
I'm
think
struggling to
I'm
think
sure
what
people
else there
care.
is. What else is there then?
Biggest
Give
scandal-
me some other scandals. Go on.
Okay,
back
I'll
to
give you the
voice.
biggest scandal in football YouTube.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm trying to think of one. No, got none.
Flav,
Good,
go on.
good. I don't know any. I don't. I stay out of all
Flav,
this.
come
shit.
on, man. You're
I stay-
blushing now as well. Why are
I
you
stay
blushing?
out of all of that stuff. I'm not interested in this.
There was a scandal when I looked over Flav's shoulder. Do you want to hear something terrible? You know how this man is supposed to be a friend of mine? Guess what he did to me? I looked over his shoulder and he's in a WhatsApp group. And guess what the WhatsApp group is called? It's called Sam Hates Rory.
That was on the kickoff. You saw that. You weren't supposed to see that. Yeah.
Sam who?
That doesn't matter.
Oh, just
He's in a WhatsApp group, which is a collection of people who hate me.
No. One person genuinely hates you, but other than the rest of us rate you very highly.
But you're in that group voluntarily. You could
I
have left
didn't name the group. What's wrong? It wasn't that
any
big.
people in the group, other people.
Yeah, there are other people.
His friend.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Friends with him, but not.
Is there
no, not
people I'd
friends,
know?
him,
Is there
but-
people I'd know in there?
Yeah.
Shall I list some people off?
No, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
James Alcott's in there.
James Alcott in there.
Yeah,
I was
and
gonna say
James Alcott has no issue with you.
Well, he's in a WhatsApp group titled
Can you
the
add
name of the WhatsApp
Can you
group.
add me in the WhatsApp? Why am I not in this group?
Yeah, mate, you're going to
wanna be in
recruit
the
a lot
group.
of members for this group.
If anyone wants into this group,
Unbelievable.
Come on, Spain. They're all over Germany.
Viva España. Yeah, if England don't win it, I definitely want these to win it.
If Spain win, I'm going to go to Spain on a holiday, treat myself.
I am as well.
I'm going to
I'm there.
Ibiza.
20th of August, I'm there.
Where are you in Spain?
I'm in.
I better not say. Yeah.
will you be up?
I'll be flying into Malaga. That's as far as you're getting.
So you go Marbella. Can you afford Marbella?
No,
Nor can I.
No.
It's
Is it expensive? Is it that bad?
Yeah.
so
Is it worse
dear.
than Ibiza?
mate. Port Banús.
Yeah.
Port Banús.
Why?
Round there is so dear.
It's just
It hasn't got the same name as Ibiza.
Mega
Do you know what I
money.
mean?
It does,
Ibiza
No, it
leans
does,
on the
it
name.
Does, it does. Marbella does. Also, everyone lives in Marbella. You know that. Rafael Nadal.
Oh, Havertz with the header straight at the keeper.
Fernando Torres, Rafael Nadal. It's,
it's different levels. Different levels.
Is it on the mainland or is it island?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's on the coast of the mainland. If you look straight across, you can see Morocco.
Should he score that? Am I being harsh?
Yeah,
He's got up quite well.
If you're the number 9 for Germany and you're in the box with a free header, you should at least get it either side of the
Bit
keeper.
harsh
Kai
because the
Havertz.
ball's hung up quite high.
A better player than Havertz scores there, though. That's true. A better
That's it.
player.
Kane missed a better chance to the head.
Haaland bangs that in.
Yeah, Holland does.
Haaland's not here for a reason.
Yeah, he plays for a country that are rubbish. Like
Nah,
a load
him
of
and
guys in it.
Ødegaard could have dragged them through. Look, everyone gets in. Scotland got in.
Yeah, not qualifying for this is ridiculous.
You can't. Martin Ødegaard and Erling Haaland can't go.
It's not
Oh,
Haaland's
the rest of
fault
the lads
Norway
are
haven't
shit.
qualified.
You two should get your country there.
So why didn't Ryan Giggs ever go to a tournament?
No, but it's harder then. It was only 16
Yeah.
teams.
Oh,
Gareth Bale dragged Wales in as well.
Buvey,
Ryan Giggs is the greatest
we
Premier League player of
established
all
that this
time.
tournament is Shoreditch House. Like, it's very, very difficult not to qualify for this tournament. It is poor form, really.
on who?
On Haaland.
What does that mean?
And Ødegaard.
It basically
Shoreditch House.
any old idiot gets in.
And Oscar Bob.
Any old idiot gets into this tournament.
Yes. What's it? What? It doesn't. Surely there's a lot of talent coming out of Scandinavia at the moment. They've done a lot of work.
Yeah.
There's a kid called Noosa who plays for Club Brugge. As
Oh, shut up, mate. What are you doing? You've obviously read some article. Like, what are you doing?
Noosa.
Yeah,
What position
hi.
does he play?
Hi, the name's Flav.
left wing.
I've got a
Left
great
wing.
encyclopedic knowledge on Scandinavian
When have you ever
football.
watched Belgian
There's this
football
guy
live?
called
Honest question.
Noosa. Flav, tell me more about Noosa.
Well, he great at one-on-ones. Carries the ball lovely. Good vision for a boy of his age.
I love those things because they're all like
Just say
completely
it.
not
They're just cliche.
quantifiable, aren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah. What are you going to say? He isn't good at one-on-one.
Yeah, I like it when people go like that. What's he like about? Always wants the ball.
Wants the ball.
Footballer.
Ambitious.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
ambitious with it.
Yeah.
Great carries
Moves
well.
well with the ball. Moves
Knows
well.
Got a great eye for goal.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not committing to anything there, right?
Yeah, not at all.
Go on.
Oh, Spurs were linked with him last year. That's how I know a bit about him. And he happens to
So
be.
is there a lot going on in Norwegian football?
There's a lot. Yeah, you think the players
Who
come
won the
through.
Norwegian League?
I don't know.
Brandberg.
Rostenberg.
Brandbergen.
Denmark.
No, Brandbergen is definitely Norway.
No, but not the. I don't know much about the domestic game. But
Valerenga.
if you look at the players
Valerenga.
coming out of
Vanarama.
Valerenga.
Buvey, the players coming out of Scandinavia, there's some ballers
Oscar
coming
Bob's
out.
a big one.
Oscar
Oscar
Bob's
Bob,
a good one.
fantastic.
You know, just because he plays
Great
for Man
mate.
City, is it? Just pull
He's
him
just won
out,
the
pull him
Premier
out your
title.
ass because he plays
Oscar
Man
Bob
City.
is considered one of the best young talent
No,
in
Name
the
another
Premier
one.
League.
He
Name
is
another
good.
one.
What? Man City talent?
No.
Rico Lewis.
Obviously
No.
not Man City talent.
Scandinavian, you've got Buvey, who Spurs are signed. He's all right.
Bergvall. Oh, yeah.
Noosa's supposed to be good. Haaland's a bit of a talent, I've heard. They have a lot coming out of Scandinavia.
Why do
don't
you say
worry about.
Scandinavia as if it's like it's conglomerate?
It
There's
is.
loads of different countries in
They've-
Scandinavia.
All the Scandies have come together.
Give me a Finnish person. who's
Finnish.
coming out.
What, Jari Lehmann and
Mikkel
son?
Forsell. Mikkel Forsell scored 2 great goals against Hungary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but don't
Young
include Finland in this. If you're talking about
They're
the
in
pack-
Scandinavia.
I know, but not all of them can take part. Only some.
Not Finland. I'll give
Sweet-
you one. Fine, not Finland.
Yeah.
Let's go Sweden. Give me Swedish.
Yes, Bergvall. Yep. What do you want another one? I'll give you another one if you want.
Buvey, name 5
John
Swedish
Jensen.
players of all time.
Huh?
Name 5.
Larsson. The other Larsson. Olberg, Zlatan, Isaacson.
Fair.
Isaacson.
Yeah, he played for City keeper. Good keeper.
What? He's in his top 5 Swedish
What?
players of all time.
I know.
That's a different debate.
How did
It's
he
top
not-
What
five.
about Isaac?
Sebastian
Isaac, just
Larsson.
Isaac. Could he?
No,
Henrik
Isaacson.
Larsson.
Top 5.
Not, yeah.
Sebastian Larsson.
Sebastian Larsson.
Sebastian Larsson. But Henrik Larsson's Swedish, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Henrik.
Henrik
I said Larsson
Larsson.
and
Right,
Larsson.
I can't believe nobody dropped a Thomas
He
Brolin.
bounced off the ball.
Thomas
He
Brolin.
bounced off.
Martin
Do you know
Darlin.
what?
Do you remember Martin Darlin?
Yeah, of
Good.
course. Fat footballers
What's the
that
rib
were
like
great
that?
that made it.
Thomas Brolin was fat at Palace.
Yeah, the best fat footballers out there. Brolin.
Lee Tomlin.
Thomas Brolin.
Lee Tomlin. Do you remember the
Yeah.
fucker?
I'm not just talking about...
Went to
Mate.
Cardiff City.
I like that
Fat
big
players that-
Hungarian. I like that big Hungarian number 9.
Was his name John Adam or something?
John Adam, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, do you know how unlucky Hungary were not to qualify for the knockouts? All they needed was for Portugal to get a draw against Georgia or England to beat Slovakia. And they ended up... Portugal lost and England drew, and Hungary
It was
therefore
a
went out.
stupid system. 'Cause
Someone-
by the end of the group stages, you don't know what you're
Cruising.
fighting for.
No, it's the point is because you also end up with a... Basically, one win gets you through.
So 75% of the groups basically let you through, and Scotland still couldn't get through.
Not only that, mate. Do you know what? Do you
there
know
one
what
team-
was amazing? Do you know there was this like mini group? Obviously, because England were already qualified, we wouldn't really be aware of it. But if your team was like the third place, there was this like mini group that you were all watching to see who finishes third. Do you know? Actually, by the end of it, Scotland finished bottom of that mini group of threes. So basically, Scotland were officially the worst team here.
They were the worst team in it.
They were the worst team in it.
Brilliant.
It's been a bad week for Scotland. Andy Murray got smashed at Wimbledon yesterday
Yeah,
as well
badly.
in the doubles.
Yeah, his brother was
He's
well.
injured though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, still got
he's
smashed.
also milking it, man. He had this big farewell thing,
I saw that,
and now he's
yeah.
playing doubles with Emma Raducanu.
Yeah, I saw that.
Back out there,
He was crying on centre court yesterday. Now he's still back on there.
and he's
Like,
back on there. I know it's ridiculous.
Just why don't you leave him alone?
Yeah, leave him alone.
Yeah, he's just trying to play a bit of
Because
tennis.
he wore a Paraguay top.
Fair.
Oh yeah, there is that actually.
when he won, I thought he was British. That's how I see it. And when he
It
loses,
took
he's
him.
Scottish.
When Greg Ruzetsky won, he was British, even though he's
Greg
clearly
Ruzetsky
Canadian.
never won anything.
Yeah, Greg Ruzetsky won Wimbledon.
No, he
Are
didn't.
you mental?
No, he didn't.
What the hell?
There's not been a British champion
I'm
since
thinking of-
1935.
No, I'm
You're thinking of Queens or
No,
something?
I'm thinking of another wild card in even if
Goran
Goran Ivanisevic was 80.
I don't know what my brain did
1
then.
in
Just a
01.
different bloke entirely from a
See,
different
big
part of the
Novak
world.
won
Doesn't even
yesterday.
look like
Did he? Yeah.
Doesn't even look
You like
like
Novak Djokovic?
Yeah, man. I
What,
love it.
over the other
Jock
two?
and Ol.
Over the other two?
Yeah, by a mile. He's the best as
Rafa
well.
Nadal for me.
He's the best.
Federer, Prime Federer's better than that.
No.
Oh, Prime Federer is
Djokovic is the best.
GOAT, but my favourite
Nah.
is Rafa Nadal.
Djokovic has won more. And if he wins Wimbledon this year, he'll break Federer's record.
Prime
Nah, it's
Federer's
not better than
better.
Prime Federer.
I just can't. I don't see how.
It's Djokovic all
Prime
day,
Federer.
every day, and twice on a Sunday.
How many times have you been centre court?
Twice in my whole
Of
life.
course you have. Strawberries, cream.
Strawberries.
They're
all
cheap,
that.
actually.
A
They're
pastel-
still £2.50.
A pastel number, delicately draped across my shoulders.
Yes. It's so obvious.
Yeah, I do.
Can I come next time? Well,
No.
Not get in, no?
No, they won't let you.
Fair enough.
Nah.
I've been Wimbledon once, so I was quite sick.
Have you?
Have you
Go
been?
on. What a ball that
Do you
is.
like? Do you like a
Go
bit
on,
of that
Nico.
swanning about?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Go on, William.
Henley Regatta.
William
That's it.
Zinn.
That's it.
Dinged it to the back
The wrong
post.
ball.
Oh,
Have you done that
Well
as well? have you?
defended.
Henley Regatta. I've done that.
Spain winning the ball back high up the pitch quite a lot.
That's filth, man.
They're on it today, innit?
Is that another one?
Chopping everyone up.
Do you know I saw a mad shout for
Another
Carvajal to be Ballon d'Or winner? Did you see that?
Yeah, if they win.
If Spain win this, Carvajal's obviously won a double already, scored in the Champions League final, scored in this. Is Carvajal a shout for the Ballon d'Or?
He should be at least considered, but he won't be because he's a fullback.
Considered in what regard?
Like he's not the best
best
footballer in the
Navarro
world.
won it for doing probably
Not the best footballer in the world, is he?
No.
The best footballer in the world is clearly Rodri by a country mile.
Well, it's not really, is it? By a country mile, what?
Also, is it Rodri?
It's not right.
Can it be Rodri off the back of only winning the Premier League?
No.
I mean, I don't say only lightly.
If they
but-
win,
He's also not the best player in the world.
you
I
have
think
to
he
win.
dominates his position. He's at a high level in
fair,
his
I think
position than
that-
anyone else.
You got to win the Champions League to win the Ballon d'Or, right?
There's not a clear favourite for
Kind of.
striker,
Williams into the
goalkeeper.
box. Oh, I swear Spanish head got on that.
Go on. Nice. Ooh. Alvaro. You big dork.
He's still headed it.
Yes.
Do you reckon Germany are being like it's a motive of theirs to be aggressive and try and break
Yeah.
them
Oh,
up?
you think?
Or there's a second part to the fucking question. Or are they? Can they not keep up with Spain and how quickly they're playing?
No, they're fucking them up, man.
Fucking him up, man.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's
That's
quite
the idea.
clear.
That's the
They've
plan.
come out. They're like, these little upstarts aren't getting anything over us today. Watch
Break
this.
them.
Wallop.
16 over there. Go chop him up.
Yeah.
Who the fuck does he
Tony
think he
Cruz,
is? Do you
Antonio
know-
Rudiger. Antonio Rudiger does it to anyone as well. He's basically, if anyone wants it, Rudiger's game.
But don't make him out like he's hard or anything.
Rudiger.
No, he's not.
He's double hard.
Have you seen how he's play acting?
He'd beat you. He'd beat you up.
Well, yeah, he'd definitely beat
No,
me
he'd
up.
beat you up badly.
No, what out back?
Fuck you up.
Do you think?
What? Rudiger against Flav?
I agree, right?
Yeah,
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying his behaviour is something.
No, but the
somewhat
rule
of
is
a little girl.
The rule is that you can't call somebody a little girl if they fuck you up, and Rudiger definitely fucks you up.
Yeah, that is fair.
Yeah.
That is
We're
definitely
taking
fair.
off.
Robin Lenormand. Where's he from?
Yeah, you're right. I think the fans,
No, club.
football fans, have too
I'm
much to
asking you.
say, don't they?
What club?
Monaco.
If
I'm
you
guessing.
can't have,
I
I don't know.
a player, you
Barcelona.
shouldn't be able to criticise.
Sociedad.
Because that's generally a rule in life. If you can have someone,
If you had,
He
to,
sounds like he plays
seriously,
for Monaco.
If I'm going to kill you if you don't do this,
Yeah.
you have to have
Plus
a
that.
fight to the death with a current Premier League footballer,
and I've got to feel like I've got to win
and
somehow.
you have to win. Otherwise, I don't know.
I've got a good one for you if you can't name
Can you?
someone.
Okay,
I've got
Buvey,
a
think
good
of your answer. Don't give it away.
Okay.
I think if
Think
I
of your
had to
answer.
win,
you
otherwise,
have to win the fight.
otherwise what?
Otherwise,
I'll shoot me in the head afterwards. You've got to win, otherwise
You've got
You're
to
just
beat-
making your own rules.
yeah,
now,
you've got
but
to beat someone up,
Shoot you in
or
the
the
head.
worst, or the worst possible outcome can happen to you.
So I'm just
See
thinking.
your chicken if you don't win the fight.
Yeah. Have we
Okay.
talked about that on this?
So who? No. So who? Name the Premier League footballer, the current Premier League footballer, that if you had to win in a fight, you could beat up.
I think I could batter Harry Winks.
Harry Winks. Is it? Yeah, I suppose yes.
He's fit though, isn't he?
No, Harry Winks
Not
kills
Harry
you.
Winks.
He probably does.
Kills you. There is one answer to this,
Who is it?
and he's kind of an England international, but he's not. He's not at this tournament, but he's England international. He's definitely the softest Premier League footballer.
Who is it?
Tottenham and England. Who
Well,
didn't
Madison.
make it. James Madison.
Yeah, I was going to say.
If you had to have a fight, with any footballer,
I was
you
gonna say
pick
your
James
new
Maddison
signing from
and
Leeds
you
United.
batter him.
Can we get this like
the
misfit?
new kid that
Rory
you've got,
against James
18-year-old.
Maddison?
He wouldn't take the fight. He couldn't.
He definitely want to fight you.
No, but he couldn't though. He'd get
He's
beat
an
up.
athlete.
No,
Yeah, he would. He'd beat you up.
no. He would.
Just off pure endurance alone, he'd beat you up. Apparently, he
Is that
hates
what you're
you.
saying? This?
He hates
No.
Rory. Who
He
says
hates
that?
Rory.
James Madison in a straightener gets beaten up by almost everyone I know.
But,
Seriously.
but what about Rory?
Even in terms of even when I think of like other people in the
Can we run a
world of
poll?
football.
Would Rory beat
No,
up
it's
James
not about
Maddison?
Rory. It's about anyone.
Who would you beat up then, Rory?
James Madison.
I don't know. I don't think you would.
Who would you beat
I
up
don't
if
think
you
could
had
beat
to?
up any fit.
I don't
Premier
want
League
to
footballer.
fight anyone. I'm a pacifist.
No,
by
but say you
nature.
had to.
But didn't you actually call out? You actually
Who?
asked for a fight.
Who?
Oh yeah, remember that? Who
That's
did
not
you
a
call out?
pacifist.
Why are you bringing that up?
Flav, who did you call
Who
out
did he
again?
call out?
Sorry, was I not allowed to?
No, you can. Who
Wait,
did you
what are
call
you
out?
talking about? I don't even know what you're on about.
Who did you call out again? I forgot.
I've forgotten.
Oh, man, come on.
No,
man.
who did
What?
Someone's going to cry again, man. It's,
Who did you call out?
Someone's gonna cry again.
Don't bring it up, man. It's not nice on the guy.
Who cried?
I thought you was a pacifist.
I was going to say your new Spurs player, the 18-year-old. He looks as soft as
Who
anything.
did you
from
call
Leeds
out?
United.
Flav?
Yeah.
No, what the Grey kid?
Yeah.
No. He's
Looks
from a
soft as
dynasty of
shit.
hard. No.
Andre
Big
Gray.
up.
Yeah, but he's not the
No,
Have you
not
seen
Andre
him
Gray.
speak and all that?
Not Andre Gray. You
Not-
definitely couldn't beat up Andre Gray.
Andre Gray.
No, you're talking about
Mason Mount. Mason Mount. He's a good one.
Good shout.
You'd beat him because it's passion with you.
The thing is that
Mason Mount's
these
got a
are,
passion.
these are all athletes. We're sitting behind a desk.
Well, speak for yourself.
Yeah, he's an athlete. He ran a marathon in 8 hours.
Did you run a marathon?
Don't chime in on his rubbish.
Did you run
You
a
should
marathon?
know better by now.
No, Buvey, I'm just asking
You're
you
playing
if you
into
run a
his
marathon.
game. You're playing into
It
Rory's
was
game.
closer to 8 hours than it was 4.
No, it was a high 5.
6 hours.
So Jim Ratcliffe ran it faster than him. Put it that way.
Did you have to walk any of it?
I
Didn't you have
stopped for a
to
little
walk
bit.
any of it?
Obviously, I stopped
Mate,
for
you
a bit.
couldn't run
That's why
it.
the
You
time-
couldn't run it.
If you just kept running, you do a 4.
So what's
You
the
kept
decent
running.
for a normal?
sub 4 hours minimum.
is decent for a.
Mate, I was never a good runner, and I did a sub 4, and I weren't good.
I just think I think people that talk about running marathons is the most boring thing.
Yeah, I
on
do
earth.
as
I
well.
agree. I agree personally.
Yeah,
No,
like,
Buvey weren't bad
were-
for that. In fairness,
I
he
agree.
didn't chat about it.
If you weren't allowed to talk about it, would you do a marathon?
I
I don't
find
think most of them people would.
certain things like that, I always find very boring. Like nobody cares. You know, people on their Instagram stories like pictures of weights in the gym. Like
I know
no one
someone
cares.
does that a lot. Like a lot.
Would Rory beat James Madison in a fight?
Yeah, 100%.
85% of our audience.
Think I'd win.
That's huge.
They know.
That's Madison.
Do you think you could beat up James Madison genuinely?
Yeah.
Do you think you could beat up James Madison
Of
genuinely?
course not. He's an athlete. He's fit. No. The answer is no.
Do you think you could?
Nor could you.
Okay, I'm bigger than him.
But that's based off what I know of him as a footballer. Like he could be
Yeah, it's easy.
out in clubs chinning everyone.
No, it is.
Easy.
It is. I'm just trying to think of a footballer who's 5'2" that Rory could beat up.
Oh.
No, I don't know, but because you're 5'5" or whatever it is.
Stephen Hunt.
No,
Noel
he'd be
Hunt.
game.
Noel Hunt.
No, he'd batter me. He'd be game.
Who's the smallest footballer in the history of football?
Muggsy Bogues.
What about that geezer?
I think it's Muggsy Bogues.
What's
Muggsy Bogues.
You don't know who Muggsy Bogues is?
Who's that?
Muggsy-
shut
Muggsy
up.
He's the shortest-
Bogues.
He's one of the
I'm not
shortest
saying
ever
it.
NBA players.
Is it Stephen
Oh, here
Clark?
we go. Havertz.
Oh no!
Listen,
He wrote a book
was
called Land of the Giants.
Who's the short? I found one that everyone could beat up.
Go on.
The French forward, very little.
Griezmann.
No, he got bullied by Benzema. over it.
Jongniak.
No, he had a.
Papin.
He had a.
Valbuena.
Yeah,
he's
that's what
short.
Buena.
we could all beat up Valbuena.
I think Tariq Lamptey is one of the
No,
shortest
Tarek Lamptey
players.
will batter you.
No, one of the shortest players
Oh, right,
in the
sorry.
Premier League.
Jermaine Defoe.
Alan Wright is also one of the
Alan
shortest.
Wright, I
Alan
remember he
Wright,
played for
yeah.
Villa.
What,
Daniel
Stephen
Foden,
Carr?
Aaron Lennon,
Daniel Podence.
Jody Morris.
You were small, yeah.
No, Jody Morris. He's
Was
more.
one of the
He's,
shortest.
he definitely.
Go on.
Go on then.
Go
Go
on.
on then. Bang
Go
it.
on.
Bang it. Oh, he lost the ball. And he got bullied. Not great.
Yeah, Jody Morris was game, wasn't he?
What were you on about? Calling someone out?
Why are you cutting to me? See, Jack's part of the problem, you know what I mean? So he sits behind his screen. I can see you over there, man. Hello, Earth to Jack.
Why are you threatening people?
No, I'm saying hello, Earth to Jack.
Yeah, why are you threatening?
Hello, Earth to Adam.
Let him do his job.
Yeah, what, has he been threatening people?
Go on,
again?
Nico. He's in. Oh, what a save!
They're all over these Germans, 100%. They got a score, though.
Offside. He's
Just waiting
class.
for a rebuttal, usually. That's how conversations usually go, lads. Just waiting for a bit of chat back. Got to be a two-way street here, lads.
Otherwise, it's just a Buvey monologue. I think everybody's tuning in for that. Okay, Buvey, the mic's yours for a minute. Go.
No.
It's hard though. If someone gave you the mic for a minute and just said, "Go, start
Just rap
talking,"
or something.
could you?
I'd sing.
Could you?
I'd
just
hope
think-
that all of us could do it.
Should we try it?
Okay,
No,
Flav,
I don't wanna- I
Flav,
don't
be
know, I
entertaining
just-
for a minute. Go.
I'm not sure about being entertaining, but
No, but given what
he's
you're
off,
doing,
he's
you
off
could
it.
easily do the
Go.
football.
yeah, you could easily talk about it. But obviously, whatever I say now, Rory's going to be chirping in, so he's going to make it a difficult thing to do. But yeah, no. So good game, innit? Good game. Lovely football. Lovely pace to the game.
Is it?
A bit of aggressive from Germany, but overall, you'd say it's a 50-50 game.
What does that mean?
Because, well, even. It's even. And
You know. How long left? Mate, paint dry.
so if you've been long in the game as me,
Yeah.
then you can talk.
He sounded like some drunk in an East End pub, isn't he? Yeah, listen, son, when you've been in a game as long as me, then you can talk.
What was your first year in the game?
Well, I started the podcast in
On the game?
2011.
Wow.
So you would have been about 6.
Oh, yeah, I was doing my GCSEs then.
Yeah, you go.
And then you had the glory days at Ball Street.
They were good days.
That's where we met.
Mate, I learned
It's like, this is your life for Flav.
I learned everything
eulogy or
I know at Ball Street. That was great days. I did sort of sit, you'd Rory be sitting there going, how the fuck has this geezer got this job? Because I didn't know him.
I didn't know him.
What? I didn't know him about
You
him.
know,
told
I know,
them.
you've got
You
this
told.
job.
Yeah.
He knows me.
I didn't know him
I
then.
didn't knew him, lads. I didn't knew him, lads. That's why Rory got the job and you didn't. Sorry, mate. I was only
Flav,
taking
tell
the
your
piss.
story.
So what was Rory doing? Bench pressing that lad?
No, he was producing. Yeah, there was that.
Oh, yeah, remember
He was
that?
producing, what, Cameron Schaffner. I know you was on the show, weren't you?
No, I wasn't there when he did it, but I've heard the story a few times.
You walked in, right? It was madness. It was like, why has Rory picked up the
Did
work
the kid
experience
want
kid?
to be...
I think he really have a choice. He didn't really, but he was, to be fair, he's playing, because he could have gone limp, but he went stiff as a board.
He gone limp.
And Rory's just
That's what she said.
benching him
gone
like that.
limp.
Like that. And Cameron's just going up and down like this. And then
It became a really big deal, though.
And then-
At the time, I was scared.
and the owner of the business walked in and went, what you do? He could have done that.
Yeah, it was a really big deal. I don't know why it was made to be so.
Taken to HR for
Yeah.
bench pressing. a
Mate,
fella
this boy that worked in
that
this office.
Flav has named on the show today.
It was the skinniest. He's like a little matchstick man. I swear to you, he'd have been 6 stone soaking wet. And I said I could bench press that, mate. And someone else in the office went, no, you couldn't. I went, what? What's this?
Let's see.
Got him over, and I was like, lifting him up, and he's going, "No, put me down." I'm like, "Oh!"
I don't.
Yeah, carry on with the
He was part of it. He was enjoying himself. It wasn't. It sounds like bullying when you say that.
No, it
wasn't.
sounds like a scene from The Office.
Yeah, it was.
It was impressive.
It was a bit,
But then the owner of the business was in. Like,
and he didn't like it
well,
at all.
why would he? He's paid you to work, and you're bench pressing kids.
Kids,
He was a kid.
what a kid!
That's 16.
He was 16.
Just 16, 17.
This story's got progressively worse.
What's happened to the kid? Is he still around? Or what's happened to him?
I
Jack
think he just left the industry after that.
Left the industry. He's got bench pressed by Rory Jennings and went home.
Yeah, he's traumatized.
I bet he was telling his
Gonna
parents,
release
I'm going
the
to
story
London.
soon.
I've got a new job in London, Mum. Oh, great. I got bench pressed by Rory Jennings. Went off back
used
to
to be on
Coventry or
Doctor
whatever.
He used to be on
Oh, jeez.
Ah, Musiala, he's the man, isn't he? Such a shame he's not playing for England. We could really do with him,
Yeah.
and Chelsea.
So if
And
we did have
Chelsea,
him,
yeah.
what would you do with Phil Foden? You've got to play him, right?
No, but you play Musiala just.
It'd just be another player that Southgate wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, look
So
at Palmer.
I've had a fair bit of abuse, and I'm going to get more just from bringing this up once again. But like because I've mentioned that Saka perhaps hasn't played that well in
He hasn't. No one has. But
No, but I made the suggestion before it started that Foden should. I didn't understand why Saka's position was untouchable and everyone else had to be moved around. And I think that's a
agree,
fair statement to make.
It is, yeah.
Well, I think at some point, I like Saka, and it's not a conversation now. But you know, if Cole Palmer continues in the vein of form that he's been in,
Start him.
at some point there's going to be a very uncomfortable conversation around that position.
The debate's over. He's a left wing back. If you don't like it, fly him on Ryanair. That's what, do you know what I mean? Don't come out and moan about it. You're now a left wing back.
So
To
who-
be
rubbish
fair,
right
Saka,
wing.
I don't think Saka would moan about it.
He has moaned about
No,
it.
I don't
Unless
think
I'm mistaken, I'll
No,
apologise.
he said that he goes, the solution isn't to play me.
Yeah, but anyone would say that. Anyone would, the solution's not to sub me off when you've had a
no, but
stinker.
every player would rather play in their preferred
Yeah.
position. It doesn't mean they won't play in another.
But
Yeah, but he's
definitely
implied
would.
that he won't.
He will play out there. He'll play out there.
I
if
don't
they
think
have to.
I don't think. Nah, if any player wouldn't play in another position, I don't think they're in the squad.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. He shouldn't be. He shouldn't be. If you don't accept, if you take
Do you think-
accept
do
the
you think
England
Jude
call up, you
Bellingham-
play anywhere.
Do you think Jude Bellingham would accept being asked to play as the eight? You know, when people were saying
Yes.
that it needs to be Bellingham deeper, Foden in the 10. Do you think Bellingham would have accepted that?
I think he would have got on with it. I think he's got an exemplary attitude. I think 100%. I don't think he would have been happy. He wants to play, but then didn't he play for Real Madrid in the eight for various parts of the season? It's not like he.
No, but
it's not his position.
generally in the season he played as that kind of.
But then he did get pulled deeper in later on in the campaign.
Every
with
great
the
player has
injuries
been
and stuff.
benched by a manager. The manager has to have the balls to say to Pele, "You're coming off." To Maradona, "You're coming off." Our manager can't do it to a kid who's a right wing for Arsenal. He's never won anything in his life. Let's be honest. Do you know what I mean? He's got no balls, is he, Southgate? He's as light as anything. Light as a feather.
What do you think he's? What do
No,
you think?
he's a coward of the highest order.
What's lighter, Booth? A ton of steel or a ton of feather?
They're both the same weight.
Right.
What does he do then? Does he play a back three
He plays a back three.
and the wing backs of Trent and Saka on the left?
Imagine Kane.
Before you get into the team, is it? I don't. You know, with everyone going on about Saka now, is it not the case that whoever's left out, they're going to come on for 5 minutes and look decent in this team? Because they just look fresh to the eye. Like if Saka was on the
Especially 'cause
bench,
everyone
we'd be
else
sitting here and you'd be going, "Oh, Saka should be starting."
I think
Palmer was starting
No,
and
Saka has
Foden
to
was on the
start.
bench. We'd be going
Probably.
Foden. It's
You've
because-
seen that
it's
pattern
because
in
of the
start left back.
tactics.
You've seen that
England were
pattern.
doing that. England have done that. Do you remember when it was Jack Grealish? Like Jack Grealish
Yeah.
was the answer to all our problems in the last
That's
Euros,
true, yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it does. That you've seen that pattern out.
Brilliant from Rodri there. Absolutely
Superb,
superb.
wasn't it? The ball's got to be better from Williams, man.
Fair, he had one.
But I would say
Yeah.
I'd say Cole Palmer has performed to a level that it's at least a conversation for him to start the game.
But
But he
wearing
doesn't
the
But
start
has he
now,
though?
though, does he? With this five
Can I
at the
just
back, he
ask,
doesn't.
has he really played that well
Yeah,
when he
he
come on?
has. Yeah.
we were watching him, and obviously I've got
So threatening.
no interest in Cole Palmer rating him up.
But is
because
it not
he's Chelsea
just fresh
connection.
legs?
No, I
He
think it's
didn't
more
really
than that.
do anything.
his touch, he brings people into play. He's
a threat.
driving at people.
Threat.
He did more in 20 minutes than Phil
But
Foden
what-
has all tournament. I have to be honest about that.
Also, like the way that it is now, this
I don't know,
setup
man.
with five at the back, there isn't room for Cole Palmer in the team. is
There isn't no.
Unless you
not-
drop Foden
Yeah,
and you play
can't-
Bellingham
can't-
and
I think,
Palmer.
I think people have been very harsh.
Well,
on
there
Foden
is
this
because
time.
they're playing.
agree.
I don't get it with Foden. I think people have been
Foden-
so harsh on him. I don't think he's been that bad. I think he's played well at points. I think he's done well.
There could be room for him in his right position if they play the three with the two wing backs. And you've got
Three
two
with the
more
two
advanced
wingmen.
players behind the striker.
2 turns behind Kane. We used to have
Yeah.
that with Dele Alli and Jesse Lingard. What an upgrade.
That's what it
So
will
then
be.
if you've got
It's amazing.
the 2 on, and Palmer could still come in that position.
Yeah, Palmer could come
no,
on
but it
for
will
a
be
sub.
Foden Bellingham. Foden Bellingham Kane.
Yeah, but you've then got Palmer who can come in.
yeah,
play in that
take one of them off.
position.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Tony as a 2. You play 3-5-2.
Tony was great when he came.
No, mate, he's superb, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, he was given about a minute and he made it count. Sensational.
He won everything.
Won
Well, we were
Spain
watching,
winning the ball
we were
back
watching
so
with Addy,
hard.
and Addy said, this guy's a... Well, he used the
He
C
loves-
word about him because it was... No, about Southgate bringing him on for a minute. Because at the time,
No, but
it was a piss
But
take.
Tony said that, didn't he?
piss take.
Tony said that.
Yeah.
Tony
He was
said
livid,
he's
wasn't
taking the
he?
piss.
And it is... It's
But should he be saying that? Like, I get if you're angry, but keep it under wraps. Well, then he did. It's only Southgate
No,
that come
Southgate
out.
brought it up. He said, "Oh, he's living with me." But it was when Roy Hodgson played Ricky Lambert against Costa Rica. It was a bit of a sympathy thing because we were already out of the tournament. He played Ricky Lambert. He started.
Yeah.
And it was like Ricky Lambert
And Luke Shaw.
Guys played for Bristol Rovers. He used to work in a factory. Playing for Bristol Rovers. All due respect. Now he's playing for England at the World Cup. I mean, it was a sympathy vote, wasn't it? Kidding hell. But he was superb.
Great turn.
Yeah,
You're out.
No, come on.
Can't shoot from there. It's like 40 yards out.
Also, you got players around in space.
We're into the 45th minute now.
Lovely turn.
Let's see how long's added on. I doubt they'll be that long.
Couple of injuries, weren't there? What,
Oh, 2 minutes.
2 minutes? What? So what? Someone explain this to me. How do you go to Qatar and you're getting 15, 16 minutes, and now we're back to 2? What should if injuries? Like what? Are we losing time now?
Good point.
You think it's just a trial?
None of us have an idea, do we?
You think it's just a trial they've gone back on?
But obviously they
Just
were
make it
they
up.
were saying, look, we're losing loads of time for balls going out, time wasted.
Yeah, but they probably trialed
Sub.
it and then thought, actually, you know what? Let's just go.
But they did it in the Premier League. But go back to what? So
Exactly.
It just means that the
Wasted
minutes
time
are arbitrary.
to
now.
losing time.
Yeah, they're taking the piss, aren't they?
Yeah, but the minutes are just arbitrary. They're just saying, 3 or 4, when it's not actually based on anything that relates to what's happened on this.
Yeah.
Whereas at least in Qatar, you thought, well, any time Mason's going to be punished. I'm not sure I want it back. but
Someone should do a tweet about it. At least do some research about it.
I might do a tweet later.
Yeah?
I might do. Yeah.
Like actually work out the minutes
What-
that have been
what
played
the-
in the Euros versus
That
the World
sounds
Cup.
like the driest tweet I've ever seen.
Yeah, don't you
It's
worry
worthy of
about it.
unfollowing.
Oh man, I mean, look, firstly,
That sounds so dry. I'm going to do a tweet about
Cucurella's
injury
done
time
well
minutes.
there.
Compared,
Spain just
I'm going to
constantly
compare
winning
the
the ball
minutes
back.
of injury time in Germany to Qatar.
Oh, my rat.
That's your tweet, yeah?
Not me. I'm saying
I
someone
think,
else should do it.
I think you.
Snapped him there.
Wow,
Who did that?
Cucurella.
It's a nasty game.
I think I could have Cucurella.
You couldn't have Cucurella.
Yeah, I think.
No.
I think I could. Yeah.
No, he's game. Really game.
He's not. He's like. Remember when Romero pulled his hair? He's just crying around like a little girl on the floor.
Super chat from Sammy says Foden has been worse than Saka this Euros.
That's not true. I don't think anyone in the world agrees with
I
that.
don't-
the
I
cross,
think it's pretty
Serbia.
similar.
The cross.
Can you click on his profile, find out where he?
Foden's not
I think
done
it's
what?
pretty similar.
Oh yeah, similar,
Wait, I
but the
don't-
cross for
I think
Serbia.
Foden-
The cross that was deflected.
Foden
but
has always looked
You don't get the
hungry.
deflection without the cross being good in the first place, right? You beat the man.
Foden, I don't care whether he's been better than Saka or not. I don't even think that that's worthy of a conversation. The conversation is Foden hasn't been as bad as people have been making
Oh,
out.
yeah.
I feel like he's always game. He always wants the ball. He's
Well, no,
always.
but I think that's
you know
the
when he
respo-
runs about and he goes like that. He's like a little meerkat demanding the like.
Yeah, and they don't give
He's
it to him.
always after it. He's never switched off.
I feel
He's
sorry
always
for him.
desperate for England to succeed. I like Foden. I think he's done well for
He's
England.
surrounded
so far.
by football idiots, and he's a football genius. It's as simple as that. I feel sorry for the guy. I want him to have a holiday as soon as possible.
You can
Tell you
tell
it
that
shouldn't
you
be
can tell
going
that
on
he really
holiday.
wants to succeed at this tournament as well. You can tell that it really means a lot to him.
He's been shooting a lot from weird angles and
Yeah,
stuff.
trying to
Just
make
trying
it-
a little
yeah.
bit.
Also, you know when he was offside for that goal, didn't need to be. That's the one
But
thing.
did
I
the
mean,
ball
Kieran
come a
Trippier
little
could have
bit
played
too late?
Kieran Trippier could have played it earlier,
Or he could have gone further
or he could have gone further.
running.
Kept running.
and just made it easy.
Yeah, Kieran Trippier didn't help, but equally Foden needs to be onside, which was a shame.
Half-time 0-0 between Spain and Germany. It's been a tight game. Spain dominating it, it feels like. Winning the ball back high up the pitch a lot as well. And you feel eventually that's going to pay off. Germany started off really aggressively, forced Pedri off with an injury. Olmo coming on for him. But pretty even game in terms of chances. Although Kai Havertz had that header which went over. A few long-distance efforts from Spain, 0-0. But it feels like Spain are the team that's going to score if anyone does. At least for me.
Yeah,
What was that?
I agree. I thought that it's been an entertaining game of football, back and forth. lots of decent play.
50-50.
50-50 if you like.
I think it's end to end personally.
Personally, end to it. But no, seriously, it's been interesting, and it's been.
These teams just seem so much more in control of the ball when they're in attack and seem to know what they're doing.
They look.
Because when we're talking about England, I'm sure the conversation will go back there. Like you're looking at who England could potentially play in the final if they were to get there.
But do you think that England would benefit from playing a side as good as these two, because they are naturally going to want to attack? There will be spaces for us to move into.
Yeah.
Every game we've had to play thus far is.
But England seem to be sitting really deep.
Yeah.
Which
That's great against a side like Spain.
It was
but
Foden.
it's not because
So you can hit
they
them
haven't
with
got the
counter.
players to get back up the pitch really quickly.
I think there's a few things you can say about Southgate. He's a good counter-attacking manager. I really believe that.
My point being, you haven't got the players. You haven't got the pace. Where's the pace?
Saka as a left wing back's
back.
good. Saka as a left wing back's good. Gordon, if you get him in the side.
Foden's rapid.
Foden.
Foden is
Trent as a right wing back. Cole Walker in there. We've got good pace down the sides if we want to use it.
But is there
They're
an
not your
argument?
outlets, though.
Is there an argument that we haven't been allowed the opportunity to play football, and not that Southgate's pragmatism isn't a problem? It is, but most teams we've come up against are just trying.
Yeah, we've
desperately
only
not to.
played teams that sit back, haven't we?
Well,
we
they're just
haven't played-
desperate
allowed.
not to lose.
We've been
the
allowed.
Swiss will be
should have done better.
more ambitious.
Yeah, exactly.
But Slovakia were so well organised in that midfield; they just closed it.
They
They
weren't,
just-
you know what? They weren't even good on the ball. It's not like they were shit as well when they had the ball. When we're asked to be the dominant side, we don't have the manager capable of putting in any patterns of play on the ball. So as soon as we come up against Switzerland, anyone good, I'm glad. I hope we play someone better. Then we'll be sit back and know who we are.
I think
we're a
there is an
shit-house
argument
side.
for
That's
that.
what we
England
are.
could be better against, say, the Dutch than we ever were against Serbia.
Yeah. We could batter the Dutch, play a back five, man for man.
Yeah.
But wouldn't the Dutch go into that game feeling like they're the inferior team, they're the team that should sit in?
No, they won't. They'll attack. Look at the way they play. They scored loads of goals, haven't they, this tournament? They're
But
on
it
the
was-
front foot.
Who was it they played?
Gakpo, Memphis. They battered Romania the other day.
Romania, that was it.
They battered Romania. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But you see, this Swiss side are good. Like great defenders. Akanji, Shah, Xhaka.
Xhaka.
Got to keep
Xhaka as well.
Xhaka quiet. Like Xhaka's dictating the tempo. Like every time I've watched Switzerland play, which definitely twice, Xhaka's been man of the match.
He got man of the match twice in 4 games.
Did he?
Yeah, twice in this tournament. He's picked up 2 man of the matches
I'll be
already.
smashing first minute, and then, you know what I mean, leave our mark
Yeah,
on him, and
he
man
can't leave
mark.
mark.
Another
him.
thing that's Arsenal
He'll-
couldn't
he'll
make.
have a
Did
thing there,
Arsenal
won't
fans
he?
want him out?
Who's the player from England to do that? Someone.
We don't.
Kobe Mainoo get around him, maybe.
Nah,
If we had any
don't
man
have-
of the matches.
We don't have what we don't have is that, you know, when we were talking the other day about the captain, like the proper Roy Keane, Patrick Vieira, John Terry leader captain. We don't have that. Like we've got lots of very good players who are captain material, but Cole Walker aside, who I think is a bit of a fella, I think we're quite a kind team.
Yeah, we're a light side, young side as well, inexperienced side, relatively speaking, at international football.
But then so would like the
If
Spanish
we're worried
side.
about Xhaka, then I don't
think-
want
but
to
he's
watch
playing
England ever
really well.
again.
No, but Buvey,
Of
he is
course
playing
of
really
course
well.
But he's not.
He is.
I know he is.
And he's had a good season.
I respect him
And he's had a
massively.
good season.
I love players like Xhaka. Always have done. But even then, but he's not Modric. He's not Modric, is he?
Absolutely laid into him.
No,
I love
but
him.
but
No,
Xhaka,
but I like players like him, but
I love him.
He's not world class. He's not world class. I'm sorry, he's not. He's had a great season. He's had a European top
no, he's had a
level
great season off the back of 2 great seasons
But he's
at
not.
Arsenal.
He's not Pirlo 2012. He's not Modric 2018. He's not that player. He's not Xavi.
But you don't have to be one of the best
No,
midfielders.
he's a
ever
cog in a
Modric
machine.
to
He's
be-
a part of a
he's
system
also
that's very
probably,
good.
you know, if you did a team of the tournament, there's a chance Xhaka's in
Of course, yeah.
it. So he is one of the best. So he is Pirlo
But lots-
2012 because he's
No,
He's
but
one of the
I'm
best
saying
midfielders
in
in the
terms of
tournament.
pure pedigree.
no.
If we lose to Xhaka knocking the ball around, we're playing a back five. We don't deserve to be in the tournament. Period.
Yeah,
we
you
don't
could say-
deserve to be in the tournament.
You could say
We
the
don't
same
deserve
for
to be in
like
it.
the qualities or pedigree of Mark Gay is not there, but that's not to say he hasn't had an excellent.
Exactly. Harry Maguire made it team of the tournament 2021.
While it's half time, I can't remember who sent the super chat in earlier. I'm trying to get them up on this iPad here. But someone asked for your thoughts, Buvey, on the rumours linking Kevin De Bruyne with a move to Saudi Arabia.
Cowardly.
It's a sad day for the club because he's one of the greatest to ever do it. For some City fans, maybe not me, but would say he's the best player to ever play for the club. I think it's a sad day for football because I think he's got more in the locker. Who am I to say to turn down money? Of course, I'm not trying to be naive in that regard. The money's huge, but football fans want to see the best footballers in Europe at least. And I think him going to Saudi Arabia, the standard of the league,
What's the likelihood of this happening though?
it's very close. And Edison as well. Edison and De Bruyne go in.
Edison as well?
Edison going, yeah, he's been offered 60 million quid, which is a profit for the club.
Yeah.
But by the way, I don't blame the club for taking the money either for both because next year
loads of
he
clubs
could
have
go for
taken
free.
advantage of this. 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Liverpool.
I can't believe it though with De Bruyne.
But it's sad for an icon like that.
So early.
How old is he?
He's 32.
Is his body breaking down? He's pick up in his.
It is.
Like Chelsea signed Gianfranco Zola when Zola was 31. Do you know what I mean? 32, he's gone. It's like
Yeah, I think from a
he
City
feels like
fan
he's
watching
breaking
it,
down,
he's played a lot of football in the last 4 or 5 years. He's had a major injury almost
better
every
for
other
us.
season.
I want him in the league anyway.
He's had a major injury every other season. This season he's
it's
come
a
back
bit
from a big one.
underwhelming though. Like
sad, it's
you know
sad.
the way that I look at you know when you think about De Bruyne, if you can start now talking about legacy. I think writing it off at 32, it's way too early.
Well, Vieira left, didn't he, in his late 20s?
He left the Premier League,
Felt
but
like
he
Rory
went to
Keane was a little bit
Serie A.
premature.
Was it Inter Milan?
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying to him,
He won the Champions League, didn't he?
Yeah, he went to Serie A. I don't know. I just feel like for the De Bruyne legacy, it's a little bit underwhelming.
Yeah, I said it in our group chat. I said it's hard for me now to defend him in these debates that we've had for many years on this channel and other channels saying, oh, he's better than Rory Keane, he's better than this and that. I think technically I can always have that debate. But when we talk about football lineage and history, it's hard for me to say...
He'll now be leaving. He'll be going to play in Saudi Arabia younger than when Frank Lampard won the league at, the Champions League at Chelsea.
Well, he stayed for 35.
Yeah.
35?
Yeah.
I mean...
But
and you can see with Lampard, I think if someone said to Lampard when he was 38, do you want another contract at Chelsea? He would have taken.
And also, I'm not being
wanted to leave.
hypocritical here. I was having an argument with Chelsea fans about Hazard versus Zola. I'll always argue that Zola was a better player and a better Chelsea legend than Hazard. And one of the reasons I argue that is because when Zola was the age that Hazard is now, Zola was playing in the European Cup for Chelsea. Hazard at this age is playing against Thogden.
But everyone's body's different.
You have to, Rory. You have to take into consideration that, as Buvey just mentioned, there is that everybody's careers are different. Their bodies break down. They can't perform. Maybe he just feels like I can't do it to the level I want to do it.
Yeah, but that's absolutely.
Also, some people's
I may feel
desire
sorry for
just
you.
goes. I was watching the clip with Shearer and Lineker and Cantona, and Cantona was talking about his retirement. He was just like, my love for it had gone.
Yeah, but
not everyone
get judged
sticks around longer. You know what I mean?
Part of the reason why we acknowledge Lionel Messi and put him in such high regard, as well as Cristiano Ronaldo. As much as I don't like Ronaldo and don't think he's doing very well, I think he's a destructive force in this Portugal team. It's impressive that he's 39 years old playing for Portugal.
He's not motivated by money. He's got it all. So
if you give credit for that, which I think is right to, when players don't do that, you can hold it against them as well.
The only thing I'd say is we watch big games on the...
sorry, breakdown of his body though. It feels he's picking up injuries every season. He was out for
exactly. We watched so many big games this season. He got hooked at Anfield.
How long was De Bruyne out last season?
Oh, about 6 months.
Yeah, he was out. I don't think he's the player he was, and he just thinks this is a payday.
Yeah. That's basically, if we're having a football debate and he knows within his body, I can't play at this level, then that's fair enough.
Edison, though.
No, but you could go and play in Spain. You could go and play in Spain or Italy, couldn't you? Doesn't have to be Saudi. You could go and win a Champions League in Italy.
But he might look at Kante. Look at Kante. He's having an unbelievable tournament because he's getting that rest in the Saudi Arabian League because he's not playing at high level in the Saudi Arabian League. He doesn't have to run around and smash into massive Premier League footballers. He's on a retirement community in Saudi Arabia.
You argued the other day on this show the exact opposite of this, and I thought you were correct. You literally argued that if you go to the Saudi League, you're not ready, you're not prepped, you're not as good, you're not as strong.
Yeah. No.
Now you're arguing the opposite.
No, but if I'm a Chelsea fan and Kante's fit, I want him to stay at the club as someone that loves football, and Kante's one of the best to do it in his position. I'm just saying, if he knows physically that De Bruyne, I want to play football for another 5 to 10 years, and I can only do it playing in Saudi Arabia, that's something he knows. If he's fit enough to play football at high level, he shouldn't be going to Saudi Arabia.
Did he look like an elite footballer in the Euros? I don't think he did. So
who, De Bruyne?
Yeah,
but for Belgium.
No, that's rubbish. He was running games at points.
So why is he going to Saudi then?
For the money.
Well, yeah, and that's the issue.
So maybe he is able to play in the Premier League, and he is choosing to join.
I think he's going to. I think he is, because even if you think he's not fit for the toing and froing of the Premier League and the rigorous nature that is Premier League football, you could go to a more diluted, calmer league that is still brilliant. Yeah. Like you could go and play for AC Milan. Imagine that.
Club Brugge.
Like Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Christian Pulisic. Like I definitely believe today, as of today, the De Bruyne of today. De Bruyne today is a better player than Christian Pulisic today.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Christian Pulisic is doing the business in Italy.
And that's why it's wrong on a footballing level.
Yeah.
But you can't doubt someone
How old is De Bruyne?
earning that much money. 32.
How old's Edison?
30.
So he's
crying out loud.
He's got
as a keeper at 30 as well. That's your best. Yeah.
You like losing a lot of that experience in your dressing room. So you lost.
I don't care what anyone says about Ortega.
They like Ortega. They like Ortega.
Instantly, it's like when Schmeichel left Man United. You don't want to lose Schmeichel, no matter what age he is. It doesn't matter.
But the
you don't want to lose these guys. You could argue is like the prime. For a goalie at 30.
He might have 10 years in him.
I
He
think
go to 40. Look at Van der Sar.
Where's he going? Sorry,
Saudi.
as well.
All 4 clubs are linked with him. All the
I
big
can't
ones.
believe that he's going there.
The City
Do you
can make
think
profit on
Buvey-
that.
And again, like, we're not
Talk
opening.
about Bruno.
Are they
as well.
going there for? Are they getting out of City for reasons away from football?
No.
No?
I think the offer is absolutely. I think he's on $500,000
It's just
a week.
alluded
I don't think it's on him. I don't think it's on him. I think City is saying we can maximise the value of these players, get them more than they're worth, and reinvest it in the side.
You know, it's like 120 million quid for both players.
Yeah, that's
they're both over the age of 30.
And De Bruyne's got 1 year left on his
1 year
new-
left.
But
current
over
deal.
And it's
30,
pure
he's
pro- it's kind of
effectively
pure
a
profit.
25-year-old in goalkeeping terms, though. Over 30.
Yeah,
for a
he is. As a in goalkeeping terms, 30 years old, you're arguably not even at your peak.
6
yet.
years, 7 years easy.
I think De Bruyne makes more sense for him leaving, despite how great he is as a footballer, than Edison.
Yeah,
on some
I
weird level.
Yeah, because if he's not going to sign a new deal, then it makes sense for City to cash in on him now.
He's one of the most underrated keepers
Yeah.
in the Premier League. Honestly, he's performed at the highest level. Yeah,
That
big
Vuj
boy.
in the advert, goal puff advert.
What is
I mean,
Go Puff?
I don't know what it is. It looks like a delivery thing, but
You're not allowed to talk about it
Rude
unless
is
they're
there.
sponsoring the stream, boys.
Good for him.
I keep seeing him in the gym, at the outdoor gym. I'm not going to say which one, but he's pumping weights.
Really?
Yeah.
And are you pumping weights as well?
Yeah,
You're
of
just in
course.
there.
Or you just
looking for-
watching?
Of course. Oh, yeah, I'm watching.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just watching.
it's called a pull-up.
got his binoculars out.
Yeah. Are you just in there watching?
It's called a pull-up.
So do you just go
Rory,
to
it's
the
called a pull-up. You should try it
Do you
one
just
time.
go to the gym and watch other men work
How
out?
far away are you when you're watching it?
I'm in the gym as
Just
well.
like this,
or I'm
watching,
walking.
watching Vuj do pull up.
I'm pretty sure that's against the rules of the gym. You can't just
Well,
go
it's
in
an
there to
outdoor
watch.
gym, so you can do whatever you
You've got
want.
to do
He's
something.
going to be on that Joey Swoll's page
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. This is out of order. You do not go to the gym.
Buvey, if you're going to the gym, you've got to do something when you're at the gym. You can't just sit and watch.
What do you want about? I do dips, press
stop
ups,
watching
chin ups,
people,
all
man.
sorts.
Buvey, you can't just watch other
You
men.
do
work
chin
out.
ups.
What?
Or women.
What do you mean?
Look, I'm not saying I can do more than you. I'm not in
You
competing.
see how the-
I'm not. Buvey, I'm not in competition with you at all.
No. I can do a chin up. Yeah.
How many pull-ups
I'm
can you
proud
do?
to say.
How
I'm
many
not-
pull-ups?
I'm not telling you.
What,
Rory.
what grip?
I'm not, I don't,
Can
I,
you do the
legally,
wide
legally,
overhand grip?
Yeah, wide, narrow, whatever range of motion you want, I can do it.
Are you better at pull-ups or running? What's
my
the twig
knee's gone at the
situation?
moment, so it's fucked. So
Is that you had
Can we
two
have a go on
bananas
the
there? Have you eaten them? What's going on with
you're
that?
not having any now. You slag me off.
I didn't
Go
say
to
off.
the
I was
shop.
asking questions. Can I use
No.
We got some super chats. Falcon says Germany will get wrecked this game. Spain's players too vertical for them. They can't take it to them and make it end to end.
midstream?
Nagelsmann can't take it to them and make it end to end. He needs to make the game slow. Ellie or Ely says, "What are your guys' team of the tournament so far?"
Musiala. Musiala's in it.
Gay's in it.
Gahey's in it.
Gay, isn't it?
No one from Scotland's in it.
Granit Xhaka's in it.
Yeah.
Rodriguez is in it for me as well.
That's it. Apart from Gay, Gay's the,
Kvaratskhelia is in it.
Gay's the only England player that makes it. Yeah, the
Mama Vashkaria is in it.
There. That's what. Don't just copy me.
No, the keeper from Georgia, not Kvaratskhelia.
Are you saying he's right?
No, the keeper for Georgia has to be in it. Mama Vashkaria.
Cody Hatpole.
Yeah, Cody Gakpo.
He's been quality.
Rudiger. Need left back. No,
You just see
Rodriguez.
players that you're seeing on the screen there.
I said Rodriguez. You've never heard of him. Rodriguez for Switzerland.
Rudiger. Ruiz. Which Ruiz is it?
You could
What
easily.
Ruiz?
Brian.
You could
Ruiz,
easily put.
Fabian.
Brian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz.
What's his name? The midfielder who scored the other day for the Dutch.
Javi Simmons.
No, the other fella.
I was cack.
Who?
Javi Simmons.
Simmons wasn't
He's
it?
all right.
What's his name? Ruben. Oh,
Loftus Cheek.
Marlon. Is it?
Doyle and Marlon.
Yeah, the ball
Yeah.
keeper.
George says start bench Sal, Kante, Rodri, Busquets. I'll go first. Busquets,
They're different
Kante,
players.
Rodri.
It's not a fair debate.
What is
Well,
it?
we've been in super chat, which you got to read it
Well,
out.
ask
You
him to
gotta
send
answer
more
it.
money in and do a real one.
Kante, Rodri, Busquets. I go Busquets, Kante, Rodri. Rory?
What's the optics?
Start bench Sal. So I'd start Busquets, I'd bench Kante, I'd start
Bench
Rodri.
Sal.
The optics.
So the optics would be.
of this.
Look at him. Lemon.
Did he just do that at half time? Oh, he's coming out of sub.
It depends what side. If you're in a counter-attacking side, Kante is the best of all time in his position. If you got the ball, then Busquets the
But
best
you're
of
never
all time.
picking Kante over Busquets, are you? No matter what team you're in.
Yeah, you are. If you ask Tuchel in the Champions League final 21, he picks Kante over Busquets. 100%.
Yeah.
Start bench Sal, Kante, Rodri.
I think Kante's the best. Kante's the best. Busquets is second, Rodri is third, but Rodri could easily be better than a lot by the time he retires.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Busquets, Rodri, Kante.
That's
But
because
you-
you're dumb.
But there's no wrong answer.
I think
No,
mine
there
was the
is.
right answer.
I don't think you
found
can
it.
have
Mine was
Rodri.
the right answer.
Rodri's the
Yours.
wrong answer. You can't say Rodri.
Busquets,
Not saying
start,
you said that.
bench Kante, Sal Rodri. That's the right answer.
Don't agree
Busquets or
with
Kante in it, but they're completely. It's like saying Ashley Cole, Gary Neville, who's the best left back, or whatever. It's like they're different
Well,
players.
Ashley Cole would be the best
Okay,
left
it's
back.
about-
Yeah.
All right, who's the best defender? Ashley Cole, or Gary Neville. There you go.
Ashley Cole.
Best defender. Like,
Ashley
Close.
Cole's best
Or
defender.
Roberto Carlos versus Cafu. I mean, they're just completely different types of players, aren't they?
Well, left and right though.
Yeah, exactly. One's a DM, the other's a deep lying playmaker. Very different. roles.
another Spanish player down.
These Germans
heavy-
are chopping into them, innit?
Are you going to the toilet or I'll go? Your choice. You go first.
You're going to go together?
What?
You can go together if you
Because
want.
I can't
quite
leave you
aggressive.
two to keep the entertainment factor on this channel as low as it already is with you.
Oh, is that what
Go on
you're here for, yeah?
it. Well, yeah.
I thought you were here
If
for
it
the
is-
wild takes.
No, and the football insight.
I thought he was for the Twix.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll give you a bit if you just keep going on about it.
That's what she said.
Fine. Oh, what? Is that a different looking Twix?
Yeah, the local Tesco only sells white Twix.
How many
Interesting. Never had
bananas
that
can
before.
Buvey eat in 60 seconds? Asked Thomas with a super chat.
Oh.
Got the white Twix today.
Oh, wait, I want to save it smaller than that. Oh, fucking.
Why didn't you
you want
just
some,
cut
Adam?
to me for that? No,
You want
thank
some?
you.
Don't cut from them. You won't control the camera.
Why are
Don't
you
cut-
screaming
why
with your
cut
mouth
them?
full? Why are you
them out,
screaming
man.
with your mouth full? Cut to Buvey. Cut to
Oh, yeah.
Buvey. There's too much Jack at the moment. Cut to Buvey.
You can't cut the boob.
Look, I'm eating a brand name, so you don't cut to me.
But it's in your mouth. Oh, is that what you got to do? To get off camera these days. Spain are on the attack. It's out to Williams. Yamal's back post.
nice.
He's looking for him. He's got him. Yamal. What a pass.
a good ball.
Morata!
Oh, he's ballooned it.
Morata should have scored that. It was inside the 6-yard box. The defender was tugging at his shirt, but surely he's got to do better there. Surely. Gandhi's fuming.
Ben Kingsley, innit?
Candy. You have to score that. I'm sorry. You have to score that, Morata, mate. Sorry, bud. Look at this. You have to score. Oh, he's bobbled
He
it.
never gets angry either. He never gets angry.
He's bobbled it. Look at that. Oh, shocking.
Who's number 4? Tar. He's done well there, you know. Is that Tar number
What are
4?
you eating? What are you eating?
He's eating
Oh,
Buvey's stick.
Are you handing out bits of Twix?
Do you want some?
Yeah, please. Just a little bit.
Don't say brand names on stream. We're
He's
trying to get as
eating
many
Buvey's
sponsors
stick
possible.
of chocolate.
That's right as well. Oh,
We've got a bit more. Go on.
Cut to Flav.
Don't cut to Flav or me.
that is lovely.
Germany are on the attack. Out wide. Cruz. Fella with the pink hair.
What a wanker. Really don't want him to score.
You do have to sort of. We woke up and went, yeah, I'm going to do this today.
What a wanker, man.
What a wanker.
What's a wanker?
Poor crossing in.
Our timer hasn't moved.
Where you going?
Come on, Jack.
Where you going? He just did the M&M thing at me. He did that weird swearing technique. You know the old M&M?
Where's
Oh,
he gonna
Nico
end up?
Williams probably be in my team in the tournament as well.
Yeah. Where's he going to end up? He's just
Man City.
Let's think of it. But now I've got Doku and they don't need him. Grealish.
Grealish should be gone soon, I think.
Take him at United.
I'd love him at United. We won't get him from there, but I'd love him at United.
What about Chelsea? Will he fit there?
I love Jack Grealish, but it doesn't suit us. And also, the sad reality is now when I'm talking about Chelsea potentially signing a player, I have to say, painfully, what's in it for them? Like, why would you come to Chelsea now? Why would Jack Grealish, a player who won the treble, was integral to Man City winning the treble, one of the best players to play for Pep Guardiola in their most dazzling season? Why would he come to Chelsea?
So
There's
what-
nothing
what-
in it for him. We're not the Chelsea of the bygone era where you think everyone wants to play for us.
Yeah, because I mean the setup's different. But what? So you're not hopeful in the next season.
No, I'm really, really depressed about how it's going for Chelsea.
And that's because
The ownership.
Pochettino's gone.
Yeah, that was a ridiculous. I mean, it was a ridiculous appointment, but it was also a ridiculous sacking. I then think
towards
that
the end, of
Maresca
course.
was a ridiculous appointment. I wish him well. I hope it works out. I hope to be wrong, but I don't think his CV deserves an opportunity at Chelsea.
So would you think it was about them finding a manager that was
That would do what
happy
they
to
want.
sit within the infrastructure?
Yes, I think they've signed a manager that they know will do what they want him to do, say what they
Because
want.
clearly Pochettino said, this isn't going to work for me.
Well, I think what Pochettino probably said was, Conor Gallagher played more minutes for Chelsea than any other player under Pochettino. I imagine that because of that, Pochettino said, I'm going to need Conor Gallagher next season.
And they're going to say,
They said, no, we're going to sell him. Equally, Chelsea looked quite good towards the end of the season when Trevor Chalobah came into the team.
Yeah.
Like, Trevor Chalobah was far better than the players that they signed. Badiashile, Axel Dizazi is a joke. And I think that Pochettino probably said that he wants to keep Trevor Chalobah as well.
The deadline's passed, right? Did Chelsea find a way of making it work, clearly? So
We've made it work because somebody more intelligent, maybe even around this
these
table.
players move.
Exactly. It's the jiggery pokery of it all, which to me, and again, I'm not casting accusations or aspersions here. I'm just saying how I read it. What Chelsea, Villa and Newcastle got up to, it felt bent to me.
Fishy, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it felt bent. Like overvaluing a player. We are basically overpaid for a load of their players. They overpaid for a load of our
It
players.
goes on the balance.
And everybody's won. Now,
Lamine
if-
Yamal on the attack.
Oh! Danny
Spain
Olmo
have
again.
scored. Danny Olmo,
They deserved that.
who came on as a first half sub after Pedri was injured, has tucked it in the back of the net. What are we making of that, boys?
He's been fantastic this tournament, Danny Olmo, no question.
What's all this whispering about?
That's really good. I'm just saying how good that is.
Into Flav's ear.
Yeah.
Why did you say that? It's my...
Because if you say it out loud, you get in trouble. You're not allowed to say brands.
Almo is he's properly arrived this tournament. 2 goals, 2 games.
Lamine Yamal with the assist.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Beautiful move as well.
The ball in.
Look at this. Oh.
They'd smash us in the final. I don't know what we're thinking about.
Although you think that we're better off to play Spain than Germany.
Yeah,
right?
because they both smash
Oh,
us.
it's a lovely, goal.
finish.
Lovely
Took it in
goal.
stride. Used the pace of the ball. Just straight
Passes it into the net.
Just gently caresses it into the...
Great finish.
Also, that's past probably the best goalkeeper in the world.
Yeah.
It's very
Of all
easy, isn't
time,
it?
yeah.
Oh, look.
Silk
Old
that
silly bollocks got nowhere near it at the back. See? If you give it a big one with your stupid pink hair and look, where are you, mate? You wanker.
Germany going out as it stands. Obviously, long way
Auf
to go.
Wiedersehen, pet.
38 minutes to go.
Love them to go out before us.
Rudiger trying to
Close.
rally the troops.
Oh, it'd be so good if Germany go out before us.
So it's not before us, is it? If we lose as well.
Well, it's before us, isn't it? Because it's
Well,
today.
chronologically speaking.
What day is it today?
Well, chronologically.
What day is it today?
You're referring to chronology, not the actual structure. of the tournament.
No, I said they'll go out before us. I said they will go out before us. What day is it today?
Thursday.
What day is it today? Friday.
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 All right, Craig David. Right. And what day could we go out?
Saturday afternoon.
So what comes
Evening.
first?
Yeah, Germany get knocked out of their own tournament first. It's beautiful.
What? So
Beautiful.
Come on, Spain.
When you say you'd love it, it
Love
only
it.
matters if you know German people to rub up.
I don't know any.
Exactly.
Germany on the attack.
You don't know a single
Gundogan's
German?
found.
No, get it out, get it out, be brave.
You're only as vulnerable when you first score, remember?
You're never as vulnerable as when you first scored, remember? Well done, Lamine.
You must know a German, Roars.
I literally don't know.
You live in Europe.
One German.
I live in London, but I
Yeah,
don't.
London's in Europe.
Yeah, no.
It is.
Well, I mean, it's in the continent of Europe.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But why would?
You're only a few miles away from Berlin.
Well, how many
How many Germans do you know?
Germans? do you
Loads.
know? What?
Angela Merkel.
How many French people you know?
Well, you know Angela Merkel.
Yeah, she's a great girl, man.
Oh right, if we're naming famous Germans, I know loads.
No, it's about if you know
I could
these
name
people.
more Germans than you.
No, you couldn't.
Yes, I could.
All right, you go.
Okay, ready?
But don't say
Angela Merkel.
I just said it.
Angela Merkel. Go on. 3, 2.
Boris Becker.
Jurgen Klinsmann.
Spain on the attack.
3, 2.
Tarkin
Mateus.
it up.
Rudy Villa. 3, 2.
Kimmich.
Timo Werner.
You can't say people that's on the pitch.
Can't say people on
Why?
telly.
The new rule now.
Okay, Nagelsmann.
He's off the pitch.
He's not on the
to be
pitch.
fair.
Is
not
he on the pitch?
Okay,
No, he's in the
that's-
dugout.
Come on.
Okay, but he doesn't know anymore, so it's fine. Go ahead.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Goethe.
Famous
Three.
German. I mean, there's the obvious one, but no, the obvious guy. The obvious guy. The obvious guy.
Do not say
The
it.
obvious
Say
guy.
it. Just
Not
say
worth
it. Say
winning.
the, say the
Not worth
initials.
winning.
The
Just
obvious.
Say the initials.
The obvious guy.
Say the first initial.
Don't.
The obvious guy.
Yeah, he's Austrian, so you leave.
No, not him.
Ah, He's done you up there.
Who's the obvious one then?
Jesus Christ.
Who's the obvious
Are
one?
you seriously...
Seriously.
Believe it,
mate, obviously I wasn't talking
Ralph
about him.
Rangnick.
I was talking about Mario Götze.
I was talking about Ralph Ragnick.
Mario.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe what you just said.
I was
believe-
talking about Ralph Rangnick.
That's what I was.
No, I was talking about Mario Götze. I just can't believe it.
Spain, please score to save Buvey.
Easy.
I didn't say. What do you mean? I said Ralph Ragnick, Adam, your former caretaker manager, who got absolutely battered week in, week out.
Is he German?
You should know.
Austrian.
Yeah, is he German, Boo?
Austrian.
Boo,
Why-
is he
why-
German?
Why would
Is
anyone
he
think
German, mate?
I don't know, man.
So we were playing it. So did you lose that game?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I said Goethe.
No, you
I
said
said Goethe.
you said Rangnick.
I
You
said
just
Goethe.
I said Mario Götze.
The Archduke Ferdinand.
He wasn't German either.
He was, wasn't he? Yeah, he must have been.
Franz Ferdinand.
Must have been.
He started World War One.
Yeah. I think he's from Belgium.
He's
He
Belgium.
didn't start
Yeah.
World War One.
He did.
He got murdered.
He was Flemish.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
he was
it's not his-
Flemish.
He was
Was he?
Flemish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he
Flemish.
was. I'm
Mate,
pretty
you
sure.
don't know any
Was he?
German. You started
No.
this by going, Rory, I can't believe it. You
I
live
know
in Europe
loads
and
of
you don't know
Germans.
any Germans. We've played
He
a
was
game.
born in Austria.
Who?
Yeah, Austria. Franz
Right.
Ferdinand.
Uh,
Archduke
Austrian
Franz
Empire.
Ferdinand.
Yeah, the Austrian Empire. Exactly. It's all part of the same geography.
Do you actually know any Germans?
I know loads.
Name one.
Huh?
Name one.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. I'm not.
I know
playing
loads.
silly
I know
games.
loads of Spanish. I know
not
loads
playing-
of Spanish people though. That's why I want Spain to win. I literally know loads.
Yeah.
Name one.
My personal trainer.
what, Spanish?
She's Spanish.
You got a personal trainer?
What, a lady?
Obviously.
What, you've got a lady? What does she...
Yeah, I've got a lady. What are you? Some sort of mad sexist?
No, she manipulates you, does she? In your...
She doesn't manipulate
Yeah,
me.
you sure?
No. She tells me to do squats and use a kettlebell and that.
I think she manipulates you.
So you're on like a women's regime.
I'm not on a women's race.
What is
Pregnant woman.
pregnant woman?
Post
I'm not
birthing.
doing like LBT or whatever it's called.
Lorraine Kelly, wasn't it?
Legs, bums, and not Lorraine Kelly.
The Lorraine Kelly
So glad
DVD.
We're talking about leg bobs and tubs.
No,
He
LBGT.
picks up the kettlebell. She
Legs,
goes,
bobs, girth,
Right.
and tubs. That's what
Davina
that's
McCall DVD.
There we go.
what- Come on, España.
It's over. I don't see how Germany get back in it.
Could be. Nah, this could be a 1-1 stinker.
Do you think?
Yeah.
No, no,
the
it
time.
can't.
It
cannot
can
be-
happen. you know
Cannot
that.
be a draw.
I'm just saying it can happen.
It cannot
So
be
get prepared.
a draw.
for the
Don't
fact
want
It
that.
could happen.
Cannot. This game must not be a draw. Is all we're saying. That's all we're saying.
They're the best
Why?
side of the tournament as well. They're
Why?
the best side.
Because it's unfair on the team that ends up going out. It's unjust. It's not a kind way to lose.
Oh,
Go on, step
what was
over.
that?
Oh, son.
No.
Oi.
That was naughty.
Oh, lovely little silky skills there with nobody anywhere near
And
it.
he's got it back. That's how
Push
good
and
they
run,
are.
then play it in.
Look how good they are.
Go on, Omo.
Come on, Danny, son.
That's a decent
Daniel
goal.
son.
What a football that was. It was so easy.
Well, Morata seemed to do everything to get away from the ball there.
He is a
That's it,
coward.
winning
He's an
again.
idiot.
An idiot.
He's an
idiot.
An idiot.
No, not a footballing
He's a
idiot.
fucking
Not,
imbecile.
not personally.
Nah, he probably is.
He's a foot. No, no.
But you see how simple Spain made that move. England just have
They'd
not
batter
been
us.
able to.
We need a back 10, let alone
because
5.
also
Observation
hard
game.
for us. It's hard for us because we play teams that sit back. It's easier against Germany.
Observation game. There was 2 Spanish legends shown in the crowd earlier. Who were they?
They were Carlos Puyol,
Puyol.
and Gerard Piqué.
Yeah.
See, always alert, always thinking. Buvey didn't have a clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
didn't.
never even heard of him.
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't.
Sorry, Biff. It was unnecessary.
That's right.
Never even heard of him.
I've met PK. Flav, have you met PK?
No, I haven't.
I love the way he said.
What was he like? Was he all right?
Here you go.
I just said it was amazing how we won the treble, wasn't it, mate? What do you think of it? He said it's the best club side in the history of European football.
And then we told him he was talking shite.
So
I
I
would,
said, yeah, I listened to your experience, mate. One of the best
No.
centre-backs ever.
I would. Yeah, it's a fair shout. It's okay. So what? How did that come about, PK? Then just
What are you, some sort of copper? What do you want? His home address?
I just thought like this is about having a conversation with each other. This show. I don't. Apparently not. We'll just sit here in silence then, shall we? I'm not interested in PK at all. Get that camera off me.
Field the time.
Hey,
We've got a minute to go.
59.
No, it came about
I want to know
because
about PK. I want to know what he was like.
playing at a poker tournament that we were playing at.
Yeah.
And he wanted to promote Kings League and we wanted him on the club.
That's right. What,
Two and two made a Christmas cake.
He was superb.
It was a great look, to be fair, from an outside
For him
perspective.
or us?
For you guys. I mean, for him, probably not sure what he got out of it, but
I mean,
But he
they
got to
promoted
meet
the Kings
Buvey.
League, and he got to meet Buvey.
from an outside perspective,
No.
Miles wide.
Everyone, if you want to see real pain, wait until Germany score an equaliser in the 90th minute. And,
No.
and Rory realises he can't get home when he thinks.
No. We don't want that. Nobody wants that.
I'd love that.
Yeah.
And then
No,
penalties and no one misses.
kind of want that.
No one misses. What do you mean?
And I've got to travel miles.
Why do you want that?
Just see you in that situation.
Wait, but it puts you in a similar situation.
I know, but it's fine.
Arguably a worse situation.
Much worse, actually. I'll have to leave.
Take your sunglasses off in a stadium, mate.
I'll have to leave a bit earlier, Jack. That's all right. Got to make the train.
Jack's having a meltdown. We pay for guests that leave early. I mean, who's the fool?
What, did you have a problem with
Loose
it?
women don't have this issue, I'll tell you now.
Do you have
They
a
probably
all,
do.
All four of them. No. Who's the girl from that band from the Eurovision?
Saturdays.
No,
Frankie.
the
Her name's
the
Frankie.
old one, Nolan something.
Colleen.
Colleen
I'm
Nolan.
in the mood.
Yeah, and dancing and all that. She doesn't leave early, I'll tell you now.
Romance him.
You
She
big
does not
fan
leave
of
early.
Loose women?
No, I think it's an institution on daytime TV, innit? It really is.
Out of all of the loose women, who's your favourite?
Who's Lampard's wife?
Christine Bleakley.
Yeah, she's a good presenter, I think.
Well, she was on the One Show.
No, she got sacked off years ago, mate.
Did she?
Yeah, for the Welsh girl. Looks just like her, but isn't her.
Yeah, I had no idea that was a thing that happened.
No, she started a new show with Adrian Charles, remember? She left the One Show to do that.
With H and Charles. H
Adrian
from
Charles.
Oh,
H from Steps.
and Charles. Who's Charles?
I wonder what he's doing now.
Who?
Adrian
Adrian
Charles.
Steps. He tried it as an actor. He was in Skins as a cameo.
Was he?
Yeah. I was rewatching Skins a few years ago and I saw H in there. He was like playing a doctor or something. It was like, what?
That's a terrible era for me.
Weird, isn't it? Pete Waterman's brainchild. I met him once. He's a Walsall fan.
Is he?
I met him at Wembley once, yeah. Johnson's Paint Trophy final.
Oh, you win?
It was
Yeah,
Bristol.
Bristol City were playing.
Oh.
Why didn't you stick with Bristol City? It's a shame.
I follow them. Of course I follow them. They're my local club. There's not much to follow, unfortunately.
Come on, Spain.
I don't see Germany getting back in this game.
No. Spain need a second here.
Yeah, they're a little bit under the cosh. Germany are starting to turn the screw a bit.
Ferran Torres is coming on.
Man City reject.
Yeah, what was the deal with that? Like,
He kind of rejected
Lamine
us.
Yamal's coming off.
He just wanted to go home.
He was desperate to go to Barcelona.
Disappointed at that.
He thought he was worth more than he was. He's not had the kind of career a lot of football fans thought he would.
Maybe he was just like homesick. He just didn't fancy
And
it.
that's fair enough. But I think he made out that he was a little bit better than he actually was. And he's not. I don't think
Very
he
good
starts
player,
at
don't you think? No. Don't you think?
He's not the player he thinks he is. No. He's not.
a little
He's
bit
not.
bitter about him leaving in the way.
No,
he
it's just
did.
one of them. You know, when Sane leaves for Bayern Munich, you're like, mate, you've done it for us. You're fantastic. Do what you want to do. Like, he's been fantastic. When Torres was doing it, you're like, all right, just F off then, mate.
Yeah.
You know. No, but it's when they kick up a fuss like that.
It's just F after, mate.
Fuck off then, mate.
Well, I didn't say that at the time. Obviously, I was polite about it.
Just F off.
No, I was very gracious of him leaving. Actually, I was wishing him all the best. Actually, lads.
Is that the worst German kit?
Sounds like it as well.
In the,
No, it's nice.
That's
man.
nice.
You like
It's a nice,
Nice bit of gear, that.
disgusting.
Yeah.
it's a nice kit, man.
It's like a throwback to the old one, isn't it?
The old one.
Yeah, the old
They're
kit.
all old ones. What old one?
I mean, the shorts.
What
Like
year
the
are you?
1990.
You got to be specific.
90s,
What
yeah.
year?
Yeah, no,
Klinsmann and Rudy Vuller era.
Yeah.
Rudy Vuller, yeah.
But the shorts, they had black shorts. It's the shorts that are.
You need black shorts for this kit, I think. Yeah. What?
Is there an echo in here?
Yeah.
This is brutal, boys. People are just speaking and it's getting battered. Yeah, look, tune in, watch us not speak to each other in case we fuck up.
I'm speaking. I don't care what anyone thinks. You gonna chime in, lads?
Go
or
on,
what?
yeah. Go on,
You know,
Flav.
Rory's on-
speak for a minute.
Rory's on a
Entertain
radio
us.
station. Yeah, get this. Get this. Adam, get it. Guess. Yeah. It's called Talk Sport.
Yeah.
Talk. That's part of his job. Talk Sport. You don't talk for us.
Oh, don't
You
stop
couldn't make it
talking.
up.
I haven't stopped.
It might be
Imagine
doing
that.
something to do with them joggers. They're quite tight.
Imagine that. The radio is. You know the whole premise of Talk Sport. Yeah. Get this. You talk about sport.
Not even sport, just one sport.
Just one sport. Well, no, they do a little bit of boxing, don't they?
Rory don't know.
Oh, I do. Oh, mate. We had the
Is this like you and FIFA?
I don't.
Can we tell that story?
No.
You're not allowed.
He has already.
It's when,
When JCC was on.
Oh, that thing. That was ridiculous.
Rory wanted to do. Rory said yes to any deal. He got a FIFA deal.
Germany.
Didn't know how to turn a pad on.
I think
when they're recording him, watching him.
He goes, "Where's the wire to this?"
He went. I went. It don't work. And John went to me. It's not on. And I went. Not plugged in. Yeah. And he went, just put it on. And I'm just looking at it. I didn't know where.
What did you hope you'd gain by?
I didn't hope I would gain.
He thought
I
he'd
gained.
get there, he'd be set up, he'd play a game and
Yeah.
take his money and leave, innit?
Oh look, Stefan Effenberg.
Oliver Kahn.
Sami Khedira. Someone else say a name.
You thought that was Effenberg?
Effenberg was there?
Was it?
Yeah.
That's Oliver Kahn, wasn't
Oliver Kahn and Effenberg.
it? Was it? Oh, right, okay. Where is Effenberg? So that's the right of him or the left of him?
Why are you a copper?
I don't know which one was Effenberg. Which? Now. FNL. Which one was Effenberg?
Go on,
Imagine
F-off.
getting someone up for an interview, every question you ask him, what are you, a copper? You didn't have a name there, Flav, from the screen?
I didn't know any of them. No, I didn't. What
You must have known
Attilo
Oliver
Lombardi.
Kahn.
You didn't even know Sammy
Attilio Lombardo, was he
Remember him?
there?
Do you remember him?
Yeah, for Crystal Palace, the bald eagle.
Yeah, I think he might have been there.
They called him the bald eagle.
That's right.
But no, I remember. Where did he? Was it Sampdoria?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was Sampdoria. I remember the
Yeah.
kid.
You must have recognised Oliver
Germany have
Kahn.
been a bit better since the
It
goal.
was. Yeah, he was the one.
They're on the attack here.
No,
Kai
Germany.
Havertz is away.
Don't worry about it.
He's found.
It's a shit ball, man. He's
great
a fucking
tackle.
useless
Keeper.
lump.
Carvajal's done really well there.
From Kai Havertz. Like, it must be horrible playing with him. Honestly, the ball back to you is so slow and languid. Fucking hell, man. 1-2 and he floats it back to you like that. I couldn't play with someone like that. I need someone a bit of urgency around me when I'm playing.
Yeah. No, I do know what you mean though. He can be slow. Like he's part of.
Ooh, almost. Tony Cruz has been booked, hasn't he?
The pace
No,
on
he
him,
should
man.
have
He
got
just
booked
tore him
earlier.
up. He just tore him up.
I'm surprised. I thought
That
he
feels
got
like a
booked as
red, man.
He's class, isn't he? That old man.
well. Almost wicked, yeah.
Look, he just tore him up. It was like
also-
Cruz was
That's like a blue card if they brought a blue card in it.
Yeah.
That would have been a blue card there.
He's so fast.
Look at him go.
But he starts 3 yards behind and he still wins the race.
Why Cruz
If he hadn't put him down, they would have been Nico Williams would have been in. That would have been 2-0.
That's what, yeah.
a good foul,
That
actually.
yellow card ain't enough.
Yeah, blue card.
God, that was nearly a thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, we got
Was it last summer they were talking
roundly
about it?
criticised,
Last winter.
though, didn't it?
Wasn't it December?
Yeah.
Got widely
nearly
lambasted.
pulled all my hair out.
That idea.
Couldn't believe it. Blue card.
It was widely.
They'll do anything to ruin the sport, honestly. They'd love to ruin it entirely.
What's wrong with that?
Ball in Spain. Ball in Spain.
Lambasted is fine.
What did you say?
He said it was widely bombastic.
Bombastic.
I didn't say it's widely bombastic. That would make no sense at all.
What did you say? Bombastic.
Widely lambasted, I said. Do you want to have a definition of lambasted? Do you want to Google it?
No, I'm good.
It's fine. I'm fine with that.
Fine. Yeah, it's all right. That.
Imagine if Germany go out. It will be quite. It's always a moment, isn't it? You know, when the host nation goes out. Like I think a lot of the time you get like a stronger tournament when the host nation are in.
Yeah.
Like you remember, I think part of the reason Russia was such a good World Cup is because the home nation were good. They had that big 5-0 win. Do you remember Russia battered somebody 5-0?
Therefore, something up with them, innit?
Who did Russia beat
Innit?
5-0?
There's something up with them, innit?
Scored those great
Yeah,
goals.
I
They had
remember
like
it.
45-year-olds playing like every
They
minute.
battered somebody, and I think because Russia was still in, it lent
You
something
need
to
a
the
home
tournament.
nation.
You
in
are
there,
right,
really.
yeah.
The host
I
na-
think you look based on this. I think I'd much rather play Germany than play Spain.
No, but I think Spain have to play France.
Morata's done well there.
play-
Set
Yeah,
Nico
he's
Williams
going to
away.
take it out of them. In the way that the Belgium team in 2018, they did really well.
They
They
can't
knocked
do this
Brazil
against
out and
Williams.
then they had to play
Through.
France.
Oh,
And
really good.
ultimately,
They'll lose to France, maybe.
cumulatively, the games get you, don't they?
Yeah.
You play against Germany, you beat Germany, great, but it does take something out of you. Then the next game, you get somebody,
France.
you get France.
They're not
You,
beating
even if
France.
you beat them, it
But
takes
France-
something out of
France
you.
they've been average. They've been
Momentum,
the whole.
But that's what happened to
Mbappe's
Belgium.
rattled by that.
Belgium in that World Cup, that's play England twice. So they had England in the group, then they had Brazil. They had England, yeah, but the first time we played them, we wanted them to beat us. Do you remember?
Yeah, that's right. To get the better side of the.
Pink hair!
Whoa, what a save!
Keeper.
Cut to Rory.
Well done, keeper, son. Unlucky, Pinky. But no, it's
France have been poor though. Spain have been clearly the best.
France will find a way though, won't they? France under Deschamps will just find a way.
Mbappe's been pretty rattled by this injury, which is fair enough. It's bad.
But do you know what? Listening to Deschamps speak about this, you know how we've all been saying that England haven't been playing well enough and we're not good enough and whatever.
France haven't played well in years.
France haven't played well.
They
and
win.
Didier Deschamps basically said everything's fine. They hadn't scored a goal, had they, from open play? They're relying on own goals.
Consistently win though, don't they?
They do. But basically, in a game, in a tournament like this, you've got 7 games to win a tournament, 7 games to make history. Ultimately, it doesn't matter how well you play. All you have to do is
win.
7 times find a result that you need. 7 times find an answer to a question that's posed. And France are doing that. Whether you like it or not, France are doing that. England are doing that.
That's what I was going to ask you about.
That.
Do you think England are answering questions or creating?
Look, what we're doing is it's uninspiring and it's underwhelming and it's certainly not easy on the eye. It's often quite poor performance, but who cares? Like, it isn't about basically. You know what, Flav? So many times as an England fan, we have watched England play brilliantly and lose. We've watched England be valiant losers. I'd say basically every tournament exit of my youth was shrouded in unfortunate circumstances.
What could have been,
We were really unlucky when Paul Gascoigne, if he was a bit taller, would have scored at Euro 96.
Yeah.
We were really unlucky when Chris Waddle and Stuart Pearce blazed it over the bar. We were really unlucky when Sol Campbell had a perfectly good goal disallowed against Argentina in Saint Etienne in 1998. We were very unlucky when we went out to Portugal in 2 consecutive tournaments on penalties. Like that was in Gelsenkirchen, wasn't it? When Darius Vassell.
You can say
we
that
were very
and
unlucky.
say, whilst England have got through.
No.
Oh, Havertz. Great block by Carvajal.
Defended.
While England have got through and they are in the next round and fair play, they've stumbled over the line and the performances have been. But literally, they were abysmal against Slovakia. And it was seconds away
what
from
I'm arguing, Adam, is that the fact that you know what you just said there, stumbled. Okay, not a great word. Over the line, the only word that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's true. But how do you expect them to beat? You're going to have to
in the
beat
way
some of the biggies.
In the way that you expect. Not necessarily. Think about Greece. Think about what Greece did in 2004. Think about what Argentina did in 2022.
But when Greece did it in 2004, they knew they were shit almost. They know their shit.
Yeah, they played to their limitations.
Okay, what about use Portugal 2016 as an example rather than Greece then?
3 draws, wasn't it? In the
3 draws. They finished 3rd in the group. So when we're talking about England, who cares how well we're playing? We finished top of a group. Portugal finished 3rd in their group. They didn't win a game.
Yeah.
Well, you can't use playing badly as some sort of
good thing.
You're still in the tournament, so you can still win it. That's true. But playing badly isn't a good thing.
No, playing badly isn't a good thing.
It's not like going, when we played well, we've gone out.
No, but playing badly and winning is a really good thing.
It wins you tournaments, doesn't it?
But when you play,
it's not a good thing.
Really badly.
You have
Slovenia really badly.
I'd say.
I don't think that bodes well
over the years. How many times have you seen the team that plays well? Over the years, how many times have you seen the team that plays well win the tournament? Almost never.
Surely that's
because they burn out. They take risks. There's
the team.
So there's 2 things here, right? One is, do I feel confident based on performances? No, not at all. Do I feel like we've expended huge amounts of energy and we can kind of rebound? Then probably. But regardless of it, you can't say that we weren't like 2 minutes away from going out. It was a terrible performance.
Yeah, but that's the game, isn't it? Like that's
win.
That's
win.
Football. You just have to find a way.
In tournament football,
So we were very close to going out. The only reason that Greece were in that tournament at all, the only reason that they got through their group was because they were level on points, level on everything, and it was goals scored that saw them go through in the group. They finished 3rd in their group.
That's right.
So basically, just get through. It doesn't really matter how you do it. So many times as well, we see the most dazzling team, the most exciting team. They go out.
Look at Austria. Look at Austria. They're the best side in the tournament, apparently.
Yeah, now they've gone.
Turkey.
Now they're gone.
I'd
rather be England than Austria.
Yeah.
So, the year, like when Portugal won it, England went through that group with 6 points. Yeah. So we were the team that were winning games.
Yeah.
When Greece won it, England went through that group with 6 points. Greece won it 2004. We lost to France and then won both games. We went through with 6 points.
What are they complaining about? Cruz did the exact same thing.
Complaining?
Yeah, they fucking did the same thing, you dickheads.
Torres had just dived at the counter-attack at Musiala to stop the counter-attack. And the German bench has got up in an uproar, but they've been fouling and clamping the Spanish.
Very smart.
Yeah, it was the smart thing to do, but it was just like fucking. You've literally just seen Cruz do the exact same thing, and you're all jumping off. Like, pipe down. Why aren't you necking?
But yeah, look, the only point here, and I think it is an interesting conversation, is: do you have to be good to win a tournament?
No,
And
you
I
don't have to be good. You don't have to be good to win 3 games. This is what England need to do. You do not.
Argentina
Messi was a genius, but
Yeah,
apart
but
from that-
also, you know, if you take off your Messi tinted glasses, they had a terrible World Cup.
he scored in every round of the knockouts.
He missed a penalty in the groups.
But he scored in every
They lost.
knockout game.
Was in a team that lost
And
to
he had-
Saudi
he had
Arabia
arguably
first game.
But his performance in the final is arguably the best in the history of World Cup finals.
Yeah. But we ain't got to a final yet.
No,
Right.
look,
Yeah.
I'm on your
we-
side. I
but
don't
it
care how
doesn't
we
matter
perform.
what's base that's come beforehand. All we need to do is how do we win the next 3 games? We have to
Back five,
play well.
It's simple. The back five, it
Do
has
what's
to be the
necessary.
system.
We're over halfway through the tournament. Do you know what I mean? If we can
Do what's
we can,
necessary.
If we can
Stink the place out if you have to.
get past the Swiss, suddenly we're playing what, the Dutch or who would it be? Turkey.
Yeah.
The Dutch or Turkey in Dortmund.
The reality.
1 game away from a final.
The reality is that if Southgate wins the Euros in the fashion that we've currently seen, there will still be questions about it, even if you win.
Well, they're idiots. They're the biggest idiots in football, period. Because all questions have to end once we win something. It doesn't matter how you win it.
I agree.
It doesn't. When Liverpool won the league title, no Liverpool fans.
They will say
I
we
can wind up
should've-
Liverpool fans saying, "Oh, it was the COVID Cup." No, not a single Liverpool fan would ever criticise Jurgen Klopp for winning the league title for the first time in 31 years.
No.
doesn't matter how they do
but
it.
in the same way
1
that
point,
French
20
fans
point-
criticised Deschamps for his style of play, despite him.
What in 2018 did they?
Yeah, it's been a constant theme. If you
2018.
Well, I'm talking
Surely
about
not.
right now. There's a journalist. I can't remember who it was on TalkSport, and he was saying, he says, if you wake up expecting France to be playing a different brand of football, no matter how much you want it to be, you're a fool.
But when you win multiple European championships like France, multiple World Cups, I can be a France fan and say I expect Griezmann to be playing better. As an England fan, we have no right to say
It's
anything
not like
about
England are
success.
just playing. Oh, Germany have hit the post.
He just had his
Full
shirt
crop.
pulled there, didn't
Yeah, if he didn't get his shot off there, I think it would have been a foul. You know,
he? Yeah.
he did really well, full crew.
Germany
Good player.
have done more than enough to
He's
get back into
a
it.
great big oath, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's actually-
he's very effective.
He scored bundles of goals.
Who's that?
Fulkrug.
Fulkrug, yeah.
He was my tip for top goal scorer.
And Flavs.
Was he?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had.
you both read 4-4-2, remember?
Yeah, that's
So
why.
you know,
I
like you've not won a league title since 1961. If you won it by goal difference against some
anyway.
shit league, you won it with 75 points. It was the worst league ever seen in Premier League history. Would you care?
But they
No.
they
Exactly.
proved that they wouldn't care, and I'm not even mocking here. You were right. to
No, but
be
you
like
can
this.
still
But
say
were-
you need a better manager.
You know, when you had Jose
to get the best
Mourinho
out
and it
of
looked
players.
like you were going to win something,
Yeah.
you kind of did. And I don't think you're wrong, but you did kind of sacrifice the principle. Mourinho wasn't the man that you really wanted.
that's
He's
right.
a Chelsea man.
And when inevitably Spurs didn't win, it felt worse because
Yeah.
we had abandoned the.
Question to Buvey. You said obviously no questions of Southgate if you win the Euros, and that's fine. I get that totally. If you have the trophy, fair enough. But would you still want him leading into the next World Cup?
Yeah. No, it's crazy.
Even though you criticise him every week and every
because
game.
it's the fine
Yeah.
margins, isn't it?
It's Usain
But
Bolt's
that-
not the
that
greatest
hasn't made him
sprinter of all time.
That
He's a
hasn't made him
second
a good
slower.
tactician, has it? Stumbling over the line against Slovakia and Switzerland, if it
It
happened.
makes
No,
him
but
a win, makes him a
it's
winner.
the nature
But
of
do you
football.
It
want-
puts him in a
you know,
different category. It puts him in a
think-
bigger category than tactician.
think
It puts him in a
Makes him one of
winner's
the greatest England managers of all time. Of course, he gets 2 more years to get to the next World Cup if he wins it. But that's the margin. He has to
I think
win
that's
it.
Mad.
Why is that?
Surely you want something. I think it's clear the players don't want to play for him anymore.
But
I
if we
think
win
if
the,
you want it, just you can send him off into the sunset.
but if
and
we'd
it's
been
done.
knocked out, Adam, you're spot on. But we're currently still in, so they clearly do want to play for him. If we win the tournament, which I think is a big
I
doubt.
think you could say
You can't just go, oh, we're still in, so they clearly want to still play for him. You're watching them, and whatever
No, I'm-
tactics he's telling them
that's
to
not the
play,
point.
they're not putting it.
We're theoretically saying if England win the Euros, should Gareth Southgate leave? And it's absolutely, of course not, because the players would have wanted to play for him to a level to win a tournament. Of course. How much goodwill do you generate winning a tournament?
I
It's huge.
understand what
Mate, these
you're.
players can beat Slovakia without fucking listening to the manager.
Yeah, and the performances have been absolutely shocking. So we'll criticise him if we lose to Switzerland. I'll be the first one to be slagging him off. But if he wins the tournament, he deserves another 2 years. As much as I hate to say it, because he could win a World Cup.
But do you talk about it in not? And
He
like
can't
I
win
said,
the
we
World
haven't
Cup.
won.
He
We
might.
have,
He
yeah, but
can't.
listen. We haven't won anything from 1966. But there will be question marks about how we play, the brand of football we play.
I think it all gets forgotten, Flav. I think it all gets forgotten.
So you're-
European
you'd be-
champion winners
so
can
you-
win the World Cup. 2
So
years
would you
later.
be up?
Of course.
Would you be up for this being the way England play for the next 10 years?
if it results in success, absolutely. They don't have a responsibility to entertain you. They have to try and win a
But
tournament.
it's not like
You know-
they're
you know-
playing boring.
So boring,
It's not like
though.
they're playing badly, like negatively, to ultimately have their end goal of winning. It's not like Mourinho class tactics we're seeing here. We're seeing a team stink the place out.
Doesn't matter. If
Yeah,
you
you're
win.
right. You are right about
Like,
that.
They're not a good. They're not a good team. They're not a well.
Do you know when you said like this,
Yeah, you're
this
right.
journey to the final? Will people talk about it? I bet they don't. Did you know this? When Greece won it in the group, they lost to Russia. Do you know that?
No.
Do you think Greeks
Doesn't
care
matter,
about
does
that?
it? No.
Do you think Greeks care? Do you think that we'll
England
be
are
thinking
not a well
when
coached
England,
team,
England go
which
to
is all
the
that matters.
England go to the Olympic Stadium?
not all that matters.
And win it. Imagine the moment. Harry Kane scores in the last minute, whatever. England win the tournament. Do you think we're suddenly thinking about a fairly drab 1-1 draw with Denmark?
Nah.
Of course
No,
not.
but you can still think Southgate isn't the man for the manager.
You can think that.
It's just a bit boring. I think that other managers could
Kind of going,
could win.
all his problems go away because he's lifted a trophy.
They do, literally.
He's still
That's
the
the point
same.
we're making.
It's the
It's
same.
still the
It'll be the same
limited
criticism.
tactics.
All the
Go on.
problems have gone
Oh.
away for every England manager if they'd won the
But
Bobby,
it'd be
Bobby
the same.
Robson for
It would
for
be
all
the
these
same
guys.
criticism, Buvey, in the next tournament. It'd be the same questions asked of him.
Yeah, but then you got to look at the format of the World Cup 2026. You got all these players winning Champions Leagues. We might have a Ballon d'Or winner in Bellingham. If we win it, I don't think we're going to win it. But if we do, Foden's still 26, 27 years old. It's unbelievable. Argentina are going to lose Messi. Brazil look rubbish.
I wanna
It's
see
like
what
Germany
Eddie-
look
But
rubbish.
I wanna see
The
what-
two things can be true though.
Yeah, of course, yeah,
Like
yeah.
England winning it, will it paper over the cracks? Will it be? Will it be
wanna see a better
partly
brand
because
of
of the
football.
run that we've had and the luck? Will there be a huge amount of luck involved? Absolutely.
He'll be
But
fucking. He'll be
ultimately,
90.
he will have won the tournament, and therefore you don't sack a winning manager.
Yeah, he will. But you
The big is, me and Rory sound like we think we're going to win the tournament.
They're not
Like,
winning
we're
the tournament.
Exactly.
And it's because
exactly.
of Southgate.
we are going to
Exactly.
win.
I'm not saying we,
are
are,
gonna
but
win.
if,
We are
if
gonna win it in
If he
spite of
wins the
Southgate.
tournament,
course
then
not.
it's not about how he's played in this tournament, how he's managed it. It doesn't matter.
But it has to. You have to base if you're gonna take him into the World Cup based on his abilities as a coach and his abilities as a manager. If you if you just somehow manage to fluke the tournament, it doesn't mean he has to stay.
It does.
I think
in international football, it's not club football.
I think
you can
club
win a
football,
league title.
If you fluke your way to it, when Chelsea got rid of Avram Grant in
gonna say,
the summer of 08, if we'd won in Moscow, he wouldn't have got sacked.
there should be a rule. If you win the Champions League or you win the league, you're immune
I
from.
thought you were going to say Ancelotti. You won the
next
double and he gets sacked very soon after. It's
Yeah.
like at club level, you can be a billionaire owner and say, "I want better from Ancelotti." That's when you can say it.
No, but
International manager, who's
what
going
I'm
to
saying
say
is,
Eddie Howe?
if we had won in like Avram Grant was one of the most atrocious managers Chelsea have ever had. But if John Terry puts that penalty away, we don't replace him with Scolari.
You give him 6 months,
Of course you do.
like
But he
the other lad,
eventually
2012.
because he's not good enough.
Like Di Matteo.
Di Matteo, he had 6 months, didn't
Oh,
work
there we
Oh,
out.
Germany are in. Havertz.
Oh!
He's lifted it over the keeper.
Of course, it was over. I knew it was
bar.
over.
Of course.
High. He should have
I
scored.
knew it was
that.
over.
I just want to see.
Unai Simon with a
look,
mistake.
if we see the same performance in the World Cup and England win it, then obviously that's fine. That's amazing, right?
running?
Oh, he's
I-
terrible.
I
at
just
keeping.
wanna
You should have
Why is
scored
he
that, you
running?
know.
I want
Has
to
to
see a
score that.
manager who plays a better brand of football with these world class
So
players.
do you think
and that's
brand of
all I
football
want.
matters?
I think it becomes really important after the success that comes. Yeah, I think that based on the couple of French people that have been talking, I've listened to on Talksport and talked about how
They won the World
But
Cup
is-
recently.
do you
Yeah, I
not-
know,
do-
but there is.
What's the best brand of football you've seen win? What's a major tournament in the last 20 years that you've seen and you've seen the brand of football is Man City-esque or Barcelona-esque? Honestly.
No, when you started talking that before the last 20 years, I was thinking Brazil.
can't think of anyone.
70 World Cup.
Exactly, Brazil. You think of Spain 2012, they blew everyone away. Fair enough. Apart from that,
do
it's
you
like
not
they
think
all
the
grind out
football-
results.
and not everybody agrees with what I'm about to say here, and I certainly know that because we've seen lots of managers get sacked because they don't play a nice brand of football. So what I'm about to say doesn't chime with everyone, but for me, I see football strictly as a results-driven business. Strictly.
But that's
So
because
I
you
don't
support-
want
can I
football
just-
to entertain. It's not that I don't want it to be
It's
entertaining.
because
I
you
do want
support-
it to be entertaining. But what I don't think a manager has a responsibility to do is to entertain me.
Because you've supported a club that is consistently successful. And you, it's almost like a privileged position. For most fans who don't win, they want to see something that's entertaining. Most people don't win. Most fans of most clubs
No, I don't
won't
know
get
if
to
that's true.
experience
But they're
that.
hoping
That's not
to
Playing
win.
with a great attack
It
here.
is true.
But they're
I don't
hoping
think-
to win.
Because you're making
They're
an
hoping
argument.
to win,
You're-
but
you're-
not to
you've got to be
entertain.
entertained on the way. Because I've seen it with Conte. We didn't win, and it was dreadful.
No, but if
making
you
an
had
argument
one,
about
you would be now looking at that Conte season as the best that you've had for 2 decades.
Yeah.
You give the example
But we
of really rich clubs, Chelsea and Spurs, the example. Obviously, City, Man United representing on the table as well. Burnley fans don't care about Company having this philosophy. They wanted to stay in the Premier League.
Win some
they
games,
got
man.
relegated.
Win some games.
Exactly. That's why it's not just
I
about
don't think it's
Chelsea,
a
Chelsea
blanket-
fan wanting to win the Champions League.
I don't think it's a blanket.
Oxford United fans want to be results based.
I'm not saying it applies to every
Plymouth
club.
Argyle
I'm just
fans want
saying
Rooney to get results. They don't care about brand of football.
Also, Flav, your Conte argument actually, I don't think that chimes with the point that you're making. You're saying that Antonio Conte played some boring stuff, and therefore, you by the end you wanted him out. If Antonio Conte, by playing his defensive negative approach, if he'd adopted that at Tottenham and it had won Tottenham a league or a cup, you'd be singing his name now.
Of course.
So that's what I'm saying.
But yeah,
it's a results-driven business. It's not an entertainment business.
No, it is. It is results. Spurs aren't a great example because we should be, given the money we spend, in a position to be close to
size of the club
success.
as well.
But for others, it's you don't want to be. Like, there was a reason why. A case in point. This is the best point I can make on this subject. Is that Stoke done what they did with Pulis and stayed in the league for a couple of years, and then eventually there was this appetite to change and play a more attractive brand of football. They brought in Bojan,
And they went down.
Yeah, I know they did go
West Brom
down.
did something similar.
And they went down.
Yeah, but then they just stay as
the most
Pulis
boring game of football, and in terms of the quality of football that you have possibly ever witnessed in your entire life.
Tony Cruz at a free kick.
I have watched you celebrate it as if it were the best day of your life. So literally, the worst game of football that I've ever seen you watch. I was in the stadium with you. The quality and brand of football, entertainment-wise, was the worst.
But we won.
It will go down as one of the best experiences that you've ever had in a football stadium.
right
Why?
there. Because we won. We were successful.
Therefore, it's a results-driven business.
No, I agree with you. I think both things can be true. I think you.
No.
Oh, big header for Germany. Great save by Simon.
The worst game of football in terms of quality was Slovakia. The best game of football, it's up there with the best 3 games of football I've ever seen. Three of the I've never the whole experience of being in Germany for that game, Jude Bellingham's bicycle kick. It's one of the best experiences I've ever had in a football stadium. It will stay with me till my dying day.
But I tell you what, the best was when Spurs beat Arsenal 5-1 in the League Cup, and we tore them limb from limb. We outplayed. We just
No. Hang on, no. I'm agreeing with you here. If you can choose to win attractively,
then obviously
more fire to you, man. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
But you often don't. Like, very few can do that. Fergie could do it. Mourinho could do it. Although a lot of people are snide about him. Mourinho could play some beautiful football.
To be fair,
They won nothing, mate.
Germany.
they won the FA Cup. Didn't
They won the cup when he.
I mean,
first
I'm not.
got
I don't care. I'm not.
Look, I don't care either. But very few is the point. Ancelotti can certainly do it. Very few can win and entertain. My point is, if you can only do one, pick the winning, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, right, if we win the Euros, bomb Southgate out because it is boring shit.
So
And I'm saying, if we win the Euros,
Eddie Howe.
is it that?
I think he plays a nicer brand of football.
But what's in it?
there's
Flav?
no
No, I
guarantee
wasn't
you can
going to.
do
I
it.
wasn't going to guarantee. I wasn't going to contest that, Flav. I was going to contest: does Eddie Howe take the England job when he's at Newcastle? Is the England job more appealing?
Is he going to get a better job than Newcastle on the back of the England job?
Cruz.
Not.
Does Southgate leave if he
Musiala on
wins?
the
Do you
edge.
think? You know how Southgate's been talking about leaving. Southgate's been talking about leaving for ages. His whole plan was to leave at 2022, so he's already 2 years delayed.
Yeah. I think
If
the FA
Southgate-
would happily leave him in there forever. Like, FA
Do you think?
would. The FA would, yeah.
So
He's
do you think
their
it's
man.
his
He's
job until he doesn't want it?
I think if we would have lost to Slovakia, he would have had to resign. If we get through to semi-finals, then if he wants another go, then he probably will.
And if we win it, he can definitely stay.
I mean, like, he can't. Of course he can. Like,
But
if
this
he
is the
wins,
fine
he
margin.
No.
He has to leave. He has to leave unless he wins. That's the thing.
Yeah, I think I
That's the
agree
fine
with
margin
you.
of
I
this
agree with
debate.
you. He has to
He
leave
has
unless
to
he
leave.
Who would you?
The only
if it isn't-
justification for the performances is winning the tournament.
If it isn't Eddie Howe, if you didn't like that suggestion,
No, I like it a lot. I'm just saying,
it will
if
be
he
him. It
wins
feels
the
like
Euros,
it,
What
and
you
you
just
replace
said-
him with Eddie Howe.
Buvey, what you just said there is bang on. You can justify being this bad and playing this style of football and being this
win it.
unadventurous. You can justify it all if you lift it aloft in the Olympic
If I offered you
stadium.
0-0 on penalties, and we've
100%
got
yes.
we've got Eze at left back, I don't give a fuck.
100% yes. Yeah, but the second that you don't win,
It's over, and I
suddenly
hope he
you
gets
hate
kicked
Antonio
out.
Conte.
Which
The
is
second that you
post.
don't win, it
Germany
becomes
got it in. 1-1.
it's offside.
Wow.
I saw it's offside.
Wirtz with the goal. Florian
No,
Wirtz with the
he's
goal.
celebrating.
There
I've seen the
hasn't
goal-
been.
I saw the German guy go like this. No, unless he was celebrating. Oh no.
Germany back
Florian,
in.
I said it's going to be
finish.
1-1.
They're too deep, Spain. Far
Okay, we
too
need
deep.
a winner now. As long as someone else picks. Right, anyone. Need a goal.
Cut to Rory.
Just
It's run and goal.
anyone.
That was huge. It could be over for Spain now. It's just the way it goes.
Could be.
It's like when Slovakia, when they conceded to us.
The last 20 minutes, all momentum was with Germany, wasn't it?
Yeah, they didn't answer, did they, Spain? They needed to do.
Deserved that equaliser.
Did they?
I think so.
I don't think they did.
I don't know if they deserved
Do you
it.
not think they hit
Yeah,
the post?
anything offside? Oh,
They checking it? No, he's miles on.
it's a shame.
Do you not think they deserved at least?
No.
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 Okay.
There's some
Someone's
games.
they've got Spain's defending's got to be better once this flick down.
Who's
comes
won it?
in.
Kimmich at the back.
Look, you got Laporte there. You got Rodri there. You got to be tighter to this guy here once the flick
But,
down.
but that's
See,
good old fashioned sort of centre
do you
forward
know
play.
what, Flav, though? Watching this now, there's some serious jeopardy about Spain staying in the tournament. Everybody's been telling me that they're the best team in the tournament and they've been playing some beautiful football and they've got like some dazzling players. If you were to do a best 11, there's a couple of Spanish players in it at least. Could go out.
Because
Limp along.
But they're playing one of the good teams,
Yeah, but they're out.
and they've been playing well.
Yeah, but they're out, is the point.
They're not out.
No. What I'm saying in this hypothetical, if they were to go out, you can go out bravely. You can go out with your chest out. You can go out with your chin up. But ultimately, you go out, or you can limp along.
But would you be happy
if
as a
England
Chelsea
played like
fan next season?
any performance they've put in to go out against Germany or Spain?
We don't know that.
Facts.
It's not facts.
It is.
It's not.
Mate, you don't perform like that against Slovakia and think you're going to beat Spain or Germany. Sorry.
It's
With a back
It's
fight.
just bizarre to even think that.
You're
Why is it
probably
bizarre
right.
to think we could compete with one of these sides that we've beaten in the last couple of years?
All right then. Every time, the thing was based off England's performances so far this thing, and you think they'd beat both of these teams.
And it's fair to say in tournament
Whatever
football, you can
pass
improve.
it over here, please, because
Or you can just have a pretty reasonable football debate to say that you improve as the tournament goes on.
And
they haven't though.
I'm not saying we'd be favourites. But I'd never said we were favourites. We could obviously go toe to toe with these lot and have a result. There's a world that could happen. I think that's fair.
Yeah, you're saying worlds that it could happen. I'm saying based off performances that we've seen.
You said
in
it's
the tournament,
impossible.
England are nowhere near both of these teams.
Yeah, and I don't agree with you. It's a lot closer than you think it
there's
is.
an argument to be made for England elevating our performance along with the opposition, maybe. But look, we're in a situation where just being in now at this stage, 8 teams left. Just be there. Just don't not be in the hat.
Yeah.
And ultimately,
Nick a
for
goal
me,
here, nick a goal there.
I think what I'm saying is we'll probably be. God. We'll probably be disagreed with by a lot of people because people do now see performance and entertainment as like
It's not
almost
even entertainment.
responsibility.
I don't want to be entertained by England.
entertainment,
I don't
yeah.
really give a shit about entertained by England.
Ref,
They've got
that's a
to play-
foul.
They've got to play better.
Ref, that's ridiculous.
But Pete, I think because of the
He's
example
giving
set,
him one there. He's giving him one there. You know that was
the example
Oh,
set
that
by sort
that
of
was naughty.
Guardiola and Arteta to some degree that you're getting entertaining and you're getting results.
Foul.
And Liverpool.
That's
and-
ridiculous.
That's a
That's
foul.
Blatant. It's not a pen, but it's a foul.
Absolutely
Cruz,
ridiculous.
he has to send Cruz off as well. Probably.
Yeah, that's why he didn't do it. Coward. That's why he didn't do it.
Not like Anthony.
Is he not even given a free kick, or is it a free kick?
No, he's given a free kick to Germany.
What?
Because Fabian Ruiz, I think it was
Afterwards.
that. Yeah, he left one in
Coward,
there.
man.
It was a definite foul, but that should have been a foul.
Terrible.
Spain should be having a free kick 20 yards out, central of the goal.
Man on.
One and a
I
half
think
minutes
it's
to
over
go.
for Spain.
I think Germany win it from here.
It's the way it goes in football. It's the way
What,
it
just
goes.
momentum.
Yeah, it's the way it goes.
It'd take a lot for Spain to
Bad,
kind of
it's
rebuild
bad,
and
isn't it?
rebound.
The way that Germany, like, it's been a bit anti-football. You got to think that Pedri went off, didn't he, early?
Aggressive, yeah.
They've been super aggressive.
Not
Your
nice.
miles got taken off.
Yeah.
But then, you know, it's a methodology to this, isn't there? How
Yeah.
do we stop him from playing? Hurt him a bit.
Yeah. Ref.
Oh,
That's a-
fucking
It's
hell.
not
It's not a foul, is it? I hate this
Jim
bloke.
played the ref there like a fucking fiddle. I think Chelsea should sign him.
No.
25 million quid and add-ons.
What? Oh, Pinky.
Would you care? You win the league title next season, but you play shit 5 at the back
Cool. I'd
with
love
the
it.
lowest goal difference in
I'd
the
care
history
more
of league
about having a
football.
geezer with dyed pink hair.
Where do you think you come next season?
I mean, we're so unquantifiable, Booth.
Yeah.
It's actually the
So
impossible
you've got no
question.
optimism in
you know when
Dewsbury
when
Hall.
the Euros are over and you start thinking about the Premier League properly and you do a predictions or whatever. Yeah. I think Chelsea are literally the impossible.
Yeah, could be
Like,
anything.
I don't think
could work.
I don't think it's wild to say that Chelsea finish 3rd, 4th, and I don't think it's wild to say that Chelsea finish 11th, 12th. I honestly don't know.
You've been that way for the last couple of seasons as well.
Yeah. But now more than ever, Because you know with Pochettino, Flav, that was a great effort there, Muller. With Pochettino, it kind of made sense to say Chelsea finished top 4. Whether you were right or wrong wasn't my point. It made sense to say Chelsea finished top 6.
Yeah, there's a logic
certainly.
to it, yeah.
Whereas, with like Maresca,
We just don't, he's an unknown quantity.
like, I don't know.
Do you think he's there at the end of the season at least?
No.
They've got a
Says it all
5-year
night.
deal. Isn't he got 5 years?
Oh, no, he's got
Full
the
time.
contract.
We're going into extra
No, I
time.
know he has a contract, but they've committed to it. They can't just sack him.
They committed to Potter for 6 years.
Yeah.
Didn't last 6 months.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think the contract is a pie crust, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. I'm just saying that maybe there's
He's
some
done
sort
well,
of
hasn't he,
forward
Kev?
planning. The managers that
No, Flav.
no, but
Not forward planning. These are words that you want to associate with your football club, but they aren't words that you can associate with your
Chelsea.
football club if you're a Chelsea fan. Yeah.
No, fair play. But look at the rough times Arteta had, and the club backed him. There was swaves of Arsenal fans calling for his head.
No, but we could have done that for example, it would have been wrong in my opinion, but we could have done what you're suggesting there. We could have done that with Potter.
Yeah,
Back him. Like, if you want, I'm glad that he was sacked. But if you really believe in him and his project, and you presumably you
don't
did believe in him
listen to
because
the
you gave him
noise,
a 6-year deal, and not only did you sign him, but you signed everyone, including the kitchen sink out of Brighton, right? You got everything in. If you truly believe in that process, then a few shoddy results combined with a few very impressive results, beating AC Milan home and away, for example, knocking Borussia Dortmund out of the European Cup, for example, I think you have to persevere with him. If you believe in him.
yeah.
I didn't appoint him. I don't believe in him. I can say I want him sacked. But they gave him a 6-year deal. They had to believe in him at that point. I don't think you can do that with Maresca, though.
Yeah.
Because if Maresca goes wrong, it's because he's not good enough. Whereas with Potter, you saw what he did at Brighton, you saw his Premier League experience. There would have been a case, at least, to say, give this bloke some time.
What do you make of the two lads leaving Chelsea from
Neil
Cobham?
Bath, that's
Yeah.
appalling.
What's
Is it as bad as
It's appalling. It's appalling.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? It's just another
two
example.
kids from the two guys from the academy run the academy for 10 years?
I mean, every single player that you've ever known.
they
comes
run
from-
the academy?
Yeah,
there's not been a better production line of players.
They've been in,
Chelsea.
particularly a guy called Neil Bath, who has basically overseen the development of every player to have come through Chelsea. Like, everyone.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter whether it's like Rob Wollaston, who played for Chelsea when I was a kid, or
He's been
like
there that
Trevor
long.
Chalobah. Yeah, he's literally been. What's happening is, behind the scenes at Chelsea, they're basically just dismantling the club. Anybody associated with the previous
Old guard,
era,
yeah.
like,
Who's come in? Do you know?
and do you know what's important? And I know that a lot of people don't necessarily agree with this, but do you know, like, Neil Bath has been at the club for donkey's years, and he's out of Battersea. Like, he's Chelsea.
Chelsea. Yeah.
It's Chelsea. Like, it is.
Who's
the club.
replacing? Is there any name or anything
Mate,
of?
I don't know.
But
I saw that. I thought of you. I thought that is a real.
But you've looked-
shithouse move, and it's a
Yeah.
real nasty.
Boo,
Yeah.
if you look at what
There's certain things you don't touch in football clubs, mate.
Yeah.
Unless
No,
they
no,
want to
you're
lead.
totally-
It's a
you're
different
productive.
You're completely correct.
certainly if they're productive and doing a good job.
Yeah.
Like
But you see, the
Yeah,
the
exactly,
whole
yeah.
point of us churning out youth now, it's not quite like, we're not doing that anymore, really. Like, we're buying 15-year-olds from Brazil.
Yeah, of course. But your production line from Chelsea's academy has been insane over the last 10
incredible.
years.
No, I think we're in the worst place out of all of the clubs in the Premier League. I think Chelsea are in. I think Chelsea fans feel like, at least, we're in the worst place as a club.
I can see how you'd be completely.
It's the darkest it's ever been
Yeah.
being a Chelsea fan.
And especially coming off the back of Abramovich's years.
Yeah, but even pre-Abramovich, like, when our forward line was like Zola assisting Vialli,
yeah.
or even before that when we weren't as good, it was still Ruud Gullit assisting Mark Hughes. Like, there was reasons to love the team. Like, when Gavin Peacock was hitting a crossbar against Man United in the '94 Cup final before they beat us 4-0, there was reason to love the team. It was a relatable team. It was Chelsea. Like, we're just not that club anymore. There's just nothing. There's no rapport with the club.
No.
It's hateful, to be totally frank. But
Yeah.
like, keeping it top line and broadly speaking, where did Chelsea finish next season? I mean, I think we're as likely to win the league as we are to go down. Like, literally, those two things are the same probability.
Yeah.
You need a drop off from Liverpool. You need a drop off from Spurs.
No, it's not them. It's not them. It's not them. It's not. I don't think
Anyone that finished above you last
I
season.
don't think Liverpool are in our conversation at all. I don't think they're in our.
They're unknown.
But with Arne
How
Slot-
many of those players
but-
were the result of Jurgen Klopp
Yeah.
squeezing every last drop?
You'd hope.
To be honest, though, the clubs that I'm thinking about, like in our, like the mini league.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of more Tottenham and Newcastle than I am like Liverpool and Man United. I'm thinking like hopefully Aston
Villa
Villa with the
have a-
additional challenge of the European Cup.
Yeah.
Hopefully
They have a
Aston
long
Villa we
season.
can be. Yeah, they have a
Yeah.
long season, and they lost Dougie Luiz.
Newcastle, Brighton,
They're
fall
actually
off.
weaker at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, they're weaker. Well, they signed Ross Barkley, didn't they?
I think
that's
they
a good
get a
sign.
few
I
players.
think
not bad.
that's a good sign.
It's not bad sign. Douglas
Didn't they
Luiz.
get a few players from Juve in that deal? Weston McKennie or someone, or was that just Rudy?
Yeah, no.
Did he go in the end? There?
Louise has left.
No,
Yeah,
Luis
Luis
left.
on gone. Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
on to Juve, yeah.
Yeah,
With his girlfriend, I think, as well.
with his girlfriend.
Yeah, they both signed for Juve.
What's going on?
His girlfriend.
What, you just give up? Okay.
The cameraman's given up. It's the first minute of extra time. Thanks very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
See if you can get us 10 subscribers right now.
I want 10 subscribers from you lads. Okay, everyone watching, you haven't subscribed. 10 subscribers
Click
from you.
subscribe right now. Flav, tell them it's your show.
We're nearly on 200k, lads.
Click subscribe, and while you're there, Instagram.
No, look at the camera, not me.
Go to Instagram. Flav_. Oh no, we're doing this. Are we?
How many followers you got on Instagram?
Not that many. Like I need to get it up. 4,000 something like
That's
that.
all right, dude.
How many you got?
It don't really matter for me.
Do you not?
No.
Do you not believe that it's like when people?
It's all about the algorithm these days, not about followers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What are your predictions for extra time, lads?
I think we go to penalties.
I felt like
Yeah.
Sometimes it's going to take a lot for Spain to rebuild and find their flow again. I disagree with you guys. I do think that Germany was worthy of that equaliser.
Germany are in here. Oh, wow. What do you mean? You know, in Copa America, all the games just go to 90 minutes now, don't they? Straight to pens after 90 minutes.
They should do that.
Yeah. It just feels after a long club season in Europe, everyone's playing extra time in these games. I think a lot of players look fatigued in this tournament as well.
Yeah, I don't really see the point anymore in extra time. It doesn't really.
I don't think you learn enough, do you? I don't think. But then, is it too quick to go straight to penalties? If you draw a game, I don't know.
You have to go to extra time, I think.
Is it too long though?
I think
half
even
an
the
hour?
players, it is long, but I think even the players would rather it be settled on the football pitch. Yeah,
Yeah, based on
lottery of penalties.
Yeah.
Although it is tiring, I guess. But wouldn't they have like 5 days off between the next game?
Yeah.
6 days.
Is it? Yeah. I just can't think of an extra time goal that's changed anything in the last few years.
Just Kane.
It seems to always just go to penalties. Maybe
Chaos
I'm
in the
wrong.
box there. Spain on the cap.
What did you think? Do you remember bring back the golden goal rule? Score the first goal.
Remember silver goal?
What was that? That was a goal.
That was like if you
half-time.
scored, you get to half time, then you're through.
Yeah, they're all terrible ideas, aren't they?
Golden goal's better than penalties, I guess.
No, but it was golden goal up until the final.
Yeah, it was a replacement of extra time, right?
If you scored that goal, it would get
but
rid of you.
It's better than losing on penalties.
Yeah, I guess again it's merit in it. Okay.
Yeah, so the Copa America goes straight to penalties until the final, where there'll be extra time in the final of the Copa America. I think that's fair. I think a lot of these players
Is that
so
a recognition of players just being tired?
tired. Must be. The idea a lot of them fly from Europe to South America. It's a longer distance thing for them as well. Like,
No, but a lot
know.
of them would have gone back to South America anyway in the summer, innit? Because like they would have gone home and stuff.
I feel like
I
it's just
imagine it's to
recognition.
do with
It's
the amount of
a
minutes.
very heavy tournament to have straight after a European campaign, and we should be looking at the similar thing in Europe. Because it affects the
Cucurella's
quality of
gone
the
down
games as well. I think a lot of these games in the final 10 minutes have been...
Why has he stopped play there? Cucurella's gone down. There's a foul on him. Olmo picks the ball up on the left-hand side of the pitch and he pulls it back for a yellow card. Fucking do that afterwards.
Wirtz, who scored the goal, is in the book.
Look, let him play.
Yeah, let them have the advantage in a dangerous
To be fair,
area.
a lot of his run was based on Cucurella making that overlap.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's waiting for Cucurella to go past him.
It's a huge goal for Florian Wirtz, isn't it? He hasn't really got the numbers of Musiala this campaign. But what a player Florian Wirtz is.
Yeah,
you know.
Spain had started this extra time much better, haven't they?
Good pass out.
Oh, wow.
What do you bet your head? What? Bet your head?
I nearly hit my head on that line.
That's the first time in your entire life. Nearly hit your head.
It's true. Mind your head signs don't really appeal to me. Play. I'm tired. I played football today. I'm
Tired,
so
so-
fucking bad at
How'd you get
How'd
on?
you get on? Yeah.
really badly. I actually played all right, but
What position were you in?
Spain. Oh,
in
it's
that game I play, it's a 7-a-side game.
Yeah.
hard work 7-a-side.
So hard. It's great game.
Hard work.
Yeah.
Who else?
Really hard.
Was it?
I got battered. Yeah.
Yeah. Score?
Yeah, I scored 2, but
Okay.
it's 7-a-side, isn't it? You're meant to score every.
Yeah. We didn't actually name our first 11 for England in that. If it is a back 5.
Do it.
Okay.
Who's? Well,
You got-
goalkeeper's obvious. You've
obviously-
got Gahey's out, right?
Your Gay is out, so it's going to be Konsa. It will be Stones and Walker.
I think so, yeah. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no room for Dunk.
Oh, God, I hope not.
Aerial threat though,
Yeah. Really?
isn't he? He's giant.
I don't know.
All right, but we agree. Walker on the right hand side of the back
Yeah.
3. Then you got Trent on the right wing back.
No Trippier for defensive cover? Will we be thinking about Trippier?
I think he loves Trippier. I
Yeah.
think if he can get Trippier in, he probably starts.
I think that's the one surprise people aren't thinking about, that it's not Trent, finally.
It's Trippier on
It's
the right.
Trippier and Walker.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he probably will do that, actually, to be fair. He will play Trippier on the right. And his delivery on the right hand side is not horrendous, but Trent,
Imagine that right wing back. He can be as open as he wants, expansive. He doesn't
Yeah.
have to do defensive work in the same way.
So, but we'll probably agree it will be Trippier. And then on the left, you've got Saka.
No, I think it'll be Trent, by the way. I
You do
think
think he will?
likelihood is it is Trent.
Oh,
Okay, so Trent on the right.
Yeah.
You got Saka on the left.
Saka left wing back with Shaw coming in straight away. If we're 2-0 up,
If Shaw's
pray to
fit-
God, then you can bring Shaw on with 20 minutes to go. But it's something
Played a
foul on the
game-
guy.
It's just he hasn't played a game since February.
shouldn't be
How sharp is he
starting.
going to be?
I saw some videos of him training with Saka. I think they're preparing both of them to potentially start the game. So I think it could be split down the middle.
Yeah, if Shaw's back, then Saka goes. Well, then, but if you've
Then
got
Saka, you can't play Saka. So I think what I'm saying is I think Saka left wing back start and then bring Shaw on.
All right, okay.
Hopefully in normal time.
Yeah, because there's just no space for your wingers in this formation. If you're
No,
playing
impossible.
you're playing 2 10s
Yeah,
essentially.
yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be Bellingham and Foden, and
Kobe Mainoo and Declan Rice.
yeah, and Kane up top.
I think it's a beautiful system for how for how limited we are with the manager.
Can you see him making that big a change? I know. Yeah, to be fair though, he has played.
He has
played
mate.
a back
He has to.
back 3 and back 5 out of position. You've seen him do it many times.
Like we started this tournament watching Trent in midfield. I mean, it was pathetic, wasn't it? It was so
The
bad.
fact that Declan Rice has had like 5 different partners in midfield already is.
It says everything, and 5 mitigates all the issues that midfield have as well.
Is it 2?
Because Kobe Mainoo can do whatever he wants. He's got 5 blokes behind him.
Germany on the
Germany
attack.
for-
Down the right. Spain were looking for a foul earlier in the phase of play, which was never given. Still calling for it.
It's mad that Muller's still playing, isn't it? Like he's just. No matter how old he gets, he's always.
So many fouls in this
scored their
game.
goal against us in Munich in 2012.
Yeah.
He scored.
Battered us in 2010 in the World Cup. Remember that?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Cruz has been dishing it out all game. Finally on the end of one.
God.
Germany, man. There's been a lot of cards in this game, and there could have been more.
Yeah,
it's
he's done a
nasty
good job.
game.
He hasn't done a good job.
Like,
has
there's
he?
been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards in this game.
Mm. Yeah, it has been Phil. It's been Phil from day one, hasn't it?
7 of them for Germany.
definitely set the tone. Germany would.
Yeah, 7 of them were off.
super
Like,
aggressive.
I feel so sorry for that Pedri kid.
He's probably out for the tournament. Probably.
Possibly, but even just being out for this game, like Spain go out, he won't play. Yeah, and it felt tactical. It felt.
Yeah, it was tactical.
Yeah,
It was twice, wasn't it, in 5 minutes?
it's poor, isn't it? Like, look, you do what you got to do, but it's poor.
They just wanted to disrupt them. They wanted to make them feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, they've not gone to injury him, but they've gone to disrupt. And
Yeah.
by doing that, they've gone to foul, and obviously that's
the likelihood
a
of the
result, yeah.
injury coming up. Yeah, it didn't look great because his studs got stuck in the grass.
Yeah, he's had a few injuries as well, hasn't he? He plays
Is
so
that,
many
is
football
that who
games.
was injured for Barcelona and they missed about 6
think
months
so.
of the season?
I think
Was it
so, yeah.
Pedri or was it?
Oh my god!
Does Javi in it?
Offending Cucurella.
If Cucurella's
He's
not
quick,
that
isn't he?
quick, that Fulkrug must be a lummox.
He doesn't look like he's built for speed.
No, he's a big guy.
No. You know, geezers like that though. I'm not joking. Once they get moving, they shift.
Yeah.
Like once they start, it's like Dennis Bergkamp. He's like a giraffe. Once he starts off slow, but there ain't no lion catching him in the Serengeti once he's moving. Giraffes do that, you know.
yeah. You catch him in the first 100 yards.
You catch him in the first 100 yards, or you never catch him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how they defend themselves as well?
Go on.
They use their neck
Oh yeah, they
Whack.
headbutt you.
Smash the fuck
They
out.
headbutt you. Bang, wallop, fuck off.
It's good stuff. Yeah. I'm a fucking giraffe. What do you want?
What do you want?
What were we talking about at poker once, and you found it so funny? The life. I know.
Go on.
Remember,
You're gonna have to say it now. You
we were
can't
talking about the life.
Danny Carverhouse out of the next match.
Oh,
Good.
Go on.
no, sorry. We were talking about the lifespan of something, and then yeah, Trevor. And I went, it'd be lucky to outlive a rabbit.
Oh yeah.
But
What was that again?
you're not like.
Yeah. I think I remember. But I don't find it as funny in my head, so maybe it's not that. But yeah, Flav,
Do you know?
Oh, Germany.
how's this game?
Germany,
What?
ball in. Oh,
What? How do you see this game going?
What? I mean, it's hard to tell. I think Spain started it, didn't they? Started the extra time much the better. Now Germany
Yeah,
are
because
coming back into it.
Germany have reverted to sitting in a little bit and trying to hit them on a counter attack, and Spain have obviously they've got nothing to hold on to, so they don't have to sit in.
I feel like it. I
They
feel
look like they've taken control of the game again, Spain.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to go to penalties at this stage, but
I did predict that,
you
one
did
of
say
pens.
you did say yeah.
I don't know who would win pens.
Germany. Cool.
Now you look at the key. You think Neuer? I've never seen Simon
I'd
in
love to
a
take a
penalty
penalty
shootout.
Yeah, I'd love to take a penalty against Simon.
You never seen Neuer in a penalty shootout?
No, Simon.
I have.
Oh yeah, was that Munich?
I have.
Was that 2012?
Mm.
Nice.
Flav, pop to the shop. I'm so thirsty.
Just
I'm dehydrated. Honestly, when I had a wee, it was fluorescent. I'm not joking. It was genuinely fluorescent. It's like I had a Barocca. And I haven't had one. It's just so dehydrated.
It's only like 19 minutes.
Yeah, but if I don't get some sort of like vitamin water.
By the way, I
nourishment-
offered you a Ribena and you said no.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
drinking a
that's true.
Ribena
You're
because I'm
slagging
not
off
12
Adam.
years old, man.
What's wrong with Ribena?
So your solution to this is to send a guest who's on camera to the fucking newsagent. That's you want that? Is that what you want?
Tesco Express.
Yeah, man.
just around the corner.
Just run to the shop, Flav. I'll
He's
have a
tested you here.
I'd like a
If
coconut
you
water.
do this, you'll be holding his pocket for like the foreseeable
Flav,
future.
coconut water, please. The small one is fine. I need to rehydrate. I need to actively rehydrate. What you got there in that bottle?
He's tying his laces up so he can
all-
run.
Tying his laces up
So
for
he
half
can
hour.
run to the shop.
Do you know how to do it?
He's running to the shop.
Are you running to the shop?
Can do if you want.
I mean, I did ask you to about half hour ago.
You can't do that.
Oh, that's malicious, isn't it? That's sad.
I've not heard of anything of the new Spurs lad you've signed.
Is that?
Yeah,
That's fresh.
Huge.
How fresh?
Archie Gray, 30
It's
million
not
quid.
cold, but it's fresh.
40.
When was it?
It's not been open.
When was it purchased?
Last game,
I think 40 is exaggerated.
3-4 days ago.
I think the £40 million fee for Archie Gray has been exaggerated somewhat. If you consider the following. Boo, I'll just talk to you.
Yeah.
If you consider the following, in that we received £10 million from what's his face, Joe Roden.
Yeah, Rodon's gone to Leeds United.
Yeah, on a return of the deal.
And
then,
about so close.
What? So I've heard that you've got a bit of an issue, like Spurs spending on the money, and like if Man City did it, it would be different agendas or something like that.
What do you mean?
I don't know. The other Man City fan said that Spurs spending that money on
I've got no issue. I'm interested. He's a fantastic young talent. He's
you
playing
think
for
he's-
England in a couple of years, if he's good enough.
Lads, what kind
I
of
don't
people
know.
are you? Are you the kind of people that now we're in extra time, you only want to see penalties?
No.
Or are you happy for
want it
good
to end.
football to win it?
I just want Germany to get beat.
Because once I've
quite like
committed
the-
105 minutes,
yeah, I want to
need
see penalties.
now.
Yeah.
Negative.
What and how much of it is about the technique and quality of the footballer rather than the mentality? Because you saw who was it?
Well, you've seen Harry Maguire smash one top.
Ilicic missed for Slovenia.
Just the other day when Costa saved three pens.
Ilicic for Slovenia missed his first penalty.
You knew as soon as it started. You're like,
Yeah.
Portugal got this.
They shouldn't have put him on the first pen, with all due respect to him.
Yeah, you're a fool.
What?
You're a fool.
Why are you insulting me?
But the mentality aspect to it is like.
They look beaten, don't they? As soon as it went to penalties.
Costa, he saved 1/3 of the penalties he's faced.
It's crazy, yeah.
Who has?
Costa.
They got great keepers, haven't they, for Pens, Portugal?
Has there been any updates on Pedro's fitness, like during the? No, that's a shame, man. Hope his tournament. Well, every Spanish player's tournament could be over in the next 15, 20 minutes, but I hope if they go through for his sake, he can play. 1 minute added on.
Yeah.
In extra
On
time,
his
Germany
through.
on the attack.
I think it's a
Coming
matter of
down
time.
left.
It's a matter of
Got
time.
some space. Edge of the box.
Oh, Germany
wide
just
from
missed.
Wirtz.
You should hit target there.
He has to score.
Yeah.
Has to score. Dude,
It was a similar opportunity to the goal that Spain scored, right?
Yeah.
Very much so.
They got so much space, haven't they, Germany?
So much space. I think he has to score that, or he's going to win off.
There's a lot to do, man.
Do you go near post?
But you have to hit the target,
Of
don't you?
course, of course.
On left foot, do you go near post?
I don't think there's anything wrong with him going for that side. I just do think that you have to, even if
Do
even
enough
if you
to
make
get him, make the
it-
keeper save.
Even if you make it slightly savable, you have to hit the target.
That
Didn't
Germany
Cut
training
his
top's
hair.
really nice.
Damon
man.
Hill.
That did look a lot like Damon
It
Hill.
was him, wasn't it? It was the German Damon Hill.
What would his name be in German? Damon Hill.
Darman
Damon.
Hillsberger.
Spain on the attack. Unlike them, they're just playing head.
Smash it and arse it.
Yeah,
Pump
of
it
course, Rudiger. does that,
Pump
innit?
it long.
As high as possible.
Have it.
Pump
As
it
high
long.
as possible.
Yeah.
Who are Man
Yeah,
City
we-
mooted to be buying then? Has he been linked with anyone?
No one. We don't need to sign anyone. So just keep it simple.
Have you been linked with anyone? Who have you signed? Dewsbury Hall. That's a weird one, right?
Dewsbury Hall's
Didn't he
so
come through
weird.
your academy as well? Dewsbury
Don't
Hall.
know
No, it's Leicester.
He was at Leicester. He was at Leicester with Maresca, innit? I think.
Yeah,
I think it's a look. I like Dewsbury Hall. I think he's a good player. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Does he move the dial for
Have you ever
Chelsea?
seen that video of Gabby Agbonlahor? He's like saying who's better, Dewsbury Hall or Phil Foden?
And he said, yeah,
he keeps
Dewsbury
saying Dewsbury Hall over like Steven Gerrard and stuff like that.
Although I saw Flav doing one of those.
I suppose we've talked about it on this show already.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But look, Dewsbury Hall's a good player. The only thing that doesn't make any sense to me is what can he do for Chelsea? How does he get in the Chelsea
Does
team?
he start?
What does it mean for Romeo Lavia? What does it mean for Leslie Ugochukwu? What does it mean for Conor Gallagher? What does it mean for Enzo Fernandez?
I think.
Like, how do they all play?
I think if you're Maresca,
say
you need the correct cogs in the machine, and he knows Dewsbury Hall can play in his system. He doesn't
the
have to train him. I know it's in the Championship, but he doesn't need to train him. He doesn't need to work with him. He's going to know, and he will start as well.
Will he?
Of course he will. Yeah, he will start because he
Chelsea are in a bad
trusts him.
position if he's starting for them,
But
based on what they've already spent.
Yeah.
He's a fantastic player, but
No, but
You'd
in
be
this
concerned,
moment,
wouldn't
he's looking in there. He's going, that's one thing I don't have to solve. Dewsbury Hall knows how to play for me. It might not be the solution for in the long term, but you might say, this player knows my system better than anyone.
I just can't help but think it's so small time from the club again. It's just like he's not a world class player. He's a Championship player at the moment. He's fantastic talent, of course he is, and I might be proven wrong, but obviously I don't care as a rival fan. But I think a rival fan's opinion on this is always going to be huge because it's like you're not afraid of playing against Dewsbury Hall, are you?
No.
Used to be Michael Essien.
But
It's like-
there are many questions that Maresca many problems that he has to solve. And Dewsbury Hall, like I say, isn't one of them now.
That's true. That's
It
true.
offers him solutions to...
What about you? Any more business? Because I think the kid from Leeds is unbelievable value. Unbelievable value.
It's a lot of money. But I think...
He'll be starting for you, surely.
Is he joined for the 23s or the first team?
No, first team, he's been given a 14 shirt. He can play right back and six.
Did
and
you know
eight.
to wear 14?
Yeah, so did Modric. So big foot, big shoes.
Big foot.
Big foot, and big shoes.
United have been linked with Matic to Ligt, which I've been impressed about. And seemingly we could get him for quite cheap as well, around 40 million
25,
pounds.
40, yeah.
He's not had a great...
Euros, maybe.
Yeah.
He hasn't had a great time at Bayern Munich, has he? Big foot.
Big feet to
He
fill in.
did originally, but he was injured last season.
Yes.
But I think when Bayern Munich...
He was
with
great
Bayern
for
Munich not
Ajax.
winning the league.
He was okay for...
Shall I tell you something?
Go on.
First season at Ajax. Won the league.
Yeah. Got knocked out by Tottenham.
First season at Juve.
Won the league.
Won the league. First season at Bayern. You
Well,
guessed it. He won the league.
If you...
You know what's
We've
happening.
got
penalty.
handball now. We've got handball.
Is it
for
You know
handball?
what's
Germany.
happening though, yeah. 21 is coming.
If he wins...
Handball, is that? Cucurella.
Oh,
that's not handball.
It's stopping the ball from going in.
That's not handball.
You can't-
It
you
can't
can't-
be a penalty for that.
Yeah,
Raw.
but if it stops the ball from going in
Trouble
the
is,
goal...
I
That's
think
not a penalty, man.
I think it stops the ball. It's like if you look at the
That's not a
trajectory of the
penalty.
ball,
That's not a
doing it.
penalty, right?
It's harsh.
Let's do a quick poll in this room. Penalty. Buvey.
Nope.
Well, he hasn't given it anyway.
Yeah,
But,
but Flav.
but look, if the hand stops the ball from going into the goal,
But he's by his side, bro.
I know.
Can you answer the question, Flav, please? You're skirting around
He's
at Keir
right though, because
Starmer.
he's saying that if the trajectory
If
of the
that's
ball's
going in,
important.
But his hands
Like, you know with the
here.
wicket, it's
Yeah,
LBW,
agreed.
isn't it?
Agreed, these hands are there, but if the hand stops the ball from going in, then fucking penalty. Fuck it.
I'm talking about cricket now. Fuck it, man.
Penalty.
We were talking about cricket earlier, me and Flav. Me and Lav.
Yeah,
we're going to the Ashes.
Jack's going to get us a brand deal.
Yeah,
He's taking us to the Ashes. Me and Adam.
Where? Can I come?
Because
Do you
like,
like- do you like
I was telling
It's
Flav
an
how
Australian,
I love
mate.
you know
cricket.
how I
I
don't
ain't
support
doing that.
England, like, but when it's the Ashes,
Ashes,
I fucking love it. And I
Would
support
you support
England.
The next
Australia
one,
or
you've got to go
England?
to the one after. The next one's in Australia.
Who's
I'm not
supporting
doing
the
it.
Ashes?
Not
I'm
doing
never
that.
going to Australia.
All right.
Like I'm proper
Yeah.
England when the Ashes come out.
I think Ashes
When,
might be
when the Ashes this summer?
yeah,
It's every 2 summers, isn't it?
It's
Is
this
every
summer.
2?
the one in
It's
Australia doesn't
Christmas,
count.
it's
The
Christmas.
one in-
Yeah, it's Christmas in
Oh,
Australia.
it's Christmas, wasn't it?
It doesn't count the Australian one. No
Yeah,
one
it does.
pays any attention
No,
to
no,
it.
you
I love it,
you
man.
can.
Getting up for the
I
Ashes.
just can't go to Australia. It's too far away.
But no, but it's at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Ashes is one of the best sporting
it might as well not
spectacles
happen.
about.
It,
Cool,
it
innit?
should be in England.
Go on,
Spain are
Spain.
in.
Who's
Have you
in
ever
the
been to
Ashes?
Australia?
Who's in the urn?
England and Australia.
far.
Who's knows
In
the
the
wicket?
it's the wicket.
The wicket.
The wicket from the
I
first.
thought it was
of
a
the
bloke
game.
in there.
A bloke.
I thought someone's. I
Someone's
thought it was an actual urn.
What, it's like Jeffrey Boycott or something.
Can't say that.
Soup chat. Some say in the soup chat. Quick,
Man,
get away.
Steve,
with it.
Jeffrey
extra time.
Boycott in the.
We need a rotation cast at extra time. Just get 4 newbies on so we can all go
'cause
home.
this has gone
Because we
mad.
lose crazy, man.
Yeah.
Let's get 4 interns on, Jack.
Germany on the counter attack.
This is it.
It's 2-on-2.
Leave your comments down below who
Cucurella's
you
coming
want
back.
on
He's going to
instead
chop
of
it.
us four.
Oh,
Yes,
Go on.
Musiala's away though.
Let him get back.
Oh, what's
He's
the
doing it.
ball? Oh, it's done really well.
Oh, Wie geht's Deutschland Fahne? Come on, lads. You know.
A lot of people thought it was a penalty in the chat. By the way,
They thought it was.
Shit, wasn't it? Look at this. Number 9, banging on
Deutschland.
about him. All this is Rory's best pick for goal scorer of the Euros. Rose Z, it went for a throw-in nearly. That's your pick, Rory. No, I'm asking. No. Genuine question.
telling me.
Genuine question. Cut to Rory.
Yeah, it was he's missed one there.
Yeah, went
what
to
was
Rose
your
Z.
question?
Why did he pick him for top scorer?
He could still end up top goal scorer.
Could he?
Yeah, of course.
What's he on now at the moment?
Who did
2?
you all
No, he's
pick?
not, is
I
he?
had
Yeah,
I
he's
had
on-
Kane.
he's definitely
Kane's on
got
2.
Maybe even more than 2.
I thought he was on
Who,
0.
is it Gakpo's not at top and he's got 4?
Post top goal scorer with 3.
3.
He's prime
So
R9.
the
isn't he,
Georgian
for the
fella,
Dutch?
McKola. Musiala's got 3.
Decent, actually.
Who did you
Fulkrug
pick? Buvey, who
is
did you have?
basically second if you count his
I said
2.
Musiala.
Liar.
Musiala's
You
got
didn't
3.
say.
Liar.
You never said
liar.
Musiala. You're a
You
You
liar.
never said Musiala.
You're a
You
liar.
Who did I say?
Liar.
Phil Foden or
You're a
something?
liar and you're a thief.
Yeah, you're a liar.
was it?
Thief.
So
but
lied
both-
about being a thief.
Yeah,
Where's
you
that
are-
from?
Both
Where's
mine
that
and
from?
Rory is still live, our
Where's that from?
predictions.
Only lied about.
Where's
What do you
that
mean?
from?
Thief.
Lads, where's that from?
You're a liar. and
You're a
thief.
liar and you're a thief.
Only lied about being.
Only
a
lied
thief.
about being a thief. Where's it
Pirates of
from?
the Caribbean.
Nope.
This is not Pirates of the Caribbean.
I don't know.
Fucking hell.
They're all thieves and pirates. The pirates.
What is it then?
Good
Pirates
fellas.
of the Caribbean.
Othello.
No, it's 101 Dalmatians.
Not good fellas.
Lockstock.
Ocean's 11.
Ah.
Julia Roberts, George Clooney.
Yeah,
Steve.
yeah. Julia Roberts. That's a fine piece.
Let's just cut it
We need a rotation cast at extra time, man. This is getting crazy, man.
She
Cucurella's
rattled
down.
Pep, didn't she? Because she likes Man United. Remember when he brought her up in
Did
the press
she?
conference? He was like, "Yeah."
She's so. When she was.
Unfortunately,
Mate,
we were like the best team in the world, but Julia Roberts won't come and watch.
Really?
us.
Do you
Yeah,
remember how
fucking
fit she was as Tinkerbell?
What's that?
Do you remember? Do you remember when she was Tinkerbell
In Hook. In Hook.
She played the little fairy.
Look
Cucurella's
at this,
been
look at
taken
this.
out completely.
Oi,
They're
is that a
nasty.
card for Kimmich?
Nah, there's nothing in that.
50-50.
Julia-
He is a
Nick
bit of
Nah,
a he's
that's
a bit of a
naughty.
wet blanket,
Nick
isn't he?
Good.
Yeah,
Deutschland.
Cucurella-
Nick
Man.
Good.
No, that's naughty.
No,
Cucurella is a bit of a wet
Kimmich
blanket.
knows that's not a
Nine.
proper shoulder barge. He knows he's jumping up for the ball and he's left his body in there.
Nick Good.
Hey, he's not
Deutschland.
even
Nick
hurt.
Good.
You
He's
speaking
fine.
German over there?
Yeah. Nick Good. Deutschland.
No.
That's a foul, that.
If you watch Hook,
Johnny
Yeah.
Sports a timeout for
Let
Rory.
it go.
Kazura's a
seen it.
yellow
It's
card
very-
for Rory. Yeah. So some people give you timeout.
Roy needs a
What,
timeout.
saying Julia
I
Roberts
think
is
no, I
a
think
good
it's
actor?
Tinkerbell a bit.
Tinkerbell, mate.
Saying
she
that out
was-
loud sounds mental.
She was so
Just say,
good
just say
looking.
Ocean's 11.
No, but she, as
Pretty
Tinkerbell,
Woman.
she was especially good
It
looking.
sounds mental saying that.
It's a kids movie.
No, as, all I'm saying is,
I thought it was a cartoon when you said it. I thought,
Digging your heels in.
no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. You could
don't
be
need
a bit cartoon, although Jessica
cartoon.
Rabbit.
You don't
I'm
need
not
to.
sure you could.
You don't need to die on this hill.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying
don't
that
go.
Jessica.
you could have said any movie. She's in about 100 movies.
No, but
Closer.
she was-
Say Closer.
She was especially good looking as Tinkerbell.
Closer was terrible, wasn't it? Closer was so bad.
Closer, yeah. It's
I-
good, it's
I
a good
wanna
play.
like
I
it.
saw Jude Law in the West End.
I want to like it, and it's just not a good film, is it? Closer. I want to like it. It's a cool idea.
Too dark. They're all so hateful.
They're horrible people.
Yeah, it's not an enjoyable film.
But I want to like. It's cool.
But
It's,
it's
a
not
cool
supposed
idea.
to be either.
Go on. Oh, someone fucking score.
It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be.
She's in love with
dark.
Jude Law, isn't she? And then he's in love with
Clive
Natalie
Owen,
Portman, and then they're all in love with each other, but they kind
Natalie
of hate
Portman.
each other. Clive Owen's an underrated actor.
Hold up. That's the version of Julia Roberts you would have died a hill for.
Julia
Have a look.
Roberts as Tinkerbell is really.
That is horrendous, man.
Nah,
Yeah, what?
That is horrendous. She looks like Ed Sheeran, bro.
yeah. Mate, she's very good looking. She's all sparkly and flying and that.
It's another yellow card.
Yeah.
For
Did you
Rory.
think Natalie Portman bald?
Rory, yeah.
Bold?
You're talking about
Yeah.
generation. What's it called? V for Vendetta.
Yeah.
Bald.
Oh, yeah, that was a great film. I met her once. She's the most lovely woman, Natalie Portman.
Really?
Yeah.
She was.
What? Tell me about it.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm not, I can't really say anything, but it was a
What,
bit
you're
awkward.
acting like you had an affair with her now.
No, it was a bit awkward.
I mean Natalie Portman.
I filmed,
oh, yeah,
I filmed
can't
an
talk
interview
about
with her,
that.
and
You know, she
I
was-
filmed an interview with her, and it got really, it got a little bit weird. Not,
Why?
obviously,
What?
not me. I was behind the camera, but I can't say anything.
Yeah, but do say
No,
something.
you have to.
I
Yeah.
can't say anything.
You have
Oh,
to.
yeah, she's world class. What happened there?
What? There was some sort of. What is it?
I can't say on camera.
You literally can't say. All
I-
right. Okay.
Did it happen on camera?
Yeah.
So it's been out there.
No, it hasn't.
What? Baps out.
Can we guess?
Baps out.
Who was
God's
there?
sake, man.
Who was?
There's
why
no
are you saying
quality
Baps?
on this channel. Look at
What
this set. We've got a
year is-
beautiful
are we in a
set.
carry-on
And we've got
film?
this bloke saying
Why are you
Baps
saying
out.
Baps?
Baps out.
What do you want me to say?
What?
About
Can
Natalie
we guess
Portman,
what happened?
Oscar
Who was in
winner.
the room?
I can't say. But yeah, Natalie Portman was finest actors of a generation. Okay, and you're saying you got Flav here from the West Country. Baps out. You know, you don't give us a chance, do you? We got a guy behind the camera trying to get water sponsors, and you're out here saying Baps out.
Can we get water sponsors?
Yeah, we're getting Thames Water sponsoring us.
I'd love that.
Thames Water.
Mate, can we get a water
That's where my
brand?
hard-earned money goes. Thames Water.
Get a water brand to sponsor us.
Yeah.
We drink loads of it.
I think we should do Evian.
I'd love that.
Wouldn't that be good?
Evian. Live young. See, I can do it already.
You know, man.
By the way, we are
Smash
extra
him.
timing one of the
Smash him.
greatest games of the tournament.
And you're just banging on about Natalie Portman bald.
Baps.
I don't
What
think
is
it's about me.
1976?
That's not about me, is it? This conversation.
You know. Yeah, fantastic. And Black Swan as well. Fantastic film.
Yeah, it's a great film.
Darren Aronofsky.
Oh,
Yeah, it's goated.
He's done really well there. But we've committed too much now. We need pens. Innit? We need pens.
How long do pens take?
I hope they don't miss. They just keep scoring. I've only got 5 minutes to go down the
Let
road.
anyone nick it now.
I've only got 5 minutes to walk down the road.
Flav, we just support whoever's
I got no
on the
trains
attack.
to, lads. I got no
Come on,
trains.
Spain.
I got no trains to catch.
Okay, so
Flav
Germany
goes
got the ball.
out on penalty.
Come on,
I
Germany.
hope they go 50 goals each.
Come on,
Remember
Germany.
Villarreal, Man
Ball
United? They
sprung
kept
first,
scoring.
technique.
Mate,
Before I mentally commit to this, how long?
Come on, Germany. Come on, Spain.
This is football, Flav. This is the height of your career watching
Me
it
and
with us.
Flav want to go to
Why-
the Ashes and he's worried about
why
an
do you wanna
extra 5
leave?
minutes.
I don't want to leave. I'll do the next game if you.
No,
you want.
why don't we just keep rolling for another hour after this extra time with the club?
Yeah. I'll do the next game.
Let's just keep
I'll do it on my
talking.
own.
Beautiful.
Mate, I'd love you to do
It'd
that.
be impossible. It'd be the worst. That would be the worst position I'd ever find myself. in.
What's that?
To do the next
Doing a
game
stream,
on
doing
my
a
own.
stream with minimal numbers is hard. Do you know when you used to
Lads,
do
I've
those
got some
two-handers?
breaking news.
The what?
When you used to do those two-handed
Some,
Oh, yeah.
Let Rory
They
finish.
used to do really well, his numbers, actually. Yeah.
did they?
Yeah.
Got some breaking news, lads.
go on.
England's team news is out.
What?
They will play a back five. Bukayo Saka will be at left wing back.
Saka,
But it's Trippier.
running down the
Esri
wing,
Konsa will
Saka.
be making his full Euros debut. Is Trippier at right back ahead of
It's
Alexander
not.
Arnold.
It's not.
That's all right. It's all right.
It makes
Delivery.
sense.
It's okay.
Hang
They
on,
did
he's
not
on the
see it.
right hand side.
That's
It's
all
not-
right.
Rory, that's fine. On the right hand side, that's
No,
fine.
but it's got to be Trent.
It's better. Imagine you've done Saka, not Saka left wing back.
No, but
drop
wait,
Saka
wait,
and put
Wait,
in.
has this been leaked though? Why do we know that? Why do we know
He can
that?
hit us early. He'll
But-
bring
but-
Trent
but
on if he needs.
Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back with 3 centre halves. You've got enough defenders.
I think
you
in
can.
Southgate's head it become it's either Trent or Saka.
Yeah.
And
You're spot on.
I think that.
Oh, save,
diving
Chris.
header.
Superb
You
save
don't
from
see
Simon.
enough diving headers anymore.
That's your boy.
Yeah, full crook.
And Trippier's got quality going forward.
So can I ask a
does.
question though? How has this been released? We haven't. The England Cap haven't released our
No,
there
there
have
are
been
often
leaks. There have been leaks. Spalletti had leaks with Italy, and he called them out in the press. There have been leaks.
who's put that out there?
I reckon it's the Wags.
Fucking hell, it probably would be. It might be joining this Kyle Walker's lot.
No, but it'll be
Well, it's
whoever.
not him. He's on attach at the moment, so it's not him, is it?
It'll be a
No,
player
he's
in
got
the
both
squad
families. He's got both birds there.
Saka's girlfriend's out there. Might be him.
No,
Why do you have to make it a Man City
Carl
girlfriend?
Walker's
No,
not
because they've got
unattached. He's
two-
very attached.
Both the girlfriends are there.
He's single, ready to mingle. Actually, mate.
No, he's not.
No, he's done enough mingling.
He's done too many.
He's won
Yeah.
way
He's too
much
good at
mingling.
mingling.
Mingles with his
Yeah.
Johnson.
Mingle.
Do you know he mingles with?
I thought he's single.
That's his problem. Put it away, Kyle. Fucking hell.
I mean, do you know the thing
Jesus
that I find
Christ.
amazing about it? In like a really, like I'm kind of impressed in terms of like being able to be that virile.
Yeah.
He's got like 4 kids with one, 2 kids with the other, but they're all interchangeable ages.
Yeah, they're
So he's
all
had like 2 girls
bouncing
pregnant
back
at the
and
same
forth,
time.
like-
He's got like
like ping
2
pong.
1-year-olds who are not twins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
it's crazy. Isn't it?
Anyway, so it might be him that leads.
It's probably him.
Leads here.
Like law of averages, it's him because there's more.
So what else? What's the? So that's the defensive line. What else you got?
That's all I got for you.
Must be the same.
Yeah, there must be.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cobby and.
I don't mind Trippier because it makes
Declan.
sure we don't lose 1-0 early in the game. So he's just being doubly protective. He's an idiot. I don't care how he drives the car, but he's an idiot. Do you know what I mean? He's got stabilizers on the wheels. He can't ride a bike.
Who's
I
an
don't
idiot?
care how he does
I
it.
don't get
I don't-
stabilised
I don't-
in the car.
Yeah,
Is he?
so if you give me an F1 car, I can't drive it. I'm an
does
idiot.
feel like
I can't drive.
Southgate
Give me a
keep-
line bike, I'm whizzing around. So you got to know your limitations in
I
life.
think like so it does feel a little bit like Southgate's sort of. He's been super reactive to what's been discussed.
But
and
he's
it's
an
always
idiot.
like-
That's why he's a coward of the
He's not-
highest order.
He's not an idiot.
He's a footnote, and this is where I shouldn't say it personally. He's not personally an idiot. He's a very smart guy.
Yeah.
Football as a football manager, he's a moron. He is. And
Been
That's
very
one of
harsh.
them. I like
very
him,
harsh.
but
but if I said to you, Flav, I'm going to go on to national TV tomorrow and be an opera singer, you'd say you're an idiot opera
But
singer.
he
I'm
is
not-
a
I'm not
football manager. He is a football manager, and he has. You might not like the way he plays, but he's
Cucurella.
He's achieved to
All
certain
out
degree.
wide.
I'm George Clooney then.
into the box. Oh, Spain have scored! Spain have scored!
Germany going out. Germany going out. 2 minutes left.
Marino
lose in
with the
extra
goal.
time.
It's done.
The defender
lose extra
scored.
time.
Spain going mad. What a
brilliant.
goal.
Can
Germany
you
are
imagine
done.
I
knocking
wanted to
Germany
shoot
out?
out.
What is there? A minute left? Do you get another minute for
Can
the
you
celebration?
imagine
That's it.
knocking Germany out in the last minute of extra time in Germany? I mean, that is the stuff dreams are made.
There you go.
You'd love being a
Unlucky.
Spain fan in the middle of that.
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Choose my Freunde. Choose Auf Wiedersehen, baby. Come on.
But imagine what's going through, what they're feeling right now. Utter
you later.
devastation, crushed.
Tony Cruz going
job.
out.
Yeah.
Sad.
Good job.
It's not sad. Fuck them.
Good. Fuck.
They ain't got nowhere to go either.
Tony
It's
Cruz's
fine.
last game, innit?
They just get the bus home. They don't have to fly or anything. They're in Germany. Great.
Amazing.
See you later, lads. He's doing it in front of the white wall as well. Look at that.
Yeah.
He's doing a little thing around there.
What was that?
Love that.
What kind of celebration was that?
Wind up. Love it.
Did you see the Spain fans holding up the flag like that?
Good header.
The fella in the wheelchair was
Yeah,
really
yeah,
like-
yeah.
Look at this header. This is fantastic.
A great header.
Look at this. That's outrageous.
Yeah, that is a
beautiful header.
beautiful.
Checo scored one against you at White Hart Lane. Remember that?
Where was
Similar.
Where was
Yeah, we lost
Rudiger?
5-1, didn't we?
Rudiger's
Against
got totally caught under the ball.
Against the ball, yeah.
How's he
Yeah,
got a free
Rudiger.
header?
Rudiger got to be tight to him or winning that.
Rudiger got totally.
Yeah, he
caught
hasn't even got up.
Lost there.
He hasn't even got up.
The power of the header.
At least get
fantastic.
up and make it
the
difficult for him.
beautiful header.
Remember when Kai Havertz had that chance in the first half? You
You
think,
know
of
the
course he can
art
generate
of
power.
heading? It's such a wonderful art form, heading the ball well.
Would you have rather Germany have gone through?
No, first Spain.
Given like the difficulty
No.
vibes.
I think we'd have a better
Snot-based stuff.
Yeah, but we'd have a better chance
Auf
against.
Wiedersehen, baby.
We'd have had a better chance against Germany. I think if we get to the final, Spain are going to
We
cause
beat
more
these.
problems.
We beat
We
these.
beat
bruv.
these.
Who's these? Spain.
We beat Spain. We do.
I can't work out what you
course
want
we do.
or what you think.
No, but I'm not saying we're favourites against Spain. We're more likely to beat Spain than Germany. That's what I'm saying.
Do you think? I don't agree.
We beat both.
Nah.
The German narrative.
We're going to win it.
We're not favourite. If we play Spain
Also,
tomorrow,
with a
we're
bit
not
of luck,
favourites.
Spain will get knocked out next round.
I think we've probably won.
You don't want France.
Well,
You
it's
don't want
France or Portugal, isn't it?
We've
Yeah,
probably
hopefully Portugal knock them both out. We play Portugal.
Spain,
in the final.
Oh,
Portugal.
imagine
would be a great
Portugal in
semi-final.
Berlin and we batter the Portuguese. And Ronaldo's crying into his sandwich
The
like he was in
history
the other
is
game.
England don't beat Portugal.
no.
No, we owe them, though. We owe them.
No,
That's true.
no one can live with the way we play, being bored to death. They'll all fall foul to
You
it.
think that's our tactic?
It's been 3 minutes
It's not
added
gonna
on.
be
We're into a
boring.
minute and a half of that already.
Come on, Spain.
You don't
The
want to play
Spain
against the
players
back
are
five.
keeping the ball.
You don't want to play against Southgate. No question about it. You have
Is
no idea
pink
what you're
hair
doing.
for you?
Unlucky, mate.
Unlucky.
It's a header
Go
on.
on.
Yes!
Oh, Musiala.
Yes! Yes! Shot!
Blocked.
Get it out.
Hooked in by Muller.
Penalties.
No.
Yeah, we got here now.
away.
We may as well have a shootout.
Come on, I only walked 5 minutes down the road.
Here we go. He's won that. I knew
Go on,
Ferran
3-1,
Torres.
3-1.
Ah, pink
Free.
hair's fucked
Go,
it.
go, go, go.
Ferran
Corner
Torres
flag.
is in.
Corner
Run
flag.
faster, man.
Corner flag.
1-on-1.
He's a
Oh, he's
dickhead,
lifted
isn't
it
he?
wide to
He had no
Belletti.
confidence going through. He
That was
just
crap.
Yeah, it was.
That was
never scoring that.
running in
He's
treacle.
also
wasn't it?
one of the slowest people I've ever seen. I think I beat him in a race.
He should have runs the corner flag.
Your
Yamal
mouse was
scores.
that.
Why did he take Lamal off with Yamal? Sorry, with
16, got
60 minutes.
little child legs.
Harsh.
Morata's out for the next game, so Spain will be better.
I don't know who's their alternative striker.
Doesn't matter.
Who else was missing for them? Carvajal's out of the next game.
Pedri.
Yeah.
Pedri possibly.
What were these? Was these for celebrations? Why did he suddenly get yellow cards?
Well played in the corner. That's the smart thing to do.
No, score, man.
in the
Score.
corner.
You could do it.
You're so dumb. This guy's dumb.
That was
You're
dumb.
right.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, you got 30
Carvajal
seconds. You
missed
could have ended it.
footballer.
30
Yeah,
seconds.
it would have
You
been
could have
done.
ended
It
it.
would have been done.
These guys are
Carvajal and also Lenormand.
Mate,
Oh,
if
they
they
score
score
now.
now, if they
Please
score
score.
now, it's because of that.
bitter score, please.
Ginola did something similar for France where he crossed
Yeah,
the ball.
they hate him.
Yeah.
Gerard Houllier. Gerard Houllier hates him.
threw him under the bus.
Yeah.
didn't
Who?
German.
Because
Fulkrug wide
he has
with
to
the
score.
header.
He has to score.
Possibly the last kick of the game. He looked proper German him on the bench. See that?
Yeah.
beard?
It's over.
It's over. The fat
How
lady
close
has
is
sung.
Spain will be without
The fat
Lenormand.
Fraulein is
and-
singing.
Lenormand and Carvajal will
Adios,
miss the
lads.
next
Adios.
The
game.
fat Fraulein is singing.
He should score that. At least get on target. At least get on target.
he? Yeah, he's got to do a
Your
bit
Champions League level number 9 in
On
the
target's
box.
a goal, isn't it?
Yeah, your Champions League level
better. Look at him crushed.
number 9.
Crying.
It's well shit when you're the host nation and everyone's still enjoying their football in your country,
yeah,
isn't
it's a
it?
limit.
Yeah. Sorry.
Now you're just going to work at
yeah,
that.
no,
Yeah, you're going to work. Like imagine
So
if
we
you're
didn't
a
have that,
businessman
though,
in
did
Dortmund.
We didn't have that.
We got to the
100,000
final,
English
didn't we?
people.
Yeah, exactly. We had every
yeah,
game.
yeah, you got to go back to the
100,000
factory.
English people.
What
arrived.
next for
96.
Nagelsmann? What next for him? Does he now
Chelsea.
go into the world of club football, or does he feel like his business is undone? At?
I don't know.
What joins the Premier League club?
You'd imagine he goes into the World Cup.
No.
But you know,
They'll
whenever
sack him.
someone gets sacked,
They'll sack him.
Germany
whenever
at home
someone
have
gets
lost the
sacked, he's going to be
quarter final.
like talked about for the job. Like, you know, when anyone loses a big job,
Yeah, he'll go to
he's going to be spoken about.
What, so you think he should lose his job because of this?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
quarter finals.
I think he
Quarterfinals.
if this is
Quarterfinals.
Southgate, you'd be saying you should
not
get
losing
sacked.
against Spain.
Yeah, well, it would, but he's had like 5 campaigns.
If you're a
hasn't he?
German fan, you're thinking we should be beating this Spanish side. I'm
Nah.
it's just the
The
start.
Spanish side are very good.
Yeah, they
man.
are, but if you're a German fan, you
better
look on
than Germany.
paper. Yeah, but they're not on paper. Are
Germany are better. We went through it at the beginning of the game.
They? They're way. But in a combined 11, it's 9 out of 11 that are German.
Can I say, like, I thought there should be more Spanish
No, but you got it
players
wrong,
in
didn't
there. Well, I didn't because they're winning.
Rodri's the only one who gets in this Germany side. Rodri, no strikers.
I'm clearly correct.
Rodri, Yamal,
Ref,
Nico
that'll do.
Williams.
Ref.
Not the keeper, not the back four.
Fabian Ruiz.
Not over Gundogan. Or
Ref.
Musiala.
Terrible touch. No.
Oh,
No.
Carvalho's going to get sent off.
Off now, isn't it?
Carvalho's off.
He missed the next
off.
game
Is he
as
off?
well.
He don't mind. He was going to miss
He's
the next
already
game
missing
anyway.
it anyway.
Yeah.
It
You
doesn't
don't
make
get extra suspension, do you?
Doesn't make a difference, does it? He might as well.
Yeah.
What,
Clever
so
from him.
there's no further punishment for that?
No.
Yeah, he
Obviously,
went
I
like that.
think
he's
You see that?
shrugging, he's shrugging.
He literally just went like
Yeah,
this.
yeah, he's shrugging.
hang on. The next game's a semi, right? Yeah, so it's wiped.
Yeah.
Well played. He
Yeah,
smashed,
don't
he
think
literally
that-
just went like this to his mate.
he smashed him. He smashed him. He smashed him.
Rugby tackle.
But the Germans deserve
kind of
it.
did what Chiellini did to Saka in it. Just
Yeah.
could have just.
The Germans deserve it for doing Pedri 3
Yeah,
minutes in.
you see that?
He should grab his hand. But
Yeah.
what's he going to do?
The
Send
re-
him off again?
No, exactly. He can't do it. He's just got to be careful that he doesn't get
staying on the pitch.
retrospective action for being disrespectful.
Hope he does.
He'll be fine. He'll be
he
fine.
can't.
He's a wicked player, Carvajal.
Yeah, I hope he does. I hope they ban him for that 7 games.
The Spanish lads will love him for that.
His reaction was fantastic.
Yeah.
But if they score from this,
But he's praying that,
I remember a
man.
game Beckham played where he was just trying to get booked against Wales.
yes.
And he
Yeah.
was running around just booting.
Yeah,
people. I think he
waiting for the
He
booking.
booted gigs and got booked.
Is that what it was? Yes.
Done. Germany are gone. It's over.
Auf Wiedersehen.
It's over. Spain are through the first team into the semi-finals. They will play the winner of France or Portugal, which is now coming up very, very soon. Lads.
Bye bye, Germany. Auf Wiedersehen. Fantastic.
England game tomorrow. We will be live for that, lads. Let's just get your quick thoughts on that. Obviously, we got Spain are through to the next round. So one of the biggies into the next stage.
They're a fantastic team, aren't they?
Yeah, fantastic
Well
side. They're playing some really good football as well.
Best side in the tournament so far?
Yeah, I think Germany were up there, but obviously they've just knocked Germany out.
Although Germany
Um,
had a very
Portugal-
lucky game, didn't they, in the group? They scored in the last minute.
But that was
Hungary?
they were through though, right? They were already through.
Switzerland, wasn't it?
They'd won their
Switzerland.
first two games and then they.
Yeah, they were. Switzerland were leading, weren't they? I think over the course of the game, the best team won, and the
Yeah.
more dangerous team won. I'd much rather, if England are to get to the final, play Germany as discussed, but you can't knock Spain. Great performance.
Yeah, big.
So Morata is now going to miss a semi-final because he celebrated. Over-celebrating. That's idiotic, isn't it?
Is that what the yellow cards came up for? Over celebrating?
Yeah, so Morata misses
not gonna
the next.
foul
He
anyone,
got
is he?
booked when he was off the pitch.
He was busy
Morata
celebrating.
did. Carvajal misses the next game, and Lenormand misses the next game.
So they got 3 out.
Yeah,
It's quite big.
and Pedri possibly.
And Pedri.
4.
But I back
Pedri's
them against
injured.
Portugal. France is a different debate. We can talk about that on another stream, but I think they could beat Portugal.
But Portugal have
They're
just
good
got,
games, they're good
Portugal have
games.
got all these players where you go, you know,
If they turn
one
it
of them
on.
can
if
win a
Bernardo
game.
Silva turns it on, if Bruno Fernandes turns it on, if
Ronaldo,
Cristiano Ronaldo turns it on.
No,
Yeah,
they got
I'd
to drop.
have been
They've got to drop Ronaldo this time
Jota's
Yes,
not
man.
playing. How's Jota not playing in this side for Ronaldo?
because they're trying to accommodate him. He is.
No.
Because Roberto
He's more-
Martinez,
Martinez ain't big enough.
Martinez is scared of.
Yeah.
Ronaldo's more powerful than Martinez.
He's like
Also, I
Southgate.
don't mind starting him, but sub him earlier. Like you don't have to overpay him every single time. I just don't think the manager's strong enough to be able to do that. But yeah, interesting game here. I enjoyed that game of football. It was really good, although we went full 120. We'll be back tomorrow. Make sure you join us for that 4:30 p.m. We'll be live for England against Switzerland. See you there.